This time, more than any other time this time, it surely is the moment where England make history in the Olympic Stadion in I've got my glasses on. Miles, John, Nieve and Adam McKola are joining me for this historic game of football. I'm buzzing. I'm weirdly confident. I'm not sure if it's the correct way to feel, but am I right in saying it, Miles? This is it. This is England's opportunity. This is England's dream, and we are going to win the European Championships.
If that's what you want to say, I believe in it though. I believe in it today. I woke up today and I thought, you know what, England might as well do this, man. We're here. We haven't had the greatest tournament. We haven't had the greatest campaign, but we're in the final now. We're going to be against a tough team, but I believe that these boys are gonna get it done. Obviously, we lost at our home ground, Wembley, 2 years back. Wasn't nice. Wasn't fun. Hopefully, they use that and go one step further, man. It's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna be a high-scoring game. I want it to be for entertainment value, obviously, but I feel that England's gonna get it done, man. Do
you know what? I feel like if it's a high-scoring game, it goes wrong for England. If it's high-scoring, it won't be to our favourite, and it will be to our detriment if this goes kind of goal for goal. They're more free scoring than we are. They're more likely to score more goals than we are. I think have been brilliant this tournament, but we don't score goals, do we?
I know, but with that being said, I think it works more in England's favour, because when we have to control a game or defend the game, or defend a goal, I should say, I don't think it works well for us. I think
we conceded what? 4 goals? 4 goals all tournament? 4 goals all tournament off the top of my head there? 4 goals all tournament would suggest that if this goes goal for goal, basically, in no game in 90 minutes have England scored more than one apart from the semi-final. So look, although maybe that's a sign of things to come.
Maybe it's a sign, yeah. Definitely, man.
Excited. Nieve, how you feeling?
Well, I travelled from Manchester here and all the way through, just travelling through, seeing people in England shirts. You kind of get that feeling like today it's the day. But the closer we get, the more nervous I get. I just really want to enjoy every minute.
Yeah, you can't enjoy.
There's nothing enjoyable about this, though, is there? There's literally it's an amazing experience to put yourself through, like intentionally, because there's literally nothing enjoyable about this. There's literally nothing that you can kind of get hold of and go, this is fun. At no point will this be fun. I suppose unless we go 3-0 up with half hour time.
Finals aren't supposed to be. Yeah, how many finals down the years have you experienced? Whether it's a fan of your club, country, whatever.
No.
And finals are never fun, even when you win them.
No, they're fun. They're fun as the whistle blows, aren't they? Yeah.
The one against Italy was fun for about 3 minutes. I enjoyed that. Luke Shaw scored
Talking
early.
about Luke Shaw, he's
starting. If he scores early today, I'm not celebrating. Bad juju, isn't it? He scores, I think I'll sit here like...
What do we make of that decision?
Well, I think it's the right decision to make. Obviously, that's the whole plan. We could say that he bought Luke Shaw. Obviously, he's an out-and-out left back. The left-handed side has been a bit lopsided. Obviously, the whole this tournament. Trippier's not a good left back. But that's the right call, man. It's a final. It's either now or never.
Do you know what? As much as I agree with everything you're saying, Miles, I've made it my sort of my position that Kieran Trippier is detrimental to England, causing England nothing but trouble, both down his flank and down Saka's flank. Like, part of the reason why we're so lopsided, part of the reason why there's such little room for Kyle Walker and Bukayo Saka to exploit is because Kieran Trippier is so one-dimensional. Yeah. Every time he picks a ball up, he cuts inside. Every time he picks a ball up, he passes it backwards. And it's costing us hugely. However, for one day, maybe, where you could argue that it's a Kieran Trippier day would be today. Well, he's up against Yamal, who always cuts in, so he's defending on his right foot. No one's going to beat.
A few disagreements there. Nieve and Miles both have disagreements.
No way.
Yeah. Oh no. I've wanted Shaw for ages. I've wanted anyone other than Trippier, to be honest. Like, I did a rankings on my channel. I gave him 0. Like, I thought he's a real negative presence to the team. But if there's ever a reason to give him an opportunity, it's playing against a winger that cuts in, isn't it?
I just think you're setting such a negative tone there.
Yeah.
Surely we want to be on the front foot.
Yeah.
Surely we want to make the proactive move. We've got an option in Luke Shaw where we cause the reverse danger. Surely we don't want to go into it with that sort of conservative fear.
But the concern, isn't it, is if Trippier was starting, at least we've seen it and we know how it works when Shaw comes off. Whereas what if Shaw's only got 60 minutes in him and then it's like, it's 0-0, we look all right, and then we bring on Trippier and we lose that whole left side for the remainder of the game, whether it goes
There's
extra
something
time,
to be said,
whatever.
isn't there? There's something to be said for just not changing a winning team and the best performance that we had. But just for the record, I'd like everybody to know that I am glad Shaw is playing.
Yeah.
But I wish that this happened maybe in the quarterfinals or even the last 16 against Slovakia, rather than trying something out for the first time in a final.
I've questioned the decision to bring Shaw. obviously from like a club perspective as well, it doesn't bode well for Man United sometimes. But isn't this why Southgate's brought him? Like maybe with the opportunity, we're going to get to play him in the final. And isn't that all kind of paying off now?
I don't think it would have ever been give him his baptism in a final. I think it would have always been he can at the very least start the quarterfinals, and then from there we'll see what happens. This feels late to me, but look.
But this is
overall,
a Lucha that's already played in a European Championship final.
Yeah, I think I think he's overall pros and cons. I think he's made the right decision. He has to play Shaw if Shaw is fit.
Are you happy with the rest of the team, everyone?
I haven't seen it. I don't know the lineup.
It's just Luke Shaw
as
that's
it should
playing.
be, as you would expect. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. There's nowhere else for him to change it. I think that he's made the right call. Is it Phil Foden and Jude Bellingham there?
So I'll go through the teams for everyone. Pickford's in goal. Walker, Stones, Gahey, Saka, Maino, Rice, Shaw, Foden, Bellingham, Kane. And for Spain, you got Simon, Carvajal, Lenormand, Laporte, Cucurella, Rodri, Ruiz, Yamal, Olmo.
You're booing a child.
I love how everyone else is giving up on the boos.
No, I'm a man of principle. I'm a man of principle. I won't boo.
And Morata.
Oh, double boo. Double, a hate-filled boo. Yeah, him leading the line. Come on, England. Like, we cannot lose to a team with Alvaro Morata leading the line. Like, he's so average. I know that his track record will tell you that he's not. I know that his trophy haul will most certainly tell you that he's not. But he is so average. And when I think about this England team and think about the Spain team, if you take Carvajal out of the team and you take Rodri out of the team, they're not... Okay, Morata, I suppose, but Morata, we know it's misleading. They're not winners. They're not... Like, the amount of Sociedad players, they're not, man. They're not. Look, Rodri, geezer. Don't get me wrong. Rodri geezer. Rodri don't lose games of football. Like, he literally doesn't lose games of football ever. Carvajal is a different class altogether. Absolute boy. But there's so many Sociedad players, man. Like
Spain, what concerns me about them is I think they've been the one team this full tournament that have got a key, obvious identity.
Yeah.
And the history books tell us that those are the teams that win. It was the same thing if you remember last Euros with Italy. You can still remember now, even though it was 3 years ago, exactly the way they played with the wing backs. And it didn't matter who came into that team, even when Spinazzola got injured. It was the exact same way they played. It didn't matter the quality of player.
Yeah.
And I just think they've got just the right amount of quality in the right positions, the wingers, the midfield, and the rest just fits into a system. That's why Cucurella has had such a good tournament.
And also, you know, when they've had like Pedri goes off. To most countries in this tournament, losing a player of Pedri's quality would be the end of the tournament, wouldn't it? Whereas they lose Pedri, in comes Dani Olmo, they do a slight shift and everything's fine.
This is probably one of those two teams that could cope with that kind of injury.
They shouldn't be able to cope with the injury. They can.
No, they shouldn't, but they can.
Spain are also making a big deal out of if they beat us tonight. They have beaten every European world champion on the way to winning the Euros.
Oh, wow.
So they beat England,
yeah, they've had a run, man.
Germany, Italy, and also with a win over, obviously, Croatia, which is pretty impressive as well. So it would be one of the most impressive tournaments ever. But they're not going
that's
to.
why.
Do
you know that's another reason why I feel like England... but that's another reason why I feel like England should win. Do you know if you think back to, say, 2018, you know, the World Cup in Russia? Part of the reason, do you remember that golden generation of Belgium? Belgium were brilliant that tournament, like really good. It was the best that they have ever been, in fact. The reason, or at least part of the reason as to why they didn't win that tournament, was because Belgium... It was cumulatively impossible for them. So they played England in the group. They beat England. England were quite happy about that. But they played England in the group, which will take a bit out of you. They then played Brazil. They knocked Brazil out of that World Cup. Huge. But then 3 or 4 days later, they've knocked Brazil out.
And they've got to play France.
And they just couldn't get over it. I'm hoping that just cumulatively, you know, the cumulative hard work of eliminating Germany, eliminating France.
But there's a flip
then
side.
you play England. Surely that should be just too much.
Yeah, but there's a flip side to that coin that they've beaten Germany.
Invigorated.
We've beaten all these top champions, and now we've got to the final hurdle, the last game of the tournament. Are we going to drop it to England?
If they win this tournament, somebody will know if this is true or not. But if Spain do win this tournament,
somebody
will do the research. Somebody will do the research on this. But in terms of winning a tournament, there can't be a better or more impressive route to the final. They've eliminated Germany, who are the host nations. They've even in their group, they had tough games, man.
Yeah.
Like, they've literally been amazing.
Yeah, I think
the group Albania came top in.
Pardon?
Albania were in Spain's group, right?
Can't remember.
Yeah, Albania were in Spain's group, but
Not
Albania
Austria,
didn't
sorry.
come top of it.
Austria, sorry.
Spain came top, Italy
I'm
came
tripping.
second, Croatia came third.
All right,
Albania.
yeah. I've got
Yeah, it was that last minute game. Do you remember the Croatia last minute Modric
Yeah.
and all that? Yeah.
Croatia, Italy, yeah.
Croatia and Italy as well. And then France
their
and
group.
Germany. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
mad.
It probably is the most. Some would say that it's similar to when Chelsea won the Champions League and knocked out Barcelona
Amazing.
and then
Or
Bayern
someone could
Munich
say-
in
How did you
Munich.
bring that
It's
up?
the
Yeah, how
first
did you bring that
time.
up? Yeah.
How did
It's
you
the
bring
first
What about
time.
Real Madrid's run? I think Real Madrid had a harder run than you.
Then who?
Than Chelsea.
I don't know. Munich in Munich, off the back of Lionel Messi missing a penalty.
Oh,
in
don't
Oh, you talk about
don't
that,
get me
yeah.
started.
Yeah.
99 Inter Juve,
average.
Barca, Bayern Munich in our
Don't
group.
get me started.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't get me started.
There's something else at play here with England where Harry Kane surely can't lose another final. Like if you think of his career and you think of the player he
Let me
is.
tell you something
Why
about
you-
Tottenham Hotspur, bro. Man.
You don't play for them anymore, though.
Yeah, he's got to join that list of players that win trophies when they leave.
Yeah, yeah.
It's taken him a while to win a trophy,
Yeah, it's a
but
great
tonight's
list.
going to be.
It's a great
it's
list,
A great
that,
list,
isn't it?
yeah,
It's a great list. The amount of players on that list that are like quite funny.
yeah,
You like very average footballers.
yeah. Terrible, but they just
Yeah.
go to squad.
Yeah,
player into
Etienne
Milan,
Capoue
they win
or-
everything.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think if Harry Kane wins today, obviously scores the winning goal, and then England win the Euros, do you think anything after that club level, he just is all eradicated now? We don't talk about he don't win any trophies.
Yeah, that goes away immediately.
Is that finished now?
Is it Sir Harry Kane?
Yeah.
Could be Sir Harry
Yeah,
Kane.
It's certainly Sir Gareth Southgate.
If it was the World Cup, you go dead cert. For
Yeah, maybe not.
With
but-
the Euros,
It
I
might
don't
be well, I think it's definitely an OBE. It's not quite a Sir.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I said give them OBE.
But I think the
will
manager
get it,
will
yeah.
get the manager will become a Sir
We'll
Gareth.
get United. Yeah,
The
definitely.
manager will become a Sir Gareth. But any conversation about Kane and his lack of ability of winning silverware suddenly goes out the window.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when people talk about Kane, is he a serial loser? Is he a valiant loser? Is he part of the reason why England struggle to win? Is he part of the reason why Bayern Munich, Tottenham? You win in the Olympic Stadion in Berlin with England against the Spain team, having beaten the Dutch in the semis. Yeah, that conversation.
Also, it's like you look at Shearer and the way he's spoken about, it's based off one Premier
Premier League.
League.
I was going to say the same
Yeah.
thing. He's won one Prem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely, mate.
And he holds on to obviously the 260. But other than that,
And but it's never contested. It's never contested, is it? Like, you know, with Kane, it's always contested.
yeah.
With Shearer, everyone goes, won the league.
But is it
And that's
because
the
he
end
won
of
it with Blackburn?
Robin Van Persie, people go, won the league. And he won the league, but he did it once.
Yeah.
Harry Kane doing this with England.
Yeah,
Euros is bigger than the Premier League. Is that fair?
I don't think so, but each to their own.
What do you think society
It's
a
says?
bigger
harder,
trophy
it's
than-
harder
Each to their
to win.
own.
In the
The
world,
Euros
it's a
is
bigger
harder.
trophy than-
If you're a player of a certain standard, it is harder in your career to win the Euros. When you think about how little different nations win this tournament, when you think the amount of people, how many nations have won the Euros?
Yeah, more people have won
Yeah.
the Premier
A
League
very
than won the Euros for
limited,
England. That's for
it's a very
sure.
limited club, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mbappe said that he thinks the Euro's harder to win than the World Cup.
Oh, yeah. Euros.
Yeah.
No, that's because
That's because of
the European team.
Pedigree,
It's
yeah.
just
Yeah,
pretty
Right,
much
it's
the
harder.
heavyweights.
If you've seen some of the like
I don't know.
Argentina's
There's
run
the
in
World
Copa
Cup with
America,
Brazil and
pretty-
Argentina in
pretty-
it. I mean, I
yeah.
think that
They got
outweighs a
Colombia
lot.
in the final. innit?
Yeah.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
But that's just the quality of European players, isn't it?
Yeah.
That we have all around the world.
Yeah, do you know what, Ad? Whether you think it or not in terms of Premier League versus Euros, I think the general consensus of football fans would say that winning the Euros is harder than winning the Premier League. And also the stats agree with that.
No, like I said, each their own.
Yeah.
I personally would have given more weight to the Premier League, but
A Premier
It's a
League,
European trophy
a Premier
with your
League
country,
trophy
which means a lot.
versus... You don't put it
But
this
it all
way. The
depends
manager
on-
doesn't win a knighthood for winning the Premier League.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't pick where you're born because someone like Granit Xhaka's never going to win the Euros respectfully. But obviously, he didn't win it for Arsenal. If he signed for Man City, he's got more of a chance of winning it for Man City. That's like some players
Yeah.
are never gonna sign to Man City or Chelsea, but he might be Italian.
You
understand?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he's got more of a
I
chance
suppose
of winning
it's,
that.
I suppose
than
it's a
winning
little
this.
bit where you're from as well.
Yeah.
Like if you're Brazilian, at least at one point, you were very likely. If you're a Brazilian professional around the late 90s, early
Definitely
2000s.
could win the Euros then, could you?
international silverware though, particularly in the late 90s.
yeah, it's like, would you give Copa America the same weight as Euros? Probably not, because we're not from that part of the world.
Maybe it depends.
And really,
maybe
they're
it depends.
equals.
If the country that won it had never won it, so Ecuador, you'd go bloody hell.
Mm.
England have never won it.
Mm.
We're Ecuador.
Basically. What did you? Oh, by the way, did you see that Colombia, Uruguay thing?
Yeah, mate.
crowd
Darwin
running the
Núñez.
stands.
Foul
and that.
trouble, yeah.
Darwin Núñez up rowing,
Not
wearing
to
one of them little bras. See that? Why does he wear that?
That's for
Isn't that one of them
It's
trackers?
trackers, yeah.
Yes, and all that.
Yeah, to track,
Is that what it is?
yeah, track their distance.
Why
and
is
how
he
much
wearing a
they're
bra having a fight?
He looks a hard geezer.
Premier League players
Jump
wear
right
it.
in
What
there.
are you talking about? Everyone wears that, man.
Yeah,
Do they?
wears that.
Yeah, everyone wears it.
Only Rory doesn't know what that is.
I've never seen anyone wearing one of them little sports bras before.
Good.
But
Wait.
yeah, he went for it.
Yeah, do you know he was fighting a priest? One of the guys
Mate,
in
you
the
can't
Colombian
ever fight a
crowd
priest,
was a
man.
priest.
I don't fight a priest.
It was a priest who was fighting Nunes, trying to get to their family. One of them.
Oh my.
Yeah, mad.
So now you've lost the
He's
fight.
gonna. Is it? That's
He's
a
lost the fight and
ban
you go
and
to
a
hell.
half, isn't it, for Nunes?
You can't lose a fight and then go to hell.
No.
Is it like that's his Premier League start is going to be affected by that, right?
Possibly, because FIFA are getting involved now.
Surely not. Possibly. You cannot climb into the.
Because it's a different... It's not happened in a
Oh, what,
jurisdiction of
could it-
Premier League and FA, has it?
Oh right. So he might.
So he could
He
just be
might
given
just
a ban
get
for
banned
his
from
country.
Uruguay.
Uruguay aren't going to ban him for that.
No, but
They
banned
won't.
from international
Just like when
tournaments.
Patrice Evra kicked a Marseille fan, did he get a worldwide football ban? I don't
No,
think
he
it
still
would have
played.
been.
Still played
It
for
would have
United.
just happened in
Yeah.
French League.
So is he
right?
playing today though? Did he get a ban for
I
today?
don't
Because obviously
I don't know.
Argentina versus Uruguay today. Well, later.
don't know.
No, it's Colombia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uruguay
they
played the
got
third place
they got
against,
beat.
Oh,
yeah.
Colombia, sorry.
Yeah.
Colombia versus Argentina.
Yeah, they got beat.
The GOAT, Messi. But anyway, forget Messi.
The boys all
Okay.
suited up.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Whose suit you going for?
I like the
I
money
like a bit
green.
of bottle green, you know.
I like the money
Yeah.
green, man.
Ian's suit,
not
the one
sure.
of them.
I'm a Roy Keane there, I think.
The cream.
Yeah, I think it would suit me better.
Weirdly,
I
I
could do
think
the green.
Pugath might have won the old.
Oh my God, no way.
Pugath won the suit battle.
Nah, keep,
What, the
I think he
picture?
has. I think Mark Pugath won. Yeah, he has.
Actually, you might have, you know.
He has. You know.
I don't like his blazer. I think
He
the
looks
bla-
like someone's dad.
No, Mark Pugath.
Right,
They all
he's
look like someone's
looks
dad.
better.
They
Yeah,
all
but right
are
looks
someone's dad.
Right looks cool though.
Yeah, right is someone's
They
uncle.
all are
though.
someone's granddad. In fact, yeah.
Right is our uncle. He's not your dad. He's your cool uncle.
Yeah, cool uncle
he's the
until
cool
he says
uncle.
Saka should play at left back and then you like want to kill him.
Gary Neville's the cool uncle that
Why
tries
you
to be cool,
ignore
but he
that?
ain't cool.
Arsenal fans ignoring that.
I don't know if Gary Neville is ever a cool anything. Is he?
Right.
Trying to be cool.
He's never been
Is this
cool.
what they call drill? No, Uncle Neville. Uncle Neville, please, man. Get out of here.
He's never been cool. Right. We're 13 minutes until kickoff. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going to go for some predictions because I feel the energy is very nervous right now. Nieve, what's your prediction?
Will you all be fuming if I don't do one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuming.
Why though? I
Absolutely fuming.
Come to me.
Because
come
how are we
me
meant to
in the
clip you up
future
and
then.
make you look dumb afterwards? How can we do that if you don't predict? Yeah.
Right, we'll come to Nieve last.
Yeah, come to me
I
like
can. The trouble with me, I don't know if you want me to do it because it's a spoiler rather than a prediction.
Okay, let's
Okay.
spoil it.
Do you know what's going to happen? Genuinely.
not.
Do you know who's going to? I'll tell you exactly who's going to score the first goal. Like guaranteed. Guaranteed. In fact, you got a betting application?
I've got one. Should I
Have
do
you?
it? Should I do it?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Do it for me, and I'll pay you the cash.
I'll do it.
I'm a cash man.
I'll do it.
Phil Foden first goal, guaranteed.
Yeah.
I'd like to put €50 on that.
What?
I've only got euros.
Why are you?
I've been in. I'll give you euros, mate.
got
You're
a-
going on holiday. You told me you're going on holiday. It'd be handy for you.
Nah, you put a tenner on that. You don't put 50 quid on that.
€50. Phil Foden first goal.
Nah.
I'll give you the €50 in a minute. My phone's over there. It's got my wallet.
Is he being serious? Is he being
I'm being
serious?
100% serious. Hang on.
John?
BRB.
I want to see what I can get out of Rory now.
Yeah, but what happens if they win? Do I get money?
Yeah, keep the money.
Do I
You
get
can
some
make
of
the odds up. You can just say you got evens, even if you didn't.
this? Yeah, evens.
I think England should have enough tonight. Based off what we've been talking about as well, I feel like it just feels right. There's just a story being written. I said it in this chair a few times. Like, it's just poetic. The Bellingham goal, Saka redemption, everything. Not that he needed to redeem himself, but him, you know what I mean? Him scoring that penalty, Trent having his role questioned and then scoring something crucial. Everyone's got a part to play. And I think it just feels like it's... And I think the final piece is Harry Kane lifting that trophy of his first ever trophy. I'll comfortably say 2-0. I think we 2-0.
2-0?
I think we 2-0 him.
I think we win.
Only Rory Jennings has just got a €50 note.
That's all he
Out of
has.
nowhere.
on him.
That means nothing to me.
€50.
He's gonna give you
Get your
that.
betting application open.
So you have to put like a £38 bet on for it.
Miles didn't want the
Jesus.
50. Miles didn't
got
want
it open, but-
Miles
They've
didn't
got
want the
the
euros.
conversion.
Do you want the euros?
Not the
No, because
Euros.
I think you're wrong
Not
about the first
Euros.
goal scorer.
Yeah,
I
they
think
think you're completely wrong.
I think we do-
Hear this. If
What
he does,
about any time goal scorer?
that's different. Okay, if Phil Foden scores first, I'll give you 50 quid.
What? And I don't even have to put my money on it?
No,
What? You'll just hand me £50?
but you have to give me the euros if he doesn't.
No, but I don't want even money. I don't want 50 back. I don't know, because I win 50. I don't want 50 back.
I'll give you we'll do that.
No, this will be like 7s, 8s.
You're not getting 7-8 to 1 on Foden.
Of course it will be.
Not after the Netherlands.
Of course it will be. Have a look.
I think it'll be lower than that.
It will
Miles,
be.
what's your prediction?
100%. Mate, why are you holding your phone funny, man? Just put the bet on.
What do you not have? Like, are you banned? Have you got a problem or something? Or are you banned off?
My phone's over there.
Yeah.
You were just over there.
Yeah, but I went to get that. Adam, you got it.
I haven't got it.
For crying out
I think
loud.
first goal scorer is a centre back. I think we're due a corner.
Foden wins now. I'm going to be very
These
angry.
are all wrong.
Gay.
by the
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
Go on, Miles.
My prediction is, and I've never had a bad prediction or a wrong prediction on the show, to be fair.
This is a load of bullshit.
Never had a wrong prediction. Yeah,
The
me
last one
neither.
Last one I said England's going to go, it's going to be a 1-1 draw and they win on penalties, which they did. I said that.
Can we fact check all of
I
these
said
things
Turkey's gonna beat Austria, which they did. You all laughed at me, and I said they're gonna qualify, which they did.
You laughed at me.
I never laughed
Definitely
at
didn't
you.
laugh at you. I don't
I said,
remember you saying it.
Miles, you're talking rubbish.
Also, I don't care that much about Austria Turkey.
Yeah, Austria, Turkey, you all laughed at me. Definitely had no big
not
feelings
laughing,
on that
yeah.
one way or the other. Yeah.
3-2. Why not? I want a high-scoring game, man.
To who?
3-2 to England. Why not?
Oh, Nieve,
Why
you
not?
ready yet?
No, go on, you go first.
Kobe Mainoo scoring the winner. And it's going to be 2-1.
2-1.
Yamal scoring for Spain. Kobe Mainoo scoring the winner. And Jude Bellingham's also scoring.
Wow.
2-1.
But it might be after extra time. I'm not decided
think,
on whether it's going to be 90 minutes or extra time.
I'm more worried about Nico Williams than Yamal for this game. Just purely on our
You
players
50 on.
and the positions as well.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit concerned. I think he's grown into the tournament well, Kyle Walker. But I'm still a little
He was
bit
exposed
concerned
a few
about
times.
him.
Was it Slovenia or Slovakia where he was just caught out of position so many times? Was that before the back five though? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, but then I just think when players come and drift into the box against us and it's on Walker's side, I'm just a little bit worried, a little bit concerned about them losing him quite well. Like, losing Walker as the man.
So your score prediction is?
I don't think it'll be decided in 90 minutes. Which
Sitting on the fence is what you call that one.
Come on. Give us the scores. What
Score prediction,
what do you
Nieve.
believe in?
Right,
Yeah, what do you
okay,
believe?
okay, yeah.
2, 1, go.
There will be a winner and there will be a loser.
I hope so.
No, I think England.
Come on, just say it.
Yeah,
Say it.
England will do
England
it.
fans are
England will do
nervous.
it.
I think this says
I
it all.
think Foden's a great shout just purely because when you've got that balance of Walker on the left, it allows Foden to come further in and be
What's
more
the
like
score
a number 10.
gonna be? Give me a score. Just say it. Just say it. Whatever you say is gonna happen now. So put it
Right.
out there.
3-0 England.
Oh, jeez.
Go on, Nieve. Go on, Nieve.
After all that,
Yes,
another
yes.
thing has gone
that.
one way
We're
completely.
confident here.
Go
I
on,
mean, when
Nieve.
you see Morata and Cucurella in the tunnel, it probably
Yeah,
helps.
you look-
Are you,
on a prediction,
do you want
doesn't
all
it?
the money?
Yeah, but of course I want all the money. I've just
My
paid
betting
you.
app.
What
Okay,
have
but
we
if
done?
I lose, if
Can
I
we,
lose,
can you fill us in on what's happened
50, I'm going to have 550.
for Foden scoring first?
Foden first goal. Put it on. He's trying to give me 50 back.
No, I'm still. That's it. The difficult thing is it's my phone,
Yeah.
so you're gonna have to get it off me.
Well, I'm trusting you, John.
You can't also can't give him
mistake.
€50 for that.
Yeah, it doesn't convert.
50. Okay, well, you
Short
can have the
change me.
odds then. What's that worth? 43 quid. Anyway, Phil Foden first goal. England win the game 2-1.
Nice.
The trouble is we struggle. Like, we concede, don't we? And there's something brilliant about this England team. We're so resilient. Every single time we've gone behind, I've been shocked that we've gone behind, but we find a way. And it's so much so, it's happened so often, that when we went behind and I was in the stadium in Dortmund, they went 1-0 up, an amazing goal at Simmons, and I sort of went, do you know what? We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. It's kind of bred a confidence that we can actually find a way forward. He's very
His
happy
face,
with
isn't it?
himself, isn't he,
He's
old
got a
Chiellini?
hanger stuck in his mouth.
Yeah, they
You
told him
reckon
to
Saka
smile.
goes-
They told him to
Saka goes
smile
past
as you
him and he
walk
grips
out.
him again.
Yeah, smile as you walk out,
Chiellini
mate.
walking with the trophy out. He seemed to be trolling. Has he walked past the plinth thing? Oh,
How old is he? Because he only played not too long ago.
Yeah, but he was old.
no, but he
then.
was
Probably about
old.
38.
I know.
He was old
Yeah,
then.
38, I
Yeah.
reckon.
Them Italians
He's old then.
play for long. Him and Southgate look the same age, incredibly.
Yeah, Southgate does look well.
He looks good for his age.
Looks
Still
well.
looks
yeah.
like when he
He's fit,
retired.
isn't he?
Is that
No,
settled?
fit as in like fit.
Looks for his age. Looks good.
Oh my god.
Who's the ref? Do we know him?
I hope it's not that bad.
That old.
Oh,
every
it's
time
that
I see a
geezer
ref,
from the Dutch game.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
is
it
it
was not a penalty. But
Is it Evil Trossard? Is he?
Do you know what though, mate? Everybody wants to talk about that not being a penalty. Good. Glad it wasn't.
yeah.
Because I tell you what, it weren't a fucking goal when Diego Maradona decided to punch it in.
Yeah.
It weren't a goal
bringing it
when
back.
Sol Campbell had it robbed. It weren't a goal it was a goal when Frank Lampard had it ruled out in South Africa.
Rooney shouldn't have been sent off.
Rooney shouldn't have been sent off. It goes on and on and on. We've been valiant losers long enough.
David Beckham
Beckham wouldn't have read.
No, Beckham was an idiot.
It wasn't a red.
But it weren't a red.
It weren't a red.
Whoa,
Beckham
whoa,
wasn't
raw.
No.
No.
He was a bit
Beckham.
silly though. It wasn't a red.
Let's not
Were you
do
burning?
that.
Were you burning effigies?
The outrage from that game was Sol
He was,
Campbell.
wasn't he?
Sol Campbell. No, but John,
He
do you
put
know-
the
do you know
surround
where-
on it.
John, do you know where there's
Check
a
his
lot,
pockets
do you
for
know where a
life.
lot of trouble? John, do you know where a lot of
still
trouble?
got it.
A lot of trouble has started. People don't hold a grudge anymore. I still have an issue with Beckham from
Still have an
'98.
issue.
Of course I do. Yeah.
Nah, you can't.
You've got to hold a grudge.
You got to get rid of that, man.
Got to learn to hold a grudge. And I also have
It's a
a
new
grudge
era.
that Sol Campbell scored a perfectly legitimate goal in extra time that was wrongfully ruled out. That's the travesty from that day. David
Was it
Beckham.
Shearer got done?
Shearer got done fouling the keeper.
Yeah.
Boys, let me ask you a question. Yeah, I saw loads of England shirts on the way here on the train.
Been
And I
mad, isn't it?
There's loads
Everywhere,
And I
yeah.
saw like
Mad.
I saw this shirt.
Mate,
It's like-
classic football shirts have made a killing.
yeah, this lovely shirt with David Beckham in the back. And I was thinking, if these boys win the Euros, does this actual shirt become a retro shirt with actually like Rice, Kane?
But not yet.
Of course.
Wait, within 20 years,
Hey,
do we
people
still
wear
have those
66,
guys?
don't they? Yeah.
You won't be able to buy that next week if England win the
Yeah.
Euros.
This shirt here.
Yeah, same thing that happened with the Messi Argentina one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone after that.
Like
Yeah.
after you won't be able to buy it next week.
No, you're absolutely right. Like, you know the way that people can still wear an England shirt from 66 with more 6 on the back?
Yeah.
Or Steve-O turns up with a West Ham badge on his.
Yeah, it's so funny,
Which
man.
player though is the most popular one? Like in 20 years'
Depends
time.
what happens today. You know?
Which that's a very good
Yeah,
point.
it's all
That's a
depends
I think
very
it
good
depends.
point.
It depends
If you put
what
your money
happens
on it,
today.
who
The
is
player of the tournament.
Who is the Bobby Moore? Who is the number 6?
If it were now, who's the player?
Bellingham.
Yeah.
Especially if he
think
wins
you
a Ballon
have to
d'Or. If he
do
wins a Ballon d'Or as
Real
well.
Madrid star man last
Bellingham.
season. Bellingham. He's
Is
20
it
years old.
Kane? Kane? Is he like the personification of this team? England's record goal scorer?
Even 20 years from now, if you see a Watkins shirt, you'd be like, that's a big
Watkins,
Yeah,
do you know what
that's a good
Watkins? Do you know what
Watkins
Watkins
is a big-
becomes?
'cause the moment.
Watkins becomes the like in 25 years' time, the hipster swanning about like
Yeah.
East London.
Yeah.
Watkins. Yeah.
If you know,
He
you
becomes
know.
if you know, you know.
I was there.
Yeah. Watkins becomes the hip. Like it's the most amazing moment of my life, but also of his, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
can you imagine Ollie Watkins? Like, it's the biggest goal that he's ever scored.
That's amazing, man.
It's the biggest goal that he's ever. It's actually. It's fair to say that's the biggest goal that Ollie Watkins will ever score.
Until tonight.
Depends. Yeah, until
No, but realistically,
up until this point, yes.
up until this point, no doubt.
Yeah.
But it's.
But you're
What I'm saying is it the biggest goal, despite the fact that he's going to have a long, flourishing career with huge highs, scoring goals for Aston Villa in the Champions League, no doubt.
I think
But
it's
is that goal? Is he ever going to score something bigger than practically a last-minute winner against the Dutch in a semi-final for England in Dortmund?
Yeah, the exact same thing, but against Spain.
Yeah,
Love
love
it,
that.
Nieve. Love it,
I think
Nieve.
so much is getting decided in this game. Golden Boot, player of the tournament, like it's going to
Mate, have you
Rodri if
seen how
Spain win
badly
or
Danny Olmo has been done for the Golden Boot? Have you seen what they've done to him?
Well, what happened? He
No,
was on-
obviously, I don't want Danny Olmo to win the Golden Boot because I want Harry Kane to win.
he could still win it and lose today.
No, but have you seen what they've done to him? As things stand, Danny Olmo is the holder. He's the winner because the way they do it is goals
And assists.
and assists.
Yeah, yeah.
You see what they've done in the last 24 hours?
They took his
changed
assist
it.
away.
They've changed the rules.
just the goals.
So now they share it rather than the assists creating a winner.
They've done him
So
up.
Danny Olmo now, this time yesterday, Danny Olmo was the winner. If nothing else happened, Danny Olmo was the winner. Now, if nothing else happens, Danny Olmo shares it.
That might be a bad thing for
It's
England.
liberty though, don't
Like,
you think?
Yeah, but that could be a bad thing for England.
I just don't
because
understand
Danny
how
Olmo's,
UEFA
he's probably got a
can...
chip on his
he's
shoulder
probably
thinking,
thinking, I need to score a goal.
I need to bang.
Surely, yeah, but Kane and all that, it's put it all there for them.
Yeah.
What I don't understand though, surely the rules at the start of a tournament has to be the rules at the end of the
yeah,
tournament.
100%. You can't
Yeah,
change it
support
halfway
that,
through.
really
That's not.
support
That's
that.
not.
Give it-
I feel sorry for Olmo though.
I don't. Give it Kane.
Yeah, give it to Kane. Why
It's
not?
poor to do it during a tournament, but I do think that's how the Golden Boot should work.
What, just
You
shared on
should
goals?
include assists in that. 'cause
Even
that-
as a separator?
the whole point is you're the top goal scorer.
Yeah.
Torres won it.
Do you think how long
for
you go in
minutes
this tournament
played.
should count?
Well, Torres won it on minutes played because he had the same assists and goals like
Yeah.
years ago, 2012, I think, maybe
That makes
2008.
sense, though, innit?
And they gave it to Torres because he had
'Cause
the
he
same
played less
assists.
minutes.
But no, he had more minutes played.
They should
No, less minutes played.
Or
Less minutes played is more impressive, surely. It means you scored the same in less minutes, doesn't
I
it?
think it was more.
Goals
Someone will
per
have to
minute.
check. Someone will have to check. I thought it was more, but yeah,
I'm sure someone
that
in the
makes
chat
way
will
more
help
sense.
us out.
On
Yeah.
that case, they should
But
definitely.
it would be
show.
better if it went to someone that made the final or something, right?
Yeah.
Or do you know what they should do? They should do weight of goals scored, which means like Ollie Watkins wins it.
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins golden boot, just because the heaviness of the goal.
Surely Saka's got a Cucurella today, right?
Jude Bellingham's weight of goals probably for England is the one in it.
Nah.
Heavy,
He
yeah.
won the first game for him.
Won the first
The
game.
equaliser to keep him in.
Yeah, but
tournament.
that's respectfully. That's
And I think Jude Bellingham's goal overhead kick is where the tournament started for England.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's great, but respectfully, England should even have been taking it to the.
No, but we
No, but
can say
He
that.
should have just won outright.
But it
there
was.
and
Facts
then.
are that it mattered.
No,
Yeah, no, it different. But
You know
the
what I mean? We
Watkin
can
one.
say that.
You are right. The power of Jude Bellingham's strikes for England in this tournament outweigh even the Watkins.
Nah, I think the Watkins one's way more
No,
important.
but Miles, surely
It'll be
keeping
remembered
you in a
better.
tournament, an equaliser.
Same with Watkins keeps you in the tournament.
No, it didn't. We were in. It was a draw.
Yeah, but you might lose it though.
No, what I'm saying
But
is
I know what
No,
you mean.
yeah,
though.
yeah.
You're
I know what you
saying
mean. 'Cause keeping it
Watkins
goes
will be
extra
remembered
time.
more because he's a semi-final winner. Correct.
yeah. But the
What we're-
power of the goal,
importance of Bellingham's
Oh
goal.
yeah, of course. Yeah,
Bellingham's goal, an equaliser in a tournament,
We're about
an
to kick off
equaliser
here
in
in
the
the
cup,
European
FA Cup,
Championship final.
an
Come
equaliser
on
is
then.
bigger than a winner because an equaliser keeps you in it. And
Is that Kobe Mainoo with the first kick?
oh
Come
my
on,
God.
boys.
I'm actually so
We're off.
nervous. I can't believe what I'm
Pickford goes
watching.
all the way down to
England
the
are playing
right.
Spain in the Olympics.
Flick on. We're in.
Carry on.
We're in. No.
Mate, I'm not joking. Cucurella has got to be terrified.
He's
of
got to
Saka.
get cooked today. Saka's got to
Saka's
have
done him every
on-
time I've
Remember
seen
what
him
he
to
did?
play
Do
against
you remember what he did to him in the 5-0?
Yeah. He's got to do the same
Andy
thing,
looked
surely.
nervous.
I'm so nervous
Going
now.
off what you guys just was talking about, Torres did win it in fewer minutes.
Fewer makes more
Fewer
sense.
minutes, yeah. Makes more
Fewer
sense,
minutes.
yeah. See, I'm just not having a world where Alvaro Morata can do us damage. I just don't live in that
He's not
world.
the guy though. You need
not
to be
the
worried about.
I'm more
Yeah,
focused.
that's true.
He's
But
not the
I'm
guy.
hoping that their young players on the wing are nervous. I'm hoping they're nervous. Like, this is a huge occasion for them.
I'd love
Do you know what you have to hope? Surely, early. I know that you're not meant to say things like this, but don't you think like we need Kyle Walker and Luke Shaw to just start walloping
Just
the
level them.
children?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, just wallop kids.
Just wallop the children hard.
The thing is, though, we talk
Early.
about their young children. No, we don't. They're not young children.
No,
Talk
but
about
like
their-
Yamal is a kid, man.
Yeah, but we talk about their young players and how they might be nervous. But then I look at someone like Mainoo. I've got no concerns at all about his nerves.
No.
Yeah.
No,
But they
he's
won't have
chill,
any
isn't he?
concerns
Yeah,
about
yeah,
young
I
players,
agree, I
I
agree.
don't think.
Yeah, no, that's a good, really good
That's the
point.
thing with Mainoo for United. He's stepped up every time it's been a big game. Big
Very
moment.
nice.
And England.
Scored against Liverpool at Old Trafford. He scored in the FA Cup final. He's
Yeah.
scored when it's level in minutes to go. He always stepped
Well,
up.
if you think about England's problem position coming into this tournament, Declan Rice has played with what 4 different midfield partners.
Well done, Luke.
Sit down.
And it wasn't until Kobe Mainoo
Yeah.
that it was the correct decision.
So look
How
at
mad is that he was looking at, I mean,
But I
trying
sort
to
of
get on
think,
Southgate again, and he was seeing that in training Mainoo wasn't the guy.
no, but it wasn't so much Mainoo not the guy. It was that Trent Alexander-Arnold might be. Is there something to be said for Southgate? I feel like Southgate's got a lot of stick for changing that midfield, playing Alexander-Arnold, not playing Mainoo, trying Conor Gallagher, whatever it is. But do you think that? Do you think there's something to be said for Southgate rolling with the punches, being pragmatic, changing the team, working it out, and then finding the rhythm?
Go on, because I'm.
You disagree, both of
Yeah.
you?
Go on.
you
go on.
disagree.
I'll tell you after.
I think he made mistakes along the way, right? I think the first game where he played Trent, and we all wanted to see that. We were excited by it.
But
and he
at
put
the
Trent in
time,
this.
it wasn't a
No,
bad
no,
move.
hear me out. He put Trent in that quarterback role, and it was like, let's see how it works. But then he didn't play any wingers who were really going to get him behind. So it didn't work. And we all went, okay, it didn't really work first game, still got the win, got through 1-0, whatever. And then went to the second game with the exact same team. And it was things like that where it's like, well, hang on, why are we doing what we know doesn't work? So I think at points he could have, combined with making substitutes earlier, done himself a lot of favours by getting the results that he got quicker. Like there was times where I think we were in that third game, he could have made some experiments. He could have rested Jude.
Weirdly,
Maybe
I
played
think he
the same
wanted
thing with
Mainoo
Foden on the left. It
he?
didn't
But
work.
Mainoo didn't have a particularly good game. Do you remember the game at St James's Park? Was it? Or when? Remember who did we play? Iceland.
Yeah. But no
And
one
that's
was,
why he went back on it. Like it was an error from him, obviously. But then he's worked it out. He's taken his time. He's
don't-
tried other options.
Luke Shaw looks good, by the way. 2 tackles straight away.
Luke Shaw
First
does
3
look
minutes.
heavy, yeah.
First 3 minutes.
I wouldn't.
Up for it.
Come on, boys.
Don't ever worry about Pickford.
Nah, we're good.
He's the boy.
We got some super chats to read out. Jav says Spain have had an extra rest day. Could that be
I was
important?
thinking that.
Yeah, that pissed
I'll tell you what it's done. I'll tell you what it's really
that annoys
important
me.
for. It's really important for fans trying to get tickets. They've had an extra 24 hours sorting out the accommodation. No, they've
God,
had
Rory.
No, it's true. They've had the extra 24 hours.
They know they're going there.
It's like the Dutch. We had the extra 24 hours on them, which meant we got a lot of hotels and that.
Yeah.
Those 24 hours, big. Book the flights, book the travel, book the hotels.
Luke
Real
Shaw.
Madrid 15 Champions League says, from USA, Viva España, y'all look nervous. There's a lot of nerves around here. I heard when the kick-off,
I don't like it.
Nieve just gave out a big sigh. He was a bit,
Yeah.
the nerves are hitting you.
Yeah, I feel it.
100%, because you just, well, this is it, isn't it? All this feels like this tournament's gone on forever, but it's
This is
over
it,
in 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, potentially 120.
It's
But
going to be a long one, I think.
Yeah. No, 90, 3-0. You said it earlier, Nieve.
Yeah,
Don't go
you
back
did.
on it. Nieve, you were right first time. Get out of it. It's
Away.
Pickford, where are you?
Nice.
John
Has it-
Stones with
Well
the
done,
early
Stones.
clearance.
John Stones.
Spain have had
John
the early
Stones,
possession
man.
inside the first 5 minutes.
You'd expect.
There was a super chat which said, how would you all feel if Shaw scores in the 3rd minute from Liam? Obviously,
Really,
that's
really
gone
happy.
now, but it would
Really
be ideal.
happy.
Spain with the early possession.
Obviously, really,
Luke
really
Shaw.
I don't know
happy.
if I'd feel really happy though. I know that
No,
sounds
it's-
crazy, but I would just think, oh, that's a bit weird that he did it last year.
Yeah.
He's doing it this time.
Also,
Oh,
like,
no.
We've
Yeah, it's
seen
bad
how
luck.
good Spain were when they went 1-0 down early.
Yeah.
Have you
And
seen
it's
us
like-
go 1-0 down?
Yeah,
Yes,
but
we
we're
want
talking
to
about.
go
We'd have
1-0
Mac Daddy
yeah,
when we
yeah.
go 1-0 down.
Wait! Yeah, fade.
Folding away on the edge of the box.
But what Luke,
Actually.
Luke Shaw has won 3 tackles in the first 4 minutes
Go on, Phil.
down that side. So
I need Phil Foden to score to make me a rich man.
I'm keeping some of that money.
You can
Oh,
have,
yeah.
discuss.
10%.
Yeah, you already do because he's giving you €50, which is
10%.
Yeah, this is-
means he's bought like
Anytime.
80%.
And also, this is from Rory. It's probably fake.
But
Rory, you
Dodgy guy.
got to at least give him 100 quid.
10%.
You take 450, he takes 100.
10%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That reminds me.
No, I
remember
agree
when,
with my agent.
Yeah.
My nan and everyone used to send me to the bookies when I was definitely under 18
Wow.
to go and put the Grand National on for him. And once I never put my aunt's horse on and it came through.
You had to pay.
Oh no.
No, I was a kid. I never had no money.
Oh, right.
I'm like,
No, I thought you
fuck.
meant you used to just go,
I owed
yeah,
her
I'll put it on
I
and
probably
hope they
owed her
didn't
like
win.
18 quid when I was like 5. So it was not 5, but like, it was like, oh my God, I haven't got 18 pounds.
You owe me 18 quid and you're 5.
Do you know what's
5-year-old.
Do you know what's crazy about that, Adam? That happened to my nan. She won the lottery twice and didn't win it.
Happened to me and my mum.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We thought we hit 5 numbers and a Reader's Digest. Remember Reader's Digest?
Yeah.
They sent a check out and we thought, yo, this is legit.
No.
I had a
Mine.
day off school and everything.
No. My nan's numbers came day off school and he won the bloody.
Yeah, we thought the check was real. And my mum was like, fuck this, you're not going to school today. We're going to get your passport sorted. One of them ones.
Now, my nan actually had the numbers, our numbers, but she was going to the shop and the neighbour knocked the door and distracted her and she didn't put the numbers on. And it was a Euro Millions. It was 64 million and all the numbers came up. And then didn't
Do you
get
think
the
if you had that sort of generational wealth, you'd be sat around this table with us?
money. I would know Adam McKola because I'd be Man United's rubbish, but and Rory, Chelsea's trash. But I don't know, man. Life's
You'd be
different.
on a
You
beach.
don't know us.
Life's different.
Also, you move in mad circles. You'd be at this in like a private jet and that.
Yeah.
I'll be there. I'll be on the pitch.
Oh yeah.
You could pay your way to.
Yeah, you'd be like Salt Bay. Remember that? What game was
Yeah.
that? Was it a World
No,
Cup
it's
final?
World Cup final.
Final, yeah.
World
That
Cup
was
final,
bad,
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Although if I was in that position, I'd do exactly the same thing.
Yeah. do you know, like, I know you're not meant to say
my
this
head
as
in.
well, but I went to his restaurant. It's really good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's lovely. It's in Knightsbridge. It's very nice.
Was he in there?
No, I didn't see him anyway.
Oh, okay.
But
Apparently, it's better to go to the Turkish.
it's a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
You get value for money on that, innit?
Anyway.
Nico Williams out like, why?
No, fuck you.
I think.
Oh, wait. Good defending,
Well played
boys.
by
Win
Carl
it!
Walker.
Plays. Well done, Stones.
I think
That's,
what's
that's
you.
Oh,
right.
Rice.
it's going to be
Rice.
difficult to accept that this is going to be a lot of the game.
Yeah,
Like,
they've
we
got the
can't
ball.
panic,
No, they've
can
got the
we? We
ball.
can't
They're
panic.
allowed to have the ball.
We can't panic.
We're gifting them the ball. We don't want it.
Listen, this midfield battle, Jude Bellingham and Phil Foden's gonna have to put a shift in. I know they haven't really got back on their defensive duties that much this tournament, but those two are gonna have to help out Kobe and Rice so
Yeah, they
much
are.
because that midfield battle, them Spanish, they're so good on the ball.
The
man.
amazing,
It's
the
so
amazing
good on the ball.
opportunity
But then how
here.
do we
This
score?
is historic. England are playing in Berlin to win a European Championship. Like, this is unreal. You know when they won it in Wembley in '96? This is a chance. Like, this is history. This is a chance to equalise it. This is England's first ever.
Yes.
This is our first ever final, isn't it?
Yeah.
On a foreign.
Yeah,
soil.
Yeah, definitely.
It's historic.
Do you know what? When I was thinking about that
In Germany as well. If you could have picked up
in
a spot.
Germany, I know it's the
I
dream.
know.
Do you know when I was thinking about Ollie Watkins? You know, it might have even been before the show when we were talking about how impressive and amazing Ollie Watkins' contribution is to this tournament. Ollie Watkins, in terms of history, that's what we were talking about. If England win, this shirt becomes retro in 25 years. Who do you have on the back?
Yeah.
and the Watkins could be the left field shout.
Yeah.
Watkins goes into history as only the third player to score a goal to take England into a European final or any final. in
Any
fact.
final, yeah.
Yeah, it's Bobby
Bobby
Charlton. So Bobby Charlton, Harry Kane, that Kjær is it? He scored an own goal for Denmark,
Okay.
and so 3 English people.
So he's
And Ollie
already,
Watkins.
he's already edged in history.
He's already in with Kane. It's Kane, Watkins, Charlton.
Nah, he dines out on that forever.
Kane, Watkins, Charlton.
He dines out on that forever.
You know, he's
Oh
one
yeah,
of the
especially
best.
where he's from.
Yeah,
Is he from?
No, it doesn't
Birmingham?
matter where you're from, man. That's it. You dine out
I know, but is he
forever,
from
man.
Birmingham? Is he a Birmingham?
No,
He's
no,
Western
no,
Superman.
Western Superman.
Oh, it's the Superman. Okay, cool. But yeah, he's a legend.
There were great shots. I've seen people that have played non-league and stuff with him, posting pictures
Yeah.
of them playing against him.
Is
Yeah.
he?
And it's like, I'm in the pub watching this. And
Yeah,
he's
played for,
like,
played 10
yeah,
years
yeah.
ago, he's playing for Western Supermare up front.
That's
That's
mental.
your level of football.
Such good
Like,
advert
genuinely.
for the
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
It's
that's
amazing.
That's crazy, man.
Also, like I read an interview. The
Vardy
Times
stories
did it. The
another
Times
one.
did like an amazing breakdown of the goal. Like they were talking about how Palmer and him were training together at half time, and then they read him saying to Palmer, "Give it to me early," and
No,
like
but also, I think one of them came out post-match and said, there's just been a tackle from Rodri.
Is he on the
there
yellow?
late
Is
on
Rodri on the
Jude
yellow?
Bellingham.
Don't think
Was
so.
it?
I think
was
he got booked now.
Or did you never get?
No,
Oh,
I don't think his studs were raised
if
enough.
you, Rodri in the yellow changes everything, man.
I think Watkins said to Palmer, "You're going to set me up for the winner."
Yeah.
Before they went on.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
one
Because he
of them
talks a
said
lot,
that.
doesn't he, Watkins, about like it's not really my bag, but you know all that like believe it and it will happen, manifest it. He's
Yeah.
very much like
I believe
little
in that.
bit.
Spiritual.
Yeah.
Extent.
Yeah.
Law
You
of
got- yeah, you got-
attraction.
I like that stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe in that.
Words
Yeah.
are powerful, man. Words are very powerful. You got to put it in the air.
John Stones.
Oh, what's
John?
going on? Oh, good.
Gahey, was that
Looks
Gahey?
about
Yeah,
20.
fouled. Gahey's been immense.
Gahey's a boy, man.
Immense. I feel like he could score today.
I can't believe how good Gahey has been. Like, genuinely can't believe it. Because if I'm completely honest, I knew that he was a lovely footballer, a beautiful footballer. But I didn't think he was robust. I didn't think he was like a geezer, ready for it.
Ready
Like,
for it.
And he is.
A geezer.
No, but you got to be. It's centre half, man. Centre
yeah,
half, isn't it? You got to be a geezer.
He was part of that under-21s team, wasn't he?
Yeah, but they were just so good.
They were so
They were
good.
just so. They found it easy, man.
Palmer
Who else
and
was
Yeah,
there?
it was
Foden,
Anthony
Palmer,
Gordon, wasn't it?
Smith
Anthony
Rowe.
Gordon.
Smith Rowe.
Anthony Gordon was player of the tournament, I
Gordon,
think.
yeah.
Trafford
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah,
goal.
Trafford.
Who's the one? Who's the Liverpool boy? The Liverpool
Gibbs
midfielder.
White as well.
Oh,
Was there.
Gibbs White.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gibbs White was there.
Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones. It was a great team, man.
Spain here on the attack. They've got Williams away. He's square against
Where's
John
Carl Walker?
Stone.
We're
Where's
right.
Carl
He's in the
Walker?
box.
Stand up.
You're not going to beat
Oh,
Stones.
beat him.
You're not going to beat Stones, you fucking boy.
Bloody hell, good
Yes.
defending.
Where's
Stones.
Carl Walker?
That was good recovery, you know,
Stones,
because he sent
man.
him. He sent him, but it's good
Can't
recovery.
believe how good Stones has been this tournament. He's been.
Yeah, he's been a
immense.
leader.
You know, it's got to the stage with Stones where you have to be comparing
He's
Stones to
grown
the very
into it.
best.
Yeah, he has.
He was.
Like,
He was.
he's-
I thought he was poor early in the tournament, and he's grown into
Yeah,
it.
he has.
I think.
Boys, I
Mate.
was saying Walker was down. He weren't anywhere near there. We could have a problem
no.
here. He wasn't anywhere near in that attack.
So would this be Trent
Yeah,
potentially coming on?
yeah, it would have to
We
be.
can't have Trent
Or would it
defending
be a
Nickel.
third centre back?
It has to be
And then
Trent,
what
right?
would
Trippier right back.
Trippier right back?
Trippier.
Yeah, Trippier.
Sorry,
Bring-
yeah, Trippier's before Trent.
What's happened to him?
Trippier before Trent.
It was innocuous. He was as he
What, is he
slid
hit the
off.
manager?
He hasn't
Is
been
it
hit
the
by the
Spanish
Spain
manager?
player.
Oh, he's hit the manager.
No, not the manager. You
No,
know
it's
how
his
the
other
pitch
foot.
changes?
It's other
It
foot.
changes turf, doesn't it?
I
I
think
think
he's
he's
just
kind of like
scraped his
buckled
knee.
in that. Yeah.
He's all right.
Is he all right? Has he just scraped the skin
Yeah,
off
he's
his knee or
He's
something?
Sheffield, isn't he?
He won't go off yet.
Nah, come
He'll
on.
give
yeah,
it
yeah.
5 at least.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. If it's not a muscular
Mate,
injury, he's
didn't
good.
John Stones
Went
do
off.
well just now?
Big tackle.
Yeah,
he proper. He one of those where he knew he'd left a bit
Do you
on
know-
him
do you
as
know-
well. Had to.
Honestly, you know when I was in that, both in Gelsenkirchen and Dortmund,
Williams back post. Rodri's up.
God, he's
We
marking
can't
him.
be conceding set pieces to these. That's
Got
one
to
thing
win
we
your
can't
headers,
accept.
man.
We
You've
can't
got to
win
accept.
your team.
Yeah, we
Physically, they're a
can't
bigger
accept
team.
set
who's that?
pieces.
You
Maino.
think you miss Maguire?
Is it
in
Maino or
that?
Guay? Yeah, you do miss Maguire.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
think-
one. It's
Gay's on Rodri there, who's flicked it back across.
no,
Maguire's.
it's the one.
Maguire's on Rodri.
Do you know where else you miss Maguire? Maguire would have scored
other
at least
side.
like twice for England
Yeah.
by now.
Yeah,
100%.
Top goal scorer.
we've had no corner, no
Just
corner,
score.
no
Like, he just
corner
wins
goals.
everything, doesn't he? Just puts his head on it. Just
He's a
win
big
it.
threat when it comes to
Trippier's
attacking.
warming up for England.
Yeah, so you were right. Trippier would.
I wouldn't put Trippier there though.
You can't put Trent there against these
No,
wingers,
no,
man.
I wouldn't put.
Killing him.
It's Trippier. It's like Trippier in his more
Well, he's
favourite.
the only one that's played, really.
Yeah, and it's his more
But,
favourite
bro,
position
Konsa
anyway.
Had, Konsa had a great game.
No, but
Trippier was up.
Trippier is a right back. Like we've been
Konsa
playing
was a
him
right
left
back for
back.
Aston Villa.
It's Trippier though, isn't it?
Do you think Trippier feels hard done by? Played every game.
Ah, I'll
I don't
put
think he
Konsa.
care. Like I don't
No.
think he cares. He's got to be fairly surprised with how much he's played already.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Given the level of his performances haven't been great.
Yeah, but I don't blame
And you
him
could
for that.
use, he's out of position. That could be an excuse, but still.
Well, in the ideal world, obviously, I think he goes because of the experience as well. Obviously, he's one of the older players in the squad. If Luke Shaw was fit to begin with, I don't think he'd be playing anyway, Trippier. But he'll be going as one of the older players. So,
he likes him, doesn't he, Southgate? Really
Kane's
likes
best friend,
him,
isn't it?
really
Him,
rates
Kane.
him. What,
same
Trippier
age.
and Kane, are
Yeah,
they?
Trippier, Kane, all together.
Are they
Trippier, Kane,
Are they a crew?
Stones.
Those friends with
Williams
him.
away again on the left for Spain.
Come on, Saka.
Cucurella's
Close him
Cucurella's
down.
Crossed it in. Gay
all right.
clears.
Well done,
Bobby
well done, mate.
clears,
Lovely
Foden
Phil
gets
Foden.
possession.
Control.
We're giving
England.
Williams a lot of
Take
space.
time, take time.
Lamine Yamal on the
Really
track back, and he wins it against Jude Bellingham.
Oh, Spain are
all right.
pressing well.
That's all
though.
right.
That's where you want him though, defending.
Defending, slide
I
tackles
tell you what,
on the
but
halfway line.
One
Fine.
thing I've noticed from Bellingham this tournament, he's brilliant at carrying the ball out. Like you give him the ball on the edge and he makes yards.
He uses his
Strides.
his weight and his strength
he
so
gets
well.
you up the
doesn't he?
pitch, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You can sense a bit of nervousness in the England team, I think,
I'm
in the way they're
surprised
defending
Williams-
things and stuff.
Yeah, I'm
It's a bit
surprised.
expected maybe, but you can sense
I think it is very important to acknowledge the opposition though. Like
Come on,
up
boys.
until maybe even this point in the tournament, we expect England to be on the ball. We expect England to be dominating the tempo, and we
Damn.
haven't been.
Well done.
That's what we've been expecting. This is one game
Saka's
Go
away.
on,
on
Saka,
where we
right.
can
Cucurella.
expect them to have the ball. It's
Go on,
fine.
Saka.
Let's
Go,
walk
go,
us
go,
over.
go,
Let's
go,
walk
go.
us over. Go on,
Back stick.
Walker's into the
Who's
box,
back stick?
cross.
Oh,
Look at that.
well done. Well done, boy.
Walker seems
Come
to have
on,
shaken
boys.
that injury off.
This could be one of our biggest chances now as well.
Come on.
Set pieces against the Spanish.
I
like,
told you,
come on,
Mark Gay, first goal scorer. Watch.
mate.
So I hope you're right.
Tell you what, Walker on that side, Shaw on the other, those overlaps could end up being
Yeah, pivotal.
Yeah.
Have to, don't they? Have to
important
be.
for us.
Come on,
Come on,
boys.
Mark.
Come on,
Mark,
John
where he's
Stones.
Big
They
John
calling him
Stones.
His
Uncle-
name
Uncle
is
Mark all tournament, aren't
Johnny.
they?
Johnny fucking
Yeah.
Stones.
Uncle
Mark, he's like 23.
He's
got an older persona,
He's old, isn't he? He looks old.
Come on, Jude. Come on, Kane. Get up, boys. Good cross. man.
Holding in.
Good cross. Oh, beat the first
Cleared
man.
by Spain. Declan Rice has got it.
Come on, let's go. Back in if you can.
Keeping him up.
He comes from Barnsley. He plays in blue.
What was the
and white.
atmosphere like out there in Germany?
it's
Neve, you've been as
Amazing.
well,
Yeah, I
haven't
went
you?
to the Dortmund game. We were very much outnumbered in the stadium, but if you closed your eyes and said who's got 75% fans, you would think it was the English.
Where were you sat, Nieve? Were you in the
Um,
end, in the England end? Or?
No, I was in the stand next to him.
On the right or left? So if I'm in the England or in
On-
the
on your
mate,
right, on your
my
right, yeah.
Yeah, no, I was so impressed with our support there. I thought it was so good
Whoa,
because obviously,
whoa,
he-
whoa,
what the
whoa.
hell has he done?
What's going on, Stones? Stones, we're just praising you.
Lovely feet, Pickford as well, easy.
Forward Stones.
Obviously, in the
Touch. Well done.
city, I've never really been outnumbered. Like I think it was about 100 to 1 Dutch.
Oh,
But I was speaking
come
to
on,
a
Sack.
fella. I was speaking to a fella from Eindhoven at my hotel, and he basically decided to come that morning.
Go on.
Like it's an hour and 20 minutes for him. It'd be like if England were playing in Wales. You know, if the game's
Shoot!
Shoot.
Oh, right.
the game's in
Saka's
the
got
Millennium
Cucurella,
Stadium,
you know.
we'd have 100,000 easy there. They reckon there's 100,000 in Berlin. So.
Come on.
Luke Shaw into the box, Foden
Oh,
goes for it.
Saka.
You're right, though, Neve.
By the
That
way,
whip
every time
looks
Saka's
good.
squared up Cucurella, he looks like he's got him.
He has.
Cucurella's
Yeah,
shitting
he
himself.
knows.
That's great.
Cucurella
do you know
knows.
what? Cucurella will be thinking about what happened in January
100%.
against Arsenal, that 5-0. Cucurella was
mate.
like he didn't know what to do with Saka. There's that image, isn't there, where Cucurella's running that way and he's looking over that shoulder.
Yeah.
And Saka comes the other side. He didn't even know where he was.
You lose sleep over that as a defender.
Yeah.
Oh.
Foden.
Oh.
Shame his touch was a bit heavy there, folding on the edge of the box.
We've grown into this, though. Last
Yeah, we
5
have.
minutes, we look a lot better.
Cucurella was asked before the game who he'd rather play, and he said he was more scared to play Palmer.
Yeah, it's his mate.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Makes
his
sense.
mate, and also it's a good thing to say.
Mind
Isn't it? I'm
games,
not
isn't it?
bothered. I'm not bothered about playing him. I'd rather play the sub. Like it's a good.
He's
it's
not
an
a-
intelligent thing to say. It's not true.
He's not
It's a
going to
complete
say,
lie.
I'm scared to go against Saka because
Yeah.
he knows I'm going against
Yeah,
him.
you know
I
who's
feel
playing.
like both of
Knows
them do
playing.
him up.
Yeah, easy,
Both of them will
Yeah,
do
yeah.
you up,
Yeah,
bro.
easy.
Yeah. Like it's there's literally no truth to that whatsoever.
What I will say on the other side as well, I went to watch City in the Champions League against Real Madrid, and watching. Sorry, I'm trying to speak but also watch at the same time.
So
I don't know how you guys do it.
Mick McCarthy, when he
Just
left
watching
here, went,
Carvajal.
you just don't watch the game, do you? He's like, no, I mean, you must not know about. Yeah, go on. You saw City against Real Madrid?
Yeah, just watching Carvajal. Once all game against Carvajal, it was like the winger was basically cutting in. When he didn't cut inside once, it then led to them almost. No, they scored from it off the back of it straight away. And once they'd done a second thing, I think Carvajal could be a real weakness on that right hand side. If they just do a couple of different things against him, And
change it
obviously
up rather than keep
just as
going
much as
one
Cucurella,
direction.
I think he could be someone to pinpoint.
Well, it's a weird one for Carvajal as well because he's not really defending against the winger, is he?
Yeah.
Like I actually don't really know what we're doing in that position. Still, we just kind of give the left back the whole left side, and we still kind of look like we're doing that.
Yeah.
Like Foden's playing.
Although
off
it's
Kane,
slightly different
Bellingham
with
coming
Shaw.
inside.
It's slightly different with
No,
it being
it's
Shaw.
different, but that's like it's interesting for Carvajal. It's a weird job.
No, that's all right. That's all
What
right.
are you panicking for?
But worried that it doesn't test him. It doesn't we're not testing.
Yeah, and this is
Yeah.
that
and this is
enough.
where
We're not
players like
pushing him.
Rashford coming into play because he's definitely going to test someone like Carvajal with his.
Although did Gordon as well. Like,
Gordon.
they have the answer
Maybe Gordon
if they want to go that
How
way.
good would that be? Gordon hasn't really had his moment, has he? And everyone's been saying it. He comes on and does something special. That would be amazing for him.
Go on, Luke
Go
Shaw.
on, Shaw, son.
Get that
Go on.
boy. Get that.
Jude Bellingham looks really important in terms of beating the press here for England because Spain are putting it on him quite hard, and a few times now he just beat it, got his pass out. If that pass was right there, England are away.
Oh, he just
Again.
gave away the ball nice.
No, Rice, man.
No, that's not Rice's fault.
Declan Rice could have been booked
Could
there.
it be more
It could have
than
been booked
anyone
there.
else's
That
right?
is
He was just holding on to
Stand
it.
him up.
your
Stand
boy.
him up.
Have a word with your boy.
Carl Walker against Williams again.
Williams is tricky,
Saka back
man.
to help him.
Well done, Bukayo. Well done. Well done, boys.
Mate, did
Shake.
anyone read that piece about Nico Williams in the Times? Like how he ended up in Bilbao.
No.
No,
It's
go
an
on.
amazing
I read it
story.
after you told me before.
Yeah, it's amazing.
What did he do? Tell
Like, he
me.
walked there, like with his family. Like,
What?
Talk about
yeah, no, they were, like,
Determination.
struggling.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing.
he walked to Bilbao.
Mm.
Yeah, well, he
Go on,
deserves everything.
Go on, Sacks. There you go. Sit down.
Surely not.
He deserves everything he's got, man.
Yeah, that's amazing.
If you're walking to Bilbao and to get a contract or just to get a trial or something.
No, to get to safety. Sort of.
Oh,
Nothing to
okay.
do with football.
Oh, is that okay?
just
okay,
life.
Start a
okay.
new life.
And then now you're playing for Bilbao.
Similar
Yeah.
story with Ngannou, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah.
kept getting
no.
somewhere and they kept dumping him
Yeah,
back in
yeah,
like the desert somewhere.
Oh, is it?
And he kept going and kept going and kept going.
Yeah, Ngannou ended up like homeless in Paris.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
amazing.
And he just walked into like a boxing gym.
said, yeah. Look
He
at
said,
me.
"Look at
And he
me."
became
Yeah.
the hardest
I got
man in the
power.
world.
Yeah,
At least.
Literally
there's
became the
videos
hardest
of him.
geezer in the world.
In my opinion, he beat Tyson Fury. Like,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, first,
Mate,
yeah,
not
the
that
first
he
one.
didn't
Mental to think he can just beat people up like anyone, wherever he is. Like when he's out with his missus would be like, "Can you beat him up?" Like,
Yeah.
Beat him up.
Techni-
You beat him up.
technically-
Yeah, I'll beat him up.
Technically, he is.
He's the hardest man in the world.
Yeah,
got
he's
knocked-
technically the most fiercest man in the world.
Because he beat anybody up.
got the
Like
hardest-
even if he can't win a
Yeah.
boxing
He got
match against
spots, yeah.
No, but
Joshua, he beat Joshua up in a fight.
Yeah,
They were in
yeah.
a pub and Joshua
Yeah,
started.
he
and
was
beat
the
him up.
heavyweight. He was the heavyweight champion of UFC, and that's mixed
That's-
martial arts. That's
that's more-
everything. That's
that
not
means
just about
more, yeah.
boxing.
Also, it's more applicable to the street.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
more applicable to real life.
Yeah, 100%. Like he's so you don't. I'd rather. Ooh, Rory. So in a pub then, Tyson Fury or Francis Ngannou.
Ngannou, man.
Ngannou
You already
wins the
beat him up
fight.
inside a ring, bro.
No, I'm talking about Rory's got to face one of them.
Oh no!
Rory.
Yeah,
Literally,
It's stupid.
literally,
They're
Nieve.
both
with
the
different
short
pub.
straw.
Mate, are you mad?
You got to land the shot on one of them.
No,
You got to
no.
land the shot on one of them.
If you had to fight a professional
You get a million-
athlete,
you get
who
10
would it be?
million.
Who would the athlete be if you had to fight a professional athlete? Name one athlete that you could beat up in any sport.
Lionel Messi.
Are you mad? He'd kill you.
No,
Nah, yeah.
No.
Nah,
You
he's
couldn't
too
beat
s-
up Messi.
Yeah, he's just too small.
No, he's too
Too small.
strong.
His size comes into it.
Lamine
Tiny.
Yamal.
Can't be up child.
No, he can't be that. He's a child.
James Madison.
Take his lunch money off him, bro.
I reckon that you could give James Madison a really good go.
James Madison.
You think that? I reckon James Madison fills you in.
Do you reckon?
You've said that a few times, yeah.
I don't think he does.
You say you bet
I
against
just don't
Rory.
think he does. He probably should because he's an athlete, and I'm
I
not.
back Madison on this one.
Who's your hardest in the English team?
The hardest.
Who's the worst fight?
Carl Walker beats you up bad.
No, but who's winning in the England team?
What? Out of them
Who's
fighting each
who's
other,
our hardest squad player?
Carl Walker.
I think it's John Stones.
Carl Walker. Carl Walker, man. Sheffield and that.
Stones just
Sheffield and that. Like proper Yorkshireman.
I just think it's Stones. Stones don't really talk that much. And
Stones could be
some-
hard.
He's not that kind of.
Barnsley as well.
He's big.
Yeah, Stones. I fear a guy. I'll
No, it
fear a
could
guy
be
more if
Stone.
you don't talk too much.
Pickford.
You know what I love
Pickford
about-
headbutt
No,
you,
the
man.
top-
Pickford
John
headbutt you.
Stones,
Pickford
Pickford
a
would bite
lunatic.
you. Pickford
Pickford's
would
a
bite you.
lunatic.
He'd
Yeah,
bite
yeah.
you.
Pickford is a lunatic.
Yeah, Pickford would bite you.
it's
You'd
a
have rave
great
music
game.
on in his ears
Who's
going
the
crazy.
hardest man in the team?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I'm
Foden,
gonna give it
no.
away, Phil Foden.
Foden.
Lamine Yamal's in the
foul
box.
him.
Gets
that
a
a corner?
shot away, but it's blocked by Gahey for a corner. Have
How do we think we
you
look?
seen that video of John Stones at Sterling's party?
As I'm saying, he's got it in him.
Yeah.
General John Stones.
He's like giving it full. Is it what tune is it?
Really bad man. No,
Yeah.
And what, he-
Clark's. He's going
Wait.
in.
Yes.
Oh, is that what he's done? No,
Yeah.
is that not what Cole Palmer?
Come on, boys.
No. It's
What,
John
that-
Stones.
John Stones as well.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
What,
sacks.
that,
He's just got him a yellow, surely.
Sterling used to call
You've
him
got to book
He hasn't
him.
even given a
Yeah.
foul.
You've got to book him.
Oh, he has given a
Did
foul.
us fast.
Yes.
How is that
Rory.
not a yellow?
Rory loves Clark's, by the way.
What? Roy's from Northwest.
No, did you
Oh, what's
say
Carval doing?
Go on, talk to me, Nieve.
Is it-
John.
Carval's just... You go, Neve, sorry.
who did that?
Yeah, Carvajal.
Did he just get booked?
He's too old to
He
be
should have
doing
got
stuff
booked,
like
man.
that.
We're on the break.
So who got booked? Someone just got a
He
yellow
just
card.
did- He like
You sure?
cried like Harry Kane.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Is that what he did to Saka?
Yeah.
But Carval didn't get booked for that.
Liberty taker.
Did I just see a yellow card?
I like, mate.
I'm getting mad.
Wait, the ref better be
Carvajal's
consistent.
double on it, you know.
Yeah. He's,
Oh, he's proper
winner.
Real Madrid.
Yeah,
he's
no.
doing
He's a
that.
winner
He's trying
for
to
Real
get
Madrid.
Madrid.
He scored in the
knows
Champions League
how
final.
ugly.
He is.
Scored in the Champions League final, man.
But I tell you one player that's not going to affect his Saka.
swear,
I don't think that
didn't
affects
he
him
score
at all.
Spain's first game as well? I think he scored in
Yeah, he
that.
scored a header somehow.
Yeah.
He scored it in the game.
Go on,
Strength,
Kobe.
is that
Go on, Kobe.
Yes, Kobe.
Look at the strength.
Get it wide.
That's.
Win it.
You going short?
I'll do
Oh,
that.
sure, go on, sure. Knock it off. Someone. Oh.
Oh, that could have easily been a penalty there. Spain on the counter attack. This is
boys.
a game so far, you know.
Hey, get up.
Stones all over Morata. He hasn't given the free.
Oi,
Morata,
Ref is letting
literally.
it go.
There's a man
He's
I can
letting it
beat on
go.
Morata.
Cook him. There we go.
Come on, Kobe. Here we go.
Fast,
The
well
ref's
done.
helping the game flow, you
Nothing
know.
wrong with the
That
shot,
was
you
a
know,
foul.
on this keeper.
That was a foul.
That was definitely a foul.
Unlucky England. Good.
He's giving it the other way.
He's
What,
booking
he's booking
Kane.
Kane.
He's booking Harry Kane.
If anything, Kane got fouled.
I don't know. I reckon Kane's done something like left some foot. He likes to leave
No,
stuff
but
in.
Kane got fouled.
Kane likes to leave a foot in or
No,
an
he
elbow.
does.
You
Let's
might.
watch
It's
this.
me, remember.
Yeah, yes.
No, I know.
Kane got fouled.
I bet you he does something, mate. I bet you he leaves like an elbow in or something.
Who is? I've never seen this ref before.
You got the ball.
Oh, he left his studs up.
That's
That's high.
No,
But
It's high.
that's not a foul.
that's such a modern game.
Nah, that's
booking,
dirty,
isn't
boys.
it, though?
That is a bit. It's a
That's
bit.
for the same reason I said that.
It's a yellow
It was
card,
never a
though.
penalty.
But that
for
is a
Holland.
yellow though.
Because you have to challenge.
Yeah, but your studs is like this.
15 years ago, that's not.
Why's Jude let that run, by the way?
That could
Have a look
so
at this.
easily
Luke
have
Shaw
been a pen
skips
there.
Carvajal, goes past Rodri,
Great feet.
and then plays it inside. And Bellingham seems to just let it go through his legs. I don't really know why.
Because he's thinking Kane
I
should
think
be
Mainoo
there.
got something on it.
Maybe.
I think Bellingham and Mainoo are in each other's space.
Yeah.
He's thinking Kane should be there and someone to just tap it in. Oh, God. I don't know, man.
The play stopped because Fabian's injured. So we'll just wait. and see how this
Carvajal
one
giving
plays
crying out to Saka. Whoever scores for us better run straight up to him and do that.
Yeah, 100%.
Straight up to him.
Get carded.
Don't care. I'll do it straight away.
Come
Has
on,
to be
England,
done.
man. Let's get this done, boys. Man, we're here now. Let's get to the final. We've got there. Let's get the win.
I think we've looked.
I want a party, man.
We've looked like we deserve to be here.
Oh, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? Spain started well, but we look all
I think
right
Spain
now.
have had more of the
Possession.
Yeah, England
Yeah.
seem
But we
comfortable
expected
with
that,
it.
though.
Yeah.
We knew that.
We expected
yeah.
that. I said that even against France. I
And
said,
England have had a few breaks of their own. Although 70% ball possession for Spain at the moment.
yeah, but they haven't really done anything with it other than that one chance of Nico against Stones, and he recovered well. So they haven't really done. They haven't done much. They're knocking it about. Which
There was
we
a mad
expect them to do well.
record which I've read. I don't know how far it goes back, but it was like a Spanish side's never lost to an English side in a European final. Like, think of I know United did in '91. We beat Barca in the Cup Winners' Cup final, so maybe it's to then.
Are you talking about just in
Like it's anything.
anything?
Anything.
England, Spain in finals. Like United lost 2 against Barcelona.
Yeah,
in
we lost to
Champions League.
Barcelona as well, 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seville probably beat a couple of us. In
Seville beat Liverpool in the European
They
final.
beat Manchester
Villarreal beat
United.
in the
Manchester
Europa
United.
yeah,
League
beat
final.
Manchester United. Yeah,
There's a lot of them, man.
yeah, there is. They've probably got the number of us, but not today, boys. Not today.
And they're under 21.
And also, it's a club thing.
Yeah, but we break that curse.
England have never played Spain.
And then once we win today, we break the
Wait.
curse forever. Spanish teams never beat
Do you remember that penalty shootout in the
Ooh.
21s that went on for fucking ages?
Yeah.
Was that England Spain?
Yeah.
Remember
No.
that?
No, they didn't beat.
No, that wasn't. They didn't win.
No, England didn't.
Cole Palmer scored that deflected free kick.
No, I'm on about a
Win that.
different era of England. Let me do my Googles.
Please. Not quite sure about that one. Oh, we need a goal by.
I don't think we need a goal, you know. I think
we need a
0-0
goal
by
first,
half time
man.
is fine
I
for
don't
England.
know. I think
Because we're a moments team, man. I think we just need to hold on.
yeah, but England is a moments team, but there's certain teams you don't want to have. You don't want to be banking on moments again.
But if we go 1-0 up against
Spain,
these,
you don't.
if we go 1-0 up against these now, I think we sit back. I think Spain just suffocate us. I think it's bad.
Yeah.
Bad for
But I'd
England.
rather have that than be obviously 1-0 down.
but
But I'd rather take the 1-0 and then we can try hit them on the counter or hit them on the break, than actually just not scoring at all. Because people say, oh, yeah, if Spain scored, then England will come out their shell. But at the same time, they've still got the wingers they hit us on the counter.
Yeah.
And they play possession football.
Oh, mate, there's nothing wrong from our perspective of this going all the way to extra time.
Oh, hell no.
Nothing wrong at all.
It's a final, so no one cares.
Get up,
No one
Jude.
cares.
Yeah.
Go on, Jude.
It's about who
Come
picks
on,
up the trophy
Jude.
now.
Just bigger. That's a foul, by the way. He should go down.
You should go down.
Come on,
He should
Jude.
go down there, man. He's got his elbow in his lower back. He needs to go down.
It's mad. What's the average age of this England team, man? Because all these players are young, man.
Young.
Jude, how does
Young,
Jude?
young.
Like 20?
They're young as well, though, Spain.
Yeah, but we've
They're
got a
both
young,
young.
keeping it on England, we've got a young squad. I
think
keep
Spain have
hearing
the youngest
Southgate
side,
say that
Yeah,
half
this is
this squad
young.
haven't been to a tournament, and it keeps sounding wrong in my head, and then I go, oh
Half
yeah.
the squad haven't
Half
been
the
to a
squad
tournament.
haven't
That
been
can't
to
be
a
true.
Go
Yeah.
through it.
No, but that's because it includes people like Gordon, Maynor,
Gordon,
Wharton.
Gay,
Gay.
Wharton.
Gordon.
Keep going. There's loads more. Tony, Watkins,
Aaron Ramsdale.
Literally
Ramsdale.
half, though. 11
Yeah,
players.
yeah.
B. Aaron Ramsdale.
There's a couple. Kobe Mainu.
Gomez.
12,
Gomez.
13 players.
There's a lot.
That's a lot of
Southgate said
players,
himself,
though,
he said
Rory.
half the squad haven't gone.
Rory just named a lot of players that have never played, like, thinking of-
Eze's never
Eze,
been.
yeah.
Like, it's a lot of the
Henderson's
squad.
been though, hasn't he?
Probably, yeah.
Pot.
Right.
Backup keeper.
Henderson.
He would have been a backup keeper before.
Maybe at the last
Backup
Euros.
bouncer.
Who?
Oh,
I'm not sure anyone cares. No, Henderson's not. Actually.
Henderson's never
Oh
been, boys.
God, 30 minutes of gone in the final. It's
Come on, England, man.
nervy.
Oh.
It's
Ooh.
tense.
That pass from Morata
If Morata
was
had a foot
shocking.
on him, he would have
Morata just,
almost should have been in there.
mate, 100%.
Oh, well done. Well done, boys.
Shocking.
That's full time.
Rory's got his whistle out.
Rory's got full time. 2-0 England. What's
That's a
that?
foul. That's a
Olmo.
foul. Yeah.
He's giving a foul against Olmo.
Yeah, of course that's a foul.
He's booking him as well.
Well done. Well done, ref.
He's booked Morata, hasn't he?
Even it
I
out.
think he's booked Olmo.
He's
Should be
injured.
looking for Abram Ruiz for talking to him as well. You can't
Yeah.
talk. You're not allowed
You're not
to.
to talk to the ref.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the only one
And
that can
McKola.
from their team is Morata.
Yeah.
Feels like you got the short straw in it.
It's such
Morata
a dumb
fighting
rule,
UK.
isn't it, that you can't talk to the ref? Like, surely...
That's a foul. Look at that.
that's
Red
like-
card.
That's a
That's a
blatant
sore
foul.
one, that.
Ooh.
Why is he?
But he
why
is
he
nice.
leaving his
Is he
foot in
doing
like that,
something
man?
natural, though?
Snap him.
Huh?
He's almost playing a natural action there.
Yeah.
We say Rice
There's nothing
shouldn't really be
wrong
down
with
there.
that.
It doesn't
really.
seem like he's
The ball's
he's
up. The
done
ball's
right.
bouncing up, isn't it?
He's trying to
Whose
bring the
side
ball.
are you on?
But he put him.
Shut up, man. Get him off.
Yeah, for real. I'm glad he's on the yellow. We just need Rodri now, and that's it. And then midfield's halfway done.
Oh,
Come on, Declan Rice, get up, man.
yeah, I think 0-0's all right for us at half time. I thought about that on the way here. I thought 0-0, we'll take it. We've got the better bench.
What do you think the first subs will be if we
Palmer.
need a
Depends where we are.
It'll be the same.
It depends
It'll be
where
the
we
same
are.
as always.
Well,
Yeah, it depends on the
if we're
squad.
Okay,
two-
so-
if we're 2-0 up.
No,
it's
would it be?
different.
Would you go for Tony or Watkins for this type of challenge?
I think it's got to be Watkins off the back of what happened in Dortmund, no?
But if you're looking at how
Is
we're getting
Tony
him
someone
wide-
that's brought on to play with Kane and Watkins who's someone that's brought on to replace Kane? Would that be a fair kind of...
Yeah,
Yeah, in a really simplified way, yeah.
I mean, Cole Palmer's the
but that's
first
what he
sub
done, innit?
for
Right?
me.
Because he
Yeah.
brought Antonio to play with Kane, right?
Yeah, but there's no reason why Watkins couldn't play with Kane as well.
Oh yeah, defo, 100%. Oh yeah.
In
Kane
fact,
would just have to drop a bit.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Watkins
exactly.
stay
He
on
does
the last man.
naturally anyway.
Luke
Go on,
Shaw's done well
Jude.
there. Jude
That's a
Bellingham's
yellow
beat his
card.
man. Won a free kick on the halfway line, but is carried on.
Yeah, fine.
Played.
Stop moaning, man. This Spanish team constantly moaning. How can you moan at that? 2-second advantage.
Bellingham seemed to get the advantage,
Shut
lose the
up,
ball,
Rodri.
and then
Jude is
advantage
too strong for his own good, man. Sometimes
Yeah,
he just needs to
just go
realise,
down,
okay,
yeah.
I've been fouled.
Yeah.
Right, let me go down for a second and
seriously
slow it
strong,
down,
for his
man.
age. It's crazy.
too strong, bro. Sometimes you just need to play the game. Learn the dark arts. Let's go. Luke Shaw looks good though. He looks
he does.
proper fit.
But I think look how
With that being
we're
said,
going
it'll be
wide.
interesting if he's breathing out his arse after 60 minutes.
Ooh. If we keep going wide, I wouldn't be against Tony over Watkins in a later stage of the game because at least you're going to ping balls in, bigger presence.
Mm.
If you're going
Oh,
to
it's
go
fine.
wide.
down.
Bearing that potential penalty situation as well.
Yeah,
Having
oh,
him on the
100%.
pitch.
You'd want Tony on over Watkins for the shootout.
Foden just
Plus, I
fought,
feel like a physical player, would suit these Spanish.
Yeah,
playing against the
100%.
Spanish. Whereas I think against the Netherlands, the goal was to try and get someone who peel off them
Yeah.
because they were already physical.
Yeah. I think it's Tony's day over Watkins today. Watkins had his sort of moment in that semi-final.
And Tony has performed brilliantly as well. Like
Brilliant.
Tony's contribution in Gelsenkirchen was unreal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Came on, totally changed the game.
Yeah, he
Came on in 90 seconds
He
left.
came on as well, yeah. It felt like he'd been done.
Well, he said that, didn't
Doing
he?
it, yeah,
He
he
said
felt-
he'd taken
he
the
was
piss to
pissed off.
Southgate. Yeah.
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 And he was.
Would he take Kane off
Oh, he said that
in
as
that
he went
same
on.
manner?
For Tony.
in a final because it's a different ball game.
Do you know what, Nieve?
I think Kane stays
Nieve, I
on the whole
reckon it's a
game.
really interesting question, but I think he would, Nieve, because Southgate has proved to us this tournament, not before, but this tournament, he's proved to us that he does have the ability to make those daring decisions.
Yeah.
Like taking Kane off when we're drawing with the Dutch is massive.
Well done, Luke
Shaw's done
Shaw.
well there.
Yeah, it's really scary.
He's rapid, bro.
Luke Shaw's done brilliant. I mean,
Oh
Luke
my
Shaw's so
days.
experienced. How old's Shaw now?
Experience.
29, 30? He's
Yeah.
got to be able to handle
Good
it.
experience.
And do you know what's mad about Luke Shaw? I remember going to Brazil. Luke Shaw played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, I wish
He
you
was
could
really, he
play
came through really young.
Mate.
2014.
That leg break done him, you know.
He was
Yeah, he
playing
was
for
flying
England.
before that,
He was
you know.
playing for
You're looking
England.
at possibly the
'Cause-
best left back
'cause-
in the world without that.
Yeah, couldn't.
Oh, he was good.
Nearly.
What? Adam,
You sure,
you see-
reckon?
Possibly without that leg
Yeah,
break.
maybe.
Adam, why do you always
I
start
said
with-
possibly. I
I
didn't
remember.
say definitely.
I remember the reason I can remember it so vividly.
Oh my God.
What's going on?
Who's the best left back in the world currently?
Right now?
Robertson.
No.
It was Robertson.
It was
Robertson for a few years.
I'd say someone like Davies now, Hernandez.
What? Yeah, Luke Shaw.
It was Robertson for a good few years.
Without a leg break, trust me, bro. You know how much he was flying at that point.
He was flying, but what, top
Yeah.
10?
You got to remember, I think a lot of the leg break also played a part in being a little bit tubby.
Is that a penalty? Declan Rice?
It looked a bit like Declan Rice did it purely on
What?
purpose.
That's not a penalty,
No,
man.
no.
Declan Rice has dragged Laporte down.
No chance.
Is this being
chance.
checked?
Yeah, it's been
Nah,
chalked
it's not-
off. Yeah,
nothing.
man.
It got checked,
Oh my god.
and it's been allowed to get played on.
Come
That
on,
was
man.
soft.
Not in
What
the
are you doing?
circumstances
I don't know
of
why we're
football.
making Spain look dangerous on set pieces.
Yeah, this is where we should be solid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like this is our home ground now, launching it into the box. This is us.
Edge of the box.
He's just going to have a shot,
He's like
Danny.
Danny
Olmo.
Danny Olmo shot,
Yeah.
Good
blocked
good
by
block.
Kane.
Away, Kane.
Right, easy.
Nah, he's done all
There we
right.
go, Kane.
He knows what he's doing
Keep going.
there.
Cobby,
Go on,
pace.
Cobby.
Cobby.
Put us-
Go on, Cobby, son.
All right, just force him
Oh,
forward.
he's done
Unlucky.
well
Gotta
there,
force him to
man.
go backwards, man.
Mm.
Yeah, just keep him there.
Yeah.
Unlucky, son.
Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, Cobby.
But they are going to have the ball. This is what we know they're excellent at.
Yeah.
So we just need to make sure that when it comes, we take our chances. Phil Foden.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
What
he's
you
still
would
back
like,
in it.
though, is the likes of Saka to be a bit higher up the pitch when you get the ball, innit?
Ultimately, we need to be attacking because what's happening at the moment is unsustainable. Like, we can't constantly have nothing. Like, we haven't offered anything, have we?
But this is England under Southgate.
Yeah,
right?
this is England.
fair?
It's certainly England this tournament.
But you can't expect much from England right now against this Spanish team, though. Like we said, the possession
Yeah, they're
is
better on the ball
gonna-
than us.
is-
It's
yeah,
simple
they're
as that,
way
man.
better on the ball than
Yeah.
us. So I think, like you said, if we get to half
Should
time,
there be, though?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Let that
Like,
go.
As a team, though,
shouldn't England have worked together with this team?
Bro, it's the system. I saw like a Twitter clip of the under 15s for Spain, and they played and it was side by side with how Spain are playing here, and it's crazy. It's the same. It's the
it's
exact same.
indoctrinated in them.
It's the way, like wherever they are on the pitch, where they pass it, it's like military.
And it's not
children.
even just this Spanish team; it's been generations of Spain.
They
They
just
just
know.
dominate
Yeah.
possession.
Yeah.
This is just what they do.
Since that 08
Yeah.
team, wasn't it?
That-
That's
yeah.
the way they've played. Yeah.
Italians are good at defense. Like they pride themselves on great defenses. Like,
Unless the Swiss are attacking. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neve's so nervous. Neve,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to talk to us.
Jesus, please don't concede.
Go on, Neve.
Please don't concede.
No, but I feel
At
it.
some point,
I've never
switch,
felt so much nervous energy, right?
at some point, a switch will have to be flicked where we do try and get a bit of this ball back and go at them, because I do think we've shown them a little bit too much respect. I think a few teams have shown Spain a bit too much respect this tournament.
Yeah, it's
I mean, they've
28% possession.
Yeah, that's not enough. And also, like you say, I think as well, we're so deep. Like there's not, it's not, I like that we're compact, but I do think we could have a bit more of an outlet to what we've actually got. Because if you're Spain, you're very comfortable, very happy to hold the ball high up because you're not that concerned about what's behind you. Well, at some point, we're going to have to put that concern into them.
Get in there.
Great
That'll change the game
Good
if we can do
tackle.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what scares me. If we're going to sit in, it's not like we've got Gordon and Saka staying high, and it's like, well, if we win it, let's go.
That's
You're right.
also the
we're just
issue with
sitting
the
there like
back five, isn't it? Saka's now in
Yeah.
a more
exactly like
in a more deeper position.
you're relying on Jude Bellingham to take the ball and nutmeg a player and run 40 yards up the
Yeah,
pitch and
yeah.
get a free kick. It's like
I do feel that that's a bit soft there, man. He's felt a little stroke in his face. He's gone down. Come on, man. You're in possession of the ball. It's a final.
It's way off. Who's that? Way off.
That was Bellingham who did that.
Pickford screaming at them.
don't know, man, because
We got to absorb this till half time.
Yeah, he's gonna have
0-0.
to.
It's gonna be I guarantee Southgate was saying like
One
to his
chance.
team,
He's
we need to
blowing,
stay
man.
0-0,
Because
and then
also-
our bench wins us the game.
And not only
Bye, Roger.
not even
See you later,
necessarily the
mate.
bench. You know, when you
Thanks
think
for playing.
about
Megs.
one chance, you know, if you were to say one chance falls to Spain or one chance falls to England, England are so much more clinical. Kane versus Morata in terms of being clinical.
Yeah.
It's England.
we've got
We've just got to
clinical
make sure
players.
we get that chance
You just
and
got-
be in the game when it comes.
Is Morata there, Giroud, though?
No,
That is crap.
I think Giroud's better. but-
Giroud's way better.
I whoop him, man.
No, but is
Kobe,
he there,
man, is
Giroud, in
brilliant.
yeah, like
terms
the
of...
focal point.
You
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at France and you go, Giroud shouldn't be starting for France. But
Oh,
then,
shit.
I think
Bloody
if,
hell.
If Spain score, it'll be from outside the box. I think it'll be either Fabian Ruiz or Dani Olmo.
Feels like that, doesn't
Tell
it?
you
If we
what, you
drop it,
beat
feels like
Pickford
too
from outside
many.
the box, fair play, because Pickford's not having it.
Yeah,
He's conceded from outside the box this tournament.
Ooh.
Yeah, but generally
And it was a rock-
he's been,
it was
he's been
absolute
unreal for
rocket.
England. It was conceded 4 goals. all
Should have
tournament.
saved the two Ameni shot a few years ago.
You've gone
Arguably
back-
could have
you've gone
saved
back- you've
Xavi
gone back to
Simons'
Qatar.
shot.
Yeah, better keeper saves that.
Arguably should have saved Xavi Simons.
So I know, but I'm backing Nieve in the sense that I was thinking that before. If we sit and keep sitting, he's going to let Dani Olmo take
There's
shots
only
from the edge of the box. He's going to score.
There's only so many times that you can close these players down or block a shot in the way that we have. There's going to be a moment where you don't do it
Jesus.
quick enough, you're too tired, or you can't get your leg in the way, and they get
Yeah.
a shot, or a deflection goes their way.
They got
Yeah.
a 16-year-old who can whip it from outside of the box, top
Yeah, that
bins
right
whenever he
foot
wants.
cross,
Like, you
man.
can't just let them
Yeah,
sit
no,
on the
I
edge
do
of our
know
box.
that.
But
right
we've
foot
got a
crosses, man.
22-year-old that could whip it top corner
Go
as well.
on,
on the
John
left foot.
Stones, drop of the shoulder, son.
There
Yeah,
you
but
go.
22's
Look at
past
him
it.
go.
22's past it these days.
He comes from Barnsley,
22-year-old, doing
blue
retirement.
and
Old now.
white.
Rodri
someone
all-
squeeze
Rodri's
now,
done
squeeze,
really well
squeeze.
there.
John
Okay,
Stone's
this is
out of
where
position here.
John Stone's out of position.
Nah, we're
Spain
right,
are
we're
on the
right,
Yeah,
counter
we're right.
Rice
attack.
is there. Well done.
All right, well done, Jude. Got back. Well done.
Williams has got it out to Yamal.
Well done. Who's that? Stones.
Williams has been coming across a lot to kind of double team Luke Shaw with Yamal, hasn't
Yeah,
he?
and your man
Look,
was on the
they're
other
doing it
side
now.
as well. There's two wingers on Luke Shaw. Cucurella pulling out to the left.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what's that about?
None of their-
Tactically,
well, yeah,
what
it
is that about?
Look, they're both on Luke Shaw.
But you know what? They can afford to do that because they've got possession.
But is that a tactic? Have they gone go over
They've
there?
seen something.
Have they
innit?
gone go over there for the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, because obviously Carl Walker and Stones is more stronger than Guehi and Luke Shaw, especially Luke Shaw not having the minutes in his legs. But they
Then
can
you got
afford.
Jude Bellingham covering over there.
Yeah, but Jude Bellingham's not.
Jude Bellingham's game though.
Yeah, but he's a
he'll
midfielder,
run.
though.
He'll run.
He's a midfielder though. So
No, but his game is what I'm saying. He's going to go over there and help out.
Kick him.
come on, boys. There's better possession, man.
Even they're first to every
Go on,
50-50 at
Kobe.
the moment, you know.
Go on, Dak.
Until Declan Rice steps
Come
in and
on,
wins the
Declan.
ball back for England.
Go on, drive now, Kane. Come on, Kane.
Jude Bellingham on the left.
Against Danny Carvajal.
Oh, Kane.
Ball, man. Kane.
Come on, man. He doesn't even seem bothered. Switch it. Well done. Come on. Saka, control, touch.
Great
Right,
ball.
Saka.
Lovely. There we go. Walker, go on.
He's on his way.
Saka against
Saka
Cucurella.
Should have played Walker.
Come
Yeah.
inside.
Walker.
Kobe. Oh, he was
Unlucky.
looking
It's
for.
a good idea, man.
He was
I think
looking
it's
for
a good
Kane.
ball.
but
Good,
Kane
really
made the
good
wrong
idea,
run.
that.
Kane
Really good
pissed
idea.
off.
He
There's
needed
many
to-
times Walker can do that.
Come on.
The error was not going to Walker.
Walker's pace is ridiculous.
The error was not going to
Okay.
Walker.
Where did he just come from there?
The problem is, though, I think that's what Nieve was just. There's a finite amount of times that he can make that run.
Yeah. You can't just
You
do it
have-
all game.
yeah.
down
Yeah,
at
yeah.
that.
Yeah, you
Especially
have
120
to-
minutes.
Saka
Have
should have
to give
passed
it to
him there,
Yeah,
though,
you have
man.
to give it to him.
Saka should have defo passed him there.
Shame. Look at us. Look at behind. Got everything. Like that stadium is 90% English, isn't it?
Yeah.
The way we travel's unreal. Like it's just a tiny corner behind the other goal. That's Spanish.
Come on, man. We've got to get this done.
It's also weird as well because the red shirts could easily be England shirts.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, it could be,
Yeah, yeah,
could
yeah.
be England.
But
Yeah,
that's-
it's why the
that's-
Dutch. It's why it's helpful when the Dutch are about
Yeah.
because you know exactly who's who.
That's such a good like showing of what English football's all about. When you think about the depth of support in this country,
Yeah.
like
Mm.
thousands of supporters in like the 5th tier, 6th tier.
Also, like you get any club going to Europa Conference League, Europa League away to some fucking arse cracker Europe somewhere. There'll be thousands.
Thousands
there'll be
go.
thousands
Yeah,
of
yeah,
us
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you know
Guaranteed.
when Villa go back into Europe this year, first time they've been in Europe in like Champions League level Europe for a long time.
Morata's into the box.
Guehi.
Cut it back against Gahey. Gahey's done really well.
Never
John
in
Stones has
doubt.
come over to help him.
Never in
Well
doubt,
done,
Corner for
boys.
Spain.
Never in doubt.
Man. Surely he gets a move after this tournament.
Villa take
Who's
years.
Not
Morata?
signing a
No,
contract.
no more rat.
Morata will. He's got the best agent in the world.
Yeah. He goes to Real Madrid as a backup. I'm
Him
talking
and your
about
man that was at Stoke and then Barca and PSG. What is he?
Yeah, yeah. Choupo-Moting.
Choupo-Moting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
He did 2 finals back to back, didn't he?
Choupo-Moting,
Yeah, PSG and then Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about Guehi. Doesn't he get some move after this?
I don't.
Surely.
I
I think he
Palace let
wanted
go
one
other
anyway.
players.
He's not
I
signed his
think he
contract.
wanted a move before the tournament.
Yeah, this is.
Because Oliver Glasner didn't bring him back into the team at post-injury, right? At Palace.
Yeah.
They didn't finish the season with him.
Okay.
He played him in midfield a few times, I think. Yeah.
He's an excellent player.
Go on,
Anyway.
Cobby.
How he's not playing for Chelsea? How
You're
we've got
welcome.
Benoit Badiashile and Dizazi when we could have had Gehi and Tamori?
Tamori.
I really do not know.
Yeah, but it's timing, isn't it? Bro? It's
I
about
really
timing.
do.
Bobby's a strong man.
Look at their strength.
He's done that a few times. He's done that
Good
a
on
few
the ball,
times.
isn't he? He's just so competent on
18
the
years,
ball.
do you know, like 18 years old?
Adam, you've really
Yeah,
got a
that's strong.
player there. You know?
Imagine how we'd be talking about
Cold,
him
bro.
if he was
So
Spanish. In fact.
Yeah.
Like we'd be just saying it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable coaching. It's
The
unbelievable.
first time in a European Championships final, you got 2 teenagers starting. Yamal
Is it?
and Cobby.
Wow.
Crazy.
That shows the game's getting younger, man.
It is, yeah.
The game is
So
definitely
like
getting
this,
younger.
Cobby's like 9th appearance for England, and someone was like he'd already enter if we win this game like England's best ever midfield competition because he's won the European trophy for us.
And
He's changed the
an
tournament,
FA
isn't
Cup
there?
in his breakout season
And
as
he
well.
scored the goal to win it.
Yeah.
Go on, Drew.
Oh, gets
You nicked it.
Carvajal's been
This is
caught
his
by
mate.
Jude Bellingham.
Foden,
Jude
Foden.
Bellingham.
It's a weak link.
Harry Kane on the edge of the box, blocked.
Could have actually found.
And you know
Foden.
what? There,
That's a foul.
Rodri's gone through.
Yes.
Rodri's gone through
Well
his
done,
teammate
Rod.
as well. 2 of the Spanish players are down because one of their.
Shut the fuck up, Morata, man. They just
Look at that.
yapping.
He goes through his own teammate on the edge of the box.
That's a terrible.
Walker's
foul.
having
That's a foul.
fantastic
Walker is
game.
Yeah,
Walker's
turned
won that.
up.
Walker's
won that.
So
It's really
game,
good.
isn't he?
Jude's
Walker's
just-
so
Look at this
Fully
on the edge of the
calm
box.
now.
Is it Rodri and
Hit. Oh, he did well though, Kane.
look? They injure
Oh
each
yeah.
other.
What happens here?
Rodri
watch.
goes into.
Oh,
His
no,
knee
no,
goes
no,
the
no,
wrong
no,
way.
no, no, no.
Laporte and Rodri kind of clash,
All right.
What
and
a
they both
shame.
hobbled away.
What a
We're into the
shame.
45th minute. If
Is
there's
Rodri
now there's
off
a
here?
time England could score,
Time already.
it is now.
I think-
Luke Shaw's over it. Laporte's still down. I told you, he's been
Laporte's
nobbled.
He's messed up again. He was on the floor just
Where's Laporte now?
Saudi, man.
Saudi.
Saudi as well.
Plays with Ronaldo.
How he's
League.
gone to how a player of his quality isn't playing like
Oh, you-
Champions League football. Let
You
alone
know how
Premier League.
you know why he's going.
No, but he done an awful lot.
100,000
No,
of
but
these.
Yeah.
very few players playing in Saudi. Very few players playing in Saudi would get into Champions League level football teams. Laporte is one of them that would.
Kante is another.
Kante
Kante would,
probably off the back of the France form would.
Oh, not probably. Kante's
Yeah, he
definitely
would.
getting
I
in.
think he's a Champions League level footballer now.
100%, Rory.
Definitely.
Because remember, he
squad
was
player.
injured a bit towards the end.
He was running around that pitch like a madman.
No, but it's different doing it
Yeah,
like
against-
3-4
No,
times
but
than.
put Kante in a good team.
Boys, this
It's
is
good.
a big
You're right.
guys. It's a big chance.
Who's that? Cucurella?
Cucurella and Saka.
Saka showing what's boss.
Spain
man.
are
First time
dirty,
Saka
man.
can be
Spain are
really
dirty.
physical with someone, isn't it?
Backstick.
Cool.
Foden! Yes!
Oh!
That was such a golden chance for Phil Foden. The cross into the box was flicked on by a Spanish head. Phil Foden on the back post
We were nearly
He
rich.
did well, you
with
know.
a first time volley
Oh.
saved by Unai Simon.
Rory almost made
I mean,
some
he did well to
money.
get
He's
that
just
tag.
caught
He
on
did
the
really
edge of
well
his
there,
toe.
fam.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
nearly made €100 there.
yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
I'm telling you.
It's actually 500, I think. £500 if it comes
1
up.
minute remaining.
550. You can have 50.
Lamal's on the left now.
I've
Keeper,
already
what's
given you
Pickford doing?
50.
Okay, well done.
90.
This kid needs a haircut though. Someone needs to get him a fade. God, what? It's like he's wearing a hat.
I tell you what.
Oh, he's wearing a cap.
Did you know what was quite funny there?
That's been out in the
Miles'
sun for
approach
too
had a
long.
completely different approach to me. I was looking at him. I thought, he's got really cool hair.
Look, Jude's got a look. Jude has got a nice fade, nice hair. This guy's got a cap on his head. Looks like he's been in the sun for too long.
I
With
think he looks cool.
Nah. When he gets a fade, you'll see, Rory. Well done, Saka.
Oh, he's done Cucurella a bit, has he?
Wow there.
Oh God.
Oh, I thought Saka might have lent in a bit to put him off
Only
balance.
2 minutes left. One last attack for Spain.
God.
I can't
Come on,
be
ref, blow,
surely
man.
that's it.
That's it, ref. That's it. It's done.
Yeah.
3 seconds, ref. Blow.
Yeah, you have to.
Half time.
Yeah, well done.
It's half time. Spain 0.
Hey, nothing's
England 0.
happened, has it?
European
Take
Championships
that.
final.
Nothing's happened.
Nervy.
I just can't believe it's half time. You know when you went a couple of minutes? I swear the game had been going like 15 minutes. I can't believe that's half time. Nothing's happened.
I don't know how
She's
you
so
guys do
nervous.
it. You guys are chatting about like what athlete would you want to fight? We're literally watching a final.
I just can't believe this half time.
Oh, jeez.
Nieve, talk to me what you make of that first half.
You know what? I know I said during that half, I said at some point we'll have to sort of push up a little bit, but I actually do also think the grass isn't always greener. Watching when we do push up, where our vulnerabilities are with Yamal and with Williams, Actually, no, I think it's spot on the way we're playing. And like John said, the bench could win us this game.
Yeah, 100%. I think it will win us the game. I don't think Southgate's in there saying, let's not score, let's go in 0-0. But I think he's sitting there going, this is what we want. Because our bench is way better than Spain's bench.
Yeah.
You bring Palmer on, you bring Watkins on, you bring Tony on. You've got Gordon still could change the game. Carvajal looks a little bit leggy there. Jude's just bodied him twice. So I think it's looking good for us. This is where I expected us to be. So I didn't expect us to be 3-0 up at half time.
Nah,
do you know what I
no
mean? So
No, yeah.
Listen, it's played
Although
out,
that was Nieve's prediction. Not at half time.
not half time, yeah.
it's played out the way how we thought it was going to play. Obviously, Spain's going to have the most possession. England sitting back to some degree and trying to hit them on the counter. Being 0-0 at half time I think it's a good position to be for England. We've got good subs. They can come on and change the game. Obviously, we've got Cole Palmer, we've got Watkins and Ivan Toney and Cole. It's good. It's in the final. Spain's probably thinking they haven't had that much joy themselves, to be fair. They
No,
haven't had that
not
much
at all.
clean-cut chances. England's had half chances. I still think that they're well in this game. 100%.
If this is the plan, which it feels like, what changes would you like make and when? Like, what would you be thinking player-wise and when? Because we've all said he waits too long.
I would like to see some more width. So if that means bringing on Cole Palmer and putting him on the left-hand side just to bring more width into the game, or Saka goes on the left-hand side and Palmer on the right. Just someone who can more carry the ball up the pitch as well, other than just Jude Bellingham, because obviously he's the one who's breaking out from midfield trying to get us up the pitch, and Carl Walker.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see the next sub. I'd like to see Cole Palmer come on.
Yeah, I think Foden to come off probably feels right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That first half against the Netherlands was his best 45 minutes all tournament.
Yeah.
But this one felt a bit more like all the other minutes, where I think he's just finding it too difficult to create impact
And that's
from
because-
where he plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's because against Netherlands, obviously we had more of the ball.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Phil Foden's a position-based player. On the ball, he's great, but off the ball, he's not that great. So
But does Palmer then change that enough? Is Palmer not just kind of like the same style of player? Like I think he's brilliant. I'd probably put him on as well, but
it's just more fast. I feel like I can get more joy. I
You
think I
think-
can drive into the ball,
fresh legs.
drive the ball more into the box more. Yeah, fresher legs.
You
I
don't
don't know,
do
it's just
something
something
stupid. You
yeah,
don't go
something
Gordon.
different.
You don't think Gordon would like come onto that left side and stretch it? I don't know. I'm just thinking
Yeah,
like
you're speculating. Definitely. I just think where this game is changed is width, because we're gonna need to hit them on the counter, because I don't think we're gonna just in the second half turn into Spain and start dominating possession. So I think that's one of our strengths.
If you're Southgate now, are you looking at this going perfect?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think so.
100%.
Yeah.
Job done, right?
so.
Everything. As much as it may feel fairly uninspiring for us, fairly uneventful for us, not necessarily as fans, but as like football viewers,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah,
People will
of
think
course.
I'm crazy for saying this, but it's almost better than being 1-0 up. Because I think if you're 1-0 up now, there's that like Spain are in that dressing room, like we need to change something, we
Yeah.
need to go, we need to score a goal. Whereas now England is still there like, well, the job isn't done. There's no danger of that creeping into England's mentality. It's like, well, we know we can change games late and we're going to need to. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, and also let's remember that the most important thing is that the only shot on target, off the top of my head, the only side that's had any shot on target is Phil Foden at the very end.
Yeah.
So, okay, they've had the ball. We knew they would have the ball. We knew they would dominate possession. They've been stroking it about quite nicely. We're not particularly looking good. The only shot on target, at least off the top of my head, is Foden at the end.
Yeah.
Although I've been told that Spain had one on target as well, but I can't remember that at all.
Sorry
It
if
was
you've
blocked.
already covered this, but what change would you make? Colton thinks that
Nothing.
Kane has to get off, and Watkins at 60, Palmer at 70.
Oh, 60, 70 maybe. Literally now, no change.
Nah, no
Yeah,
change.
not yet. Nothing.
It's
now.
way too early right now.
I'd say, I would actually say that they're early as well. I'd say nothing until 70.
Yeah.
65, 70, yeah.
Everything's going to plan.
Mm.
It's about winning the game. And I do honestly believe that Southgate views these games of football, the tournament games of football, particularly the knockout round, as like 120-minute games of football rather than 90-minute games of football.
I think that's
he's-
where we've evolved since the Euros against Italy. I think
Yeah.
that's where we've evolved. I think we scored that goal early. Everyone panicked a bit. Whereas this team, it feels a little bit like, this is the plan, boys.
Do you
Game
think that
long term? Like,
Watkins, do you think that Southgate knew he was going to bring Watkins on before the match, or do you think
No.
it was a proactive
I think it was evolution. I think going into that game, if you think about what had occurred before, Ivan Toney's contribution in Gelsenkirchen, then Ivan Toney's contribution from the bench penalty against the Swiss in Dusseldorf. I think ultimately it was Toney, and then Southgate watched the game, watched how it had evolved, thought about De Vrij and De Vrij's vulnerabilities and decided Watkins was the right substitution.
I hope it's that. I really hope it's that, because that would be a really positive sign for this game, because that's always been my only concern with Southgate.
He's
It's
very
all pre-planned.
reactive, isn't it?
Yeah, rather than proactive.
think-
But do you not reckon, even if it's very difficult for us to ever know this, but do you think what I said there in terms of my reasoning as to why I believe his substitutions were proactive, rather than knowing exactly what he's going to do the night before, I believe that it's evolved and he's decided what he's going to do. Because bringing on Watkins at the time, particularly taking Kane off as well, I don't think he would have ever gone into a game prior to the game starting thinking that Harry Kane was going to be removed. And I also don't think he would have gone into a game thinking that Watkins was the man, because up until Watkins proving to us that he's the absolute boy, he wasn't. Tony was. Tony came on in Gelsenkirchen, changed it. Tony then comes on in the next game in Dusseldorf, scores the penalty.
But that's why I think that like different players for different games. I just still have this weird feeling it's Gordon's night. I feel like he can bring I think Gordon can come on left wing.
You can't do that face, Rory, because you.
What
it was
why-
No.
Watkins'
Sorry,
night.
the reason that,
Gordon's the
because I
quickest
thought
player
it
in
was
the
a
squad,
Watkins.
apart
Sorry,
from
no.
Walker.
The reason why I'm surprised by the Gordon shout, it's not even necessarily that I disagree with it. I just didn't think that we were moving in the direction of a Gordon chat, because I thought it was a
Fine,
I thought it was
okay.
a Tony Watkins chat.
Why?
And Gordon hasn't been deployed the entire tournament.
Exactly. Why not now? Everyone's had their moment. I feel like Gordon could stretch this game left. Like Carvajal is what, 35? 34?
Yeah.
Gordon is the second
Should
quickest.
be going at him.
Rapid.
100%.
Get the ball to, and also it means if Spain are going to sit on us, like Gordon has that pace
To get
where
out.
we go, why don't you stay up just 10 yards?
But imagine if he's taken Gordon
And Gordon
for
has
the
his
final,
moment.
for the final 20 minutes of the tournament.
I think he'll do it. I think Gordon will have some minutes. I'd like to see that, because I don't think
I don't think he's
look at this personally, and I'm not England manager, but I don't look at it and think Watkins changes this game now. I don't think Kane's done anything that wrong. But I look at that left side and I just think like, I don't think Carvajal wants Gordon coming
Is there
on.
a shout for? No, as I'm saying this out loud, I don't think it's right.
Go on.
But
No,
is
go
there
on.
is a shout for someone like Jared Bowen?
Jared Bowen's another one. Yeah, he could be. Yeah, I'm a big fan of players coming on to international tournaments like Bowen, because they play for like the West Hams, and like this is like, no disrespect to West Ham, it's the same with Gay. Like they step up. Players like that have proven they step up, because it's like this. If you're Bowen coming on here, you go, I'll never get a bigger moment in my life.
That's why I think they're quite instant impact
Yeah.
players. Like when Bowen came on this tournament,
did
did
do
you
well.
not
Won that
notice that it
corner,
was like
didn't he?
straight away he did
Yeah, yeah.
something. Watkins straight away he's done something, because like you say, they know that could be the only 5-10 minutes that they'll ever get.
And that's where, yeah, I think Gordon. I just don't think it's a Watkins Tony debate right now.
Do you
I
know
think
what
it's
though,
a
John?
Gordon or Bowen debate.
I admire your vision here, right? I genuinely, I'm on board with it.
Yeah.
But looking through the lens of Gareth Southgate rather than looking at it through your own lens, do you think that's realistic?
But why not? He's managed the squad perfectly. Everyone has had a moment. We've said it around this table all tournament. Gordon was the player, by the way, of the tournament
For the
the 21.
For the kids, yeah.
who beat Spain in the final. So
Yeah.
I would say, for me, I'm looking at Gordon, but obviously it could change. If we go 1-0 down, definitely.
On
but-
paper, it feels like the most natural move, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you look at the type of player Gordon is
Yeah.
and what the area that you're suggesting we should be trying to drive
So do you
towards.
think that would be the next sub? Do you honestly think that it would be good? Like Gordon will come on the pitch, say before Palmer.
Gordon and Shaw.
I don't think so. But I understand what John's saying, because I do think we need some.
No, I like your vision. I
We
just
need-
don't think it's in tandem
I
with
don't think-
Southgate's
no.
vision.
I think Cole Palmer will come on way before.
Yeah,
Before.
and I
Watkins' moment.
also think it will be Watkins or Tony ahead of.
I think Gordon and Bowen only really get on if it's like 1-0
Struggling.
down. And
Yeah.
if Palmer comes on, are we saying Palmer goes onto the left hand side, or is that what we're
Saka swap
suggesting?
wings maybe with
Or
Foden.
Saka swap?
Either
Foden
or.
goes off. Saka swap
Either or.
wings.
Yeah.
I put Palmer right,
It-
Saka left, maybe.
Anyone changing their predictions from pre-match? Nieve, you said 3-0.
I said 2-1, didn't
Yeah. Well, 6-0 now.
Yeah. Raw.
I said 2-1. I think I can stick with 2-1.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Extra time,
I said-
maybe.
2-1, yeah,
I
maybe.
changed
after
mine.
extra
I'll change mine. I went 3-2. There's no
No.
5 goals in this game now.
No, there's not.
It's finished.
Do you want to move early?
Probably
though?
one.
Yeah, I'm moving
It's
early.
an early goal.
I'm moving early.
What are you saying?
Watch the score
1-0.
prediction.
I'm saying 1.
I wouldn't be surprised if 0-0.
1-0 is the safest prediction.
1-0.
winner.
Declan Rice screamer.
I went 2-0. I'm sticking with that. I think we score 70th minute.
Well, if we
Spain
score,
just pressure,
yeah, if we
and then
score
93rd
one,
minute
we're
we score
likely,
2-0.
Yeah, I think that's.
Well, Jude Bellingham might step up, man. He might step up again. This is it. This is big moments. He's
Do you
going for
think
the
This
Ballon
is
d'Or.
so historic.
Do you know
by the way.
how
I
we
don't think we're
spoke?
realising how historic this is. We're
Yeah,
45 minutes away.
It is
Like,
witnessing
we're
history.
45 minutes away from. We're one moment away from losing our mind.
Never seen England lift a trophy? Like,
No.
Never.
Yeah.
it's
It's
remarkable.
mad.
And you think of all down the years, all the different things we've seen from,
It's crazy.
Southgate and Stuart Pearce's penalties.
Yeah.
The 2 of the Portugal games.
Yeah,
Rooney getting
it's just-
sent off.
it's
Beckham
always-
getting sent off against Argentina.
It's just always nearly
Lampard
moments.
against Germany.
Yeah,
What
it's
else?
not good, man. It's always nearly moments. Oh, next
Iceland.
tournament we'll do it. Next tournament we've got a chance.
Who's the fastest attacking player for England, including the bench?
Including the
Gordon.
bench is Gordon.
Gordon.
On the
I saw
pitch,
Kyle
on the
Walker do a
pitch is
piece of media.
Foden.
I saw
Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker did a.
Yeah, but he defended.
Attacker.
Yeah, it's Gordon.
Yeah.
Gordon. He did,
Gordon in the squad, but
He's one of
Foden on the
He was
pitch.
one of the fastest in the Prem.
Kyle Walker did a
Gordon.
piece of media for England, and they were like rate everyone's pace, and he was like, me and Gordon are the quickest. Like he was like,
No, that's
he's
never in
as
doubt.
quick as me.
What do you
Get
think
Gordon
in
on
terms
the
of the attackers?
What?
Like
Gordon?
on the pitch.
On the pitch now?
Is it who's faster? It's
Saka,
Foden.
Saka, Saka.
Foden's faster than Saka.
Saka,
No,
no, he's
no,
No,
not.
I think Saka.
Foden's quick with the ball, but Saka's
Not on the
quicker.
ball.
I think
Foden on the
Foden-
ball is not faster than Saka.
No way.
Maybe.
Saka's
Am I
better.
wrong there? I
Yeah,
would have
you're
said
way
Foden's
Foden
faster.
kind of glides. He doesn't-
Yeah, Saka.
Saka faster.
Yeah, he's faster. On the, on
Foden's
the
quick
ball.
feet, isn't he? That's how he beats players, not pace.
And pace.
Nah, he's not
Foden
faster than
moves.
He's not
Saka.
slow.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm
He
wrong.
ain't faster
maybe
than
I'm wrong.
Saka. on
I
the
would have
ball.
said Foden
he
faster
might
than
not be
Saka.
faster than Saka, but he can still be quick.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I
he's
would
not
have said fast. I would have said Foden fastest attacker,
I
but
think
it
Saka
sounds like I'm
he
massively
seems
wrong.
to look like he covers more distance with every glide
Yeah,
than Foden.
Saka.
Mm.
He's more of an out and out winger, isn't it? Foden operates more in the midfield space, innit? So
I'm dying on the Gordon Hill. I see
nah,
it.
I'm with you on the Gordon Hill. I say that
think-
they need pace. So it's either
man.
Gordon or
It
Palmer on
gives
that left
Spain
hand
something
side.
to think about. You're
100%.
like, hang on, we can't just keep committing up.
Gordon could be the only way that Kane stays on the whole game as well.
Yeah,
The only way you can justify it because, the fact that we're playing with 25-30% possession, that you would think that you'd be a counter-attacking team, right?
Yeah.
But our 3 attackers don't really scream counter-attacking team.
Oh no.
They all just want the ball. They're all
Yeah.
asking for it to feed.
But that's been my problem all tournament, and Southgate has tweaked it to make it right. But it's always been Bellingham, Foden, Kane, and even at times Saka coming into that pocket to go and get the ball. And it's like there's a big pitch. Let's use it.
Gordon Hill played for Man United, by the way.
Hmm?
You said you were going to die on Gordon Hill.
Oh yeah,
He's played for Man United.
Apparently,
Where did you pull that from?
He's
lads,
sitting on that for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
just waiting.
I
until
swear Gordon Hill used to play for Man United.
Oh no, I need a way.
Yeah, you're allowed to go. So
missed
you're not
the
held hostage. No, it'll be on.
Hmm.
Miles, got a message on the screen for you.
is it true? Somebody just texted me, but I don't know if it's true.
That's
that
got to be a lie.
Rodri is no changes. Are you telling me? Okay, I thought that Rodri may have been being substituted, which I was very much looking forward to.
Who's told you that?
Text message, mate. You never got one before.
Text message.
Is it green?
An SMS.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old SMS.
Oh.
God, that stadium looks regal. Love it.
Regal.
And it looked wonderful. Mate,
Do you know what got
England
me
winning
today
in
before the
Berlin,
game?
man.
Go on.
That video would turn the page on it.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh,
That got me up for it today.
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
It was so well done.
such
It
a
was
good
such an
song selection.
original idea.
Insane.
It was a great idea.
It was truly amazing.
Did you see it?
Did you see it?
No.
It
England
was the
medium.
Streets put out by the FA. Street song turned the page, and it was about the most clever and original. Rodri is injured. My friend isn't lying to me.
Yes,
Rodri's off injured for
that
England.
changes everything.
Sorry, Rodri's off the pitch.
Yes.
Mock my text message again. Mock my
Can
text
I have his
message
number?
again.
That's
What did he
unreal.
What did he say? What did he?
Who's
My
your-
mate,
who's
told,
on?
my mate, I just saw a notification on my phone. Rodri off.
Is it Cole Palmer? Who is it? Who's texting you? How do they know?
No, look, Kobe and Rice is talking to each other now
Wow.
in the tunnel. That is big.
Boys, we need to.
That is big.
That is.
That's big.
Their best player is off the pitch.
pitch.
The one who runs everything for them.
He's
Come
been
on,
bossing
boys.
his
It's
game.
coming home.
Yeah.
He's been bossing.
He's
his
been
game
bossing
as
He's
him.
well.
also the
obviously been
physicality of their side, isn't he? He's the
Yeah.
personality of their
Right,
side.
we're never going to get a better chance to win a trophy now, are we?
Rodri off. Come on.
We're
man.
never going to get a better chance with this squad of players. The momentum we've got. Spain's best player off the pitch, if true.
Come on. This is Declan
I
Rice and
also
Kobe's
think,
time.
the
now.
decision to pick Luke Shaw, some people going,
Wow.
Kieran Trippier is probably more suited to this game.
No,
Luke Shaw's
Shaw's been
immense.
great. Man.
He's been immense in this
No,
game.
Shaw
I
has
think he's
been-
been England's best player.
Yeah, Shaw and Walker, both fullbacks, in fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
your
Both
time.
both
Spain.
our fullbacks.
who's
are
on
shy.
We
for
send that
Rodri?
kid back to school.
Send that
Honestly,
kid back. He's got
honestly, yeah,
he's got homework
he's
tomorrow.
got school tomorrow. No bank holiday for you.
School tomorrow, boy.
Rodri off.
Zubamendi's on.
Zubamendi's
Good player
on.
though. Very good
Yeah,
player.
but come on,
He's a six. He's a 6. He plays like Rodri. He's the same position.
He's nowhere near the
Like
level
that,
of our
nowhere near
midfield.
Rodri.
Declan Rice, even Mainu. Come on.
This is it. This
This
is
is
where
it. We're never
my
going to get a
God.
better.
This is where they should flourish
I
now.
think
Zubi
we're not,
Zareta's coming.
we're not processing how big this is.
I mean, this is massive.
Rodri is not on the pitch.
This is
I
massive.
can't believe it.
This is massive.
Gabrielle was right. Dreams do come true.
Great song. I wish we could play music.
Oh god. We play some music after, man. We're playing music in the streets.
Yeah, we'll be partying.
We're gonna be dancing around now. This is it.
When I went to the toilet, then I was just listening outside the window, and you can just
Chaos.
hear
Is it just atmosphere?
a few beeps, a little bit of
Is
murmurs
it?
and noise just bubbling away. But you know,
That's beautiful, you know.
if England score or win this game,
It's mad out there.
No, well,
the
you know,
semi-final was mad.
I saw the numbers for the Dortmund game. It's like 23 million
Huh?
viewing figures.
oh, was it?
23 million.
That's what you EastEnders used to get when you were
Christmas
on,
Day, Christmas Day, man. When I hit Patrick Truman.
Nieve, breaking news.
Have you heard?
If you could pick one Spain player to come off the pitch, who would it be?
Nico Williams.
Okay, yeah, but
But if it weren't
didn't go
him,
the
another
way-
one.
Couldn't go the way we were.
Rodri's gone off injured.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not that we
Huge.
it must
celebrate
have been
injuries.
that. You know when he overextended, his knee went the
Yeah.
wrong way when he slid into Laporte, didn't he?
So we could be out for the rest of the
So who's
season.
come on for them?
Zubamendi.
Zubi Zareta.
Zubi Zareta.
Zubamendi.
Zubamendi.
I wonder if that'll impact the amount of the ball Spain want then. I wonder if they'll slightly
yeah,
change
definitely.
the way
Thing
they
is,
play.
you know when Pedri went off for them, when Pedri's tournament was effectively ended in the Germany game, they didn't look back, did they?
No.
When he went off, I was like, well, they're in trouble now, and they just brought on Danny
Almost
Olmo,
a
changed
great change for them.
changed
Rodri seems to be.
This
Yeah,
is the Ballon
Do you
d'Or
see
winner.
Danny Olmo
realistically.
giving it the big one about
That's
Harry
like-
Kane not winning any silverware?
Say that again.
Danny Olmo was giving it the big one. I'm the reason that Harry Kane didn't win any
like that.
silverware, and I'm going
I'm
to
the
keep it that. And
reason.
I'm going to keep it that way.
But you know what? It's mad.
one
to
knows who
sign,
you are.
Sign them checks before you
No one,
before
I
the
don't know
final.
who he is. Shut up, man.
Yes, John. Yes,
Do
John.
you know who Danny Olmo is? Like,
Yes,
realistically,
John.
you've had a good
No, do you
tournament.
know
Get
why?
back in
Do you
your
know
box.
why? Look, he's had a good tournament. do, you
Shut
know
up,
why?
man.
Do you know why I knew him? Because his name is such a footballer name. Like it's so easy
Danny
to remember.
Danny Olmo.
Danny Olmo was born to be a footballer.
Yeah,
you know,
he's
certain,
good. He's good, but
certain players just have footballer names.
Him out on the attack.
Look at the space
Cuts
Nico
in.
Williams has
Offside.
got. Look at the space.
Nico Williams. Shut up. Spain 1, England 0.
fucking hell.
Where's the right back?
Where's Walker?
Where's the right back? Oh, fuck's sake.
Boys, this. Oh,
You
Where's
know,
the right back?
I felt bad for suggesting he was our problem before the game because he has had a good first half, Walker, but
It's all right.
Where was
it's
she?
all right. It's all right. Fuck
Adam.
you.
why is it always him that loses his
She was
name?
right.
It's all right though. We've gone a goal
This will
down
suit
many
us.
times in this tournament. We've constantly gone a goal down, and we've constantly been resilient. Now is the time to just do it again.
Time is
As
on
we
our
were.
side. Time
As
is
we
on our
were.
side.
but
We've
that's
done it
such a
before.
weak goal, isn't it? What, Kyle Walker, what's
It's
he
the first
doing
time
here?
your Miles got away from
Your Mal
Luke
cuts
Shaw,
in.
really. He got wrong side of Luke Shaw. Managed to pick a pass.
Carl Walker.
Why
I
is
don't-
Kyle Walker tracking
He's
Olmo in the
central.
middle?
Yeah, yeah,
John
yeah.
Stones has got
That's
it.
He's
really
yeah,
poor.
ball watching.
Stay on Williams, man.
Come on,
Kyle Walker's
man.
shown that in a few games. This is what I was saying before. Like he's shown that
Good finish as well.
in defence is a little bit susceptible, man.
Bro, how experienced are you, Kyle Walker? How
That's your fault
experienced
for
are
asking
you?
me that question at
Oh,
half
yeah.
time. Which player would you want to
Yeah,
come
no,
on?
just
Yeah,
say-
but
just
you
say-
wish Nico
I just said
Williams
she
was
was
right now.
I don't think Rodri would have scored that. I don't think he would have been there.
He's done the Gareth Bale celebration. 1-0.
Right, it's okay.
48
47
minutes.
minutes.
Show what you're about, boys. Show
Where
what
this
you're
is
about.
good as well is Southgate might make those sort of
Yeah.
brave substitutions because he's got a reason
no
now.
choice.
He says, "Well,
Got
you're
him.
losing, so I have to take you off Kane," or for example.
He's
It's
got
alright.
to.
Come on, we
Like,
had
this
to
is-
react.
this
What do you
just an
think England do
opportunity.
now? Do you think England stick to the way they've been playing, try
Nah,
and keep it tight,
Nothing yet.
I don't.
and
Nah,
get that goal, or did they go for it now?
Nothing yet.
Assess the next 10 minutes.
I think the players
Calm
are going to
down.
just push for it.
In
now.
10 minutes, the score has to be 1-0 only. Like what
Or
can't
1-1
happen?
or 1.
What,
It
yeah,
can't be
yeah,
2.
fine. But what can't happen is
If they score
that
again.
we get a bit carried away. They've scored. You know, they always say you're really vulnerable when you've just conceded, don't they? Like what can't happen is in the next 3 or 4 minutes, they nick another one because then it's over. So just keep it tight. There's ages to go. Nothing's really changed. We had to score anyway. We still do. Like nothing's really changed. Just keep the shape. Keep concentration.
What's going on that
shape
left-hand
now? Where's
side?
the
Kyle
shape,
Walker caught out
man?
again. Nico Williams passes through. Danny Olmo.
That is mental. What
Where's
are they
the
doing?
shape?
What are we
This
doing
is
down
just
that
the
right
shape.
side?
Danny
That's the
Olmo
point I was-
wide.
That's the point
That
I was
should be
then
2-0, by the
really
way.
inarticulately
hell?
trying to make. Do you know when you said what changes? And I said nothing. Just keep it. This is what can't happen. We have to
John
keep
Stones
it the
and
same.
Kyle Walker, what have they been doing at half time?
What, yeah,
Oh, he
what-
dragged it as
Just got
well.
spun. Stones got
That
Stones
gobby
just went
little-
left and he's gone right.
What's
It's
going
so
on?
gobby him and all, considering dragging the shot wide like that, and he's got so much to say, and then he drags it wide with the best opportunity of the game.
Boys, keep the shape.
Ah, you prick!
Oh, good ball.
Declan Rice nearly giving one away, but it was actually a good pass
No,
to
it was a
Luke
good
Shaw.
pass. Turn.
Yeah, camera made it look.
Come on,
England
yeah,
need to
keep it-
get some possession.
Yeah.
They haven't
Yes.
had much possession in this
100%.
game, but they need to just go on.
These are the moments I want to see. I want to see players like Rice, Jude, Kobe. I want to see them show up, get on the ball, and
Especially
slow it
now,
down.
Rodri's gone off. There's no excuse now, really.
absolutely.
We should be having a bit more of the ball.
Just
And they should have a bit more confidence. to
win
pass that.
it!
100%.
Fucking win it!
Get on the boost. Get on the ball.
Win
boys.
it!
No, Jude, come on.
Jude's got
That's
well
good.
done, Cubby. Well done, Cubby Maino.
Brilliant, Maino.
Well done.
It's good, Bellingham.
Jude's got to be a little bit
Yeah,
careful
calm
with
down,
them
you're
because he
emotional.
can
Yes.
Yeah,
he can get stuck into a, you know, when you're winning, it's all right. But you know when you're losing
yeah.
Careful.
and someone says the wrong thing to you because you've got involved with it,
And
could just
and Carvajal's the kind of player that will say something wrong.
Yeah.
Even though you're my team.
Yeah.
Carvajal
yeah.
get you sent off, or
Nation.
get himself sent off. In fairness, but
Well done.
This
Well
could
done.
suit Phil for a little bit.
Well done.
come
Good
on,
ball.
overlap.
England on
Go
the
on,
attack.
drive now.
Jude
Drive,
Bellingham,
Jude.
Luke Shaw out on the
Ah,
left.
pass.
Harold.
Oh,
It was a
boss,
poor
it's
pass
too
from Jude
lax.
Bellingham.
It's horrendous,
man.
Bellingham, man,
Come on,
such a
boys.
good
It's gone.
opportunity. He didn't make him favourite at all for the pass from his own player.
Come on, man. Can't feel sorry for yourself, boys. Come on.
David Seaman and Jens Lehmann sat together.
Jurgen Klinsmann, is it? Yeah,
Who was a better keeper, Seaman or James
Seaman,
Lehmann?
Seaman by distance.
Does-
Lehmann was more entertaining.
Yeah, but if we have Seaman, do we go undefeated? I don't think so.
Do you like Seaman?
So Adam McKola, how was your day? 'Cause what the hell was that?
Keep it in, brilliant.
Seaman.
Come on, Shaw.
I was asking you a question, man.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Come on, Kobe. Well done. Turn. That's it.
Is another one, David Seaman, you kind of just, he had an outstanding career
Mm.
and you kind of just relate him to England failure.
That Ronaldinho,
No, I
innit?
think his most iconic isn't
Or
England.
Saka.
It's that save at
Sheffield
Old
United.
Trafford.
Yeah,
Yeah,
double
Pesky
save.
Salido.
Come on, Saka. Yeah, man. Come on. Get on the ball. That's it.
Who was Pesky Salido married to, Miles? You know Ball.
Who's he married to?
Do you know Ball
Yeah, I know.
quiz?
Should I know his wife? Do I know her?
Yeah, you should know. You do know her. Who was she married to?
Is she nice?
Who was he married to?
Is she
Paul
nice, though?
Pescalito. She's in football.
Oh, what's her name again? That journalist.
Yeah, you got it wrong.
Ball?
Lauren.
Oh,
Kyle
Who's it?
Walker.
Who's it?
What's he been doing?
Don't know.
Karen Brady.
What's Kyle Walker been doing at half time?
You know who Karen Brady is.
West
You
Ham,
did-
Karen
West Ham,
Brady.
yeah.
Where was
And
she?
Birmingham
she went
City. Birmingham
didn't it?
City, yeah.
Karen Brady.
She's on The Apprentice.
Yeah, you know who Karen Brady is. You definitely know of her. She's at West Ham now.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
move on.
Yeah, she's the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Pescasolido's.
Yeah, but there's only one boss we really like. Come on,
Talisa, the female boss.
No, not Talisa. Like,
Female boss, man. She's the only boss. The
Nah.
female boss. She has it written on her finger. It's not even up for debate.
Bruv.
She is the female boss.
yeah, but you should have
How
told
is
me.
this dominating our conversation? We're 38 minutes away from
Talisa.
losing the second
Go
final in a
on.
row.
Neve, you could just take control.
Yeah,
when
but-
we go that way, you could just take control and bring us back. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, but I would have got a bit more excited if you told me Delia Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me Delia Smith.
Whatever floats your boat.
Edith Smith always comes up on this podcast.
Yeah, she's
Quality though, innit?
A lot.
should get her on.
Quality, man. Who are you?
Where
Where
are
are you?
Where are you?
The hell? It's quality.
She's an old drunk, isn't she?
Come on, Rice.
That's Stones. But yeah.
We don't
Oh,
look.
but he should. But it should be Rice.
You were calling your own player, which is fine.
We've lost control of this game big time. I don't know
You just
what's
need
happened.
you just need 5 minutes of.
I don't know what's
Usa.
happened, Adam, but we look
Wait.
so
Wait.
poor.
Do you think they've got a bit
Stones
carried
move on.
away with the Rodri thing and come out like on all?
John Stones and Kyle Walker have come out like they're drunk. Like we should be 2-0 down.
Drunk.
I don't know what Walker's just put a ball in that's nearly left Berlin. Like I don't know what he's doing.
We were handling that level of width. They've done nothing different in the second half to the first half. They stretched it just as much, yet for some reason it looks like there's so much more space every time they
Yeah.
attack.
You're right.
They're slowing
Actually
this
quite
game
scary.
down so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're showing experience now. Now that they've got that early lead, they're showing experience. We're gonna need a moment of brilliance here. We're gonna need somebody to turn up here for us. I'm not gonna.
But
lie.
I think it's right. Just keep it tight as well, because you
100%.
can lose the game in the next 10 minutes, but you're not going to win it.
This need.
Yeah,
Boys.
go away.
This Nico guy.
Yeah, I don't
He's
even know.
worth
It's the way they look
He's
after the
so
ball. It's
good.
just to a man in space, man
Death
in
by a
space,
thousand
man in
passes,
space,
innit?
man in space, man in space. Look, every pass, man in space.
So who's that? Guehi? Is that Guehi? Look.
He's
Yeah,
man to man on
he went
Morata.
short with
doggies,
Morata.
yeah.
He just.
That's
Yeah,
good.
He must
That's
be
good.
tactically though.
Because
He's going direct.
Morata will be a trigger for them. You know, when
Of
Morata
course,
gets the ball,
that's-
he's a trigger.
From
So if Gahey follows him, it's
It stops
Adam,
the pass into him, even if the ball isn't
that is
played into.
quality. When I spoke to Rio
He's
said,
passed him over. Look,
I said to Rio, who's one of the most hardest strikers you've ever gone against in your life? He said Raul. He said I didn't know where to mark him.
yeah.
I don't know if I should get Ronaldo or should I mark Raul.
There we go.
Kept dropping in that space.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Guehi, don't chase him.
Rice, man, fucking hell.
Morata
So
on the attack.
stupid.
Good
Morata's got
blood.
greedy there. Morata's got greedy because Nico Williams was free and he's probably
Look,
thinking, what are you
Gahey
doing?
furious
Gahey
with
done
Rice.
really well.
23 years
so.
old, screaming at them.
Screaming at Rice.
Nah,
as
come
well.
on, yeah, protection, man. Where's my protection?
Great
True
tackle.
though, man. It's protection is out on the left wing losing the ball.
Come on, boys. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Come on, show up, man. All that big clubs play big football. Come on,
Someone's
Champions
got to
League.
step up now.
Trouble is we can't get the ball off them. Look,
know, but
we
the
literally,
shape, though.
we literally cannot get the ball off them. We've
Is
got
there anyone England could bring on to counter that? Conor Gallagher.
No,
John's
yeah.
guy, I
Thinking
think
that.
John.
In terms of winning the ball, when you haven't got the ball, Gallagher is a good option.
I think I might die on this hill with John. You know, just get Gordon on the Gordon's hill.
The Gordon Hill.
But what,
Get
to
Gordon's
what
hill
end
on.
though?
Yamal
No.
through to Morata. Morata's through on goal.
We have
Great
to-
block by John
Oh,
Stones. It may
Get
have
out
been
the
going,
box. Get out the pick. Get
Wasn't even
out.
going in.
it may have
John
been going
Stones said it.
wide.
Wasn't going
Yamal
in.
Well done.
squared Bellingham up, but Bellingham's won it. Has done really well there, Bellingham.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Drop the shoulder. Well
Fuck off.
done.
That's a real
Barcelona
start,
against Real
No,
Madrid.
careful.
boy. See you
Well
later.
done. Come
See you
on.
later, kid.
Declan Rice.
Mate, the way he left him with a drop.
Oh, Declan Rice giving it away again. Williams, edge of the box. Williams shoots.
Declan, you're killing me.
Rice is having a mare, isn't he?
Declan, you're
Rice
killing
having
us.
an absolute mare.
Declan's killing us today. I'm not gonna lie, boys, and that pains me to say that. He doesn't play that for Arsenal.
It's easier though.
Pressure.
I know, Rory.
It's the
I know.
pressure.
I know it's
easier.
the. I know. I understand.
God, man, this is.
But come on, man.
A better
You know all the
striker
things
scores
that we say. Now's the time. This is the time. They're
Ref.
all doing it. And then when you go 1-0 down, it's this again.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but
You know, and it,
No, that's what they're thinking. They're thinking of Wembley now.
yeah,
They're thinking of
it's
Wembley
this
against
again. And when that happens, you
thinking of-
start
they're
doing
thinking of
stupid
Wembley.
things. Well, a few of them do. There's still a few players out there. Jude Bellingham's still doing
It's
well.
very important. Like in
He's still playing well.
you know the way
Yeah.
Southgate always talks, and there's like a real emphasis on the psychology of the game. This is where it needs to come into effect. This is where they need to understand that they still have well over half an hour to find an answer to a question that isn't even that imposing. Like one goal and it's all back to normal. You know, we're not 3-0 down, we're not 2-0 down. One goal and everything's square again.
exactly. Come on.
It's very doable. Very doable.
More than
Good
doable.
ball.
Yes. Good ball. Well done.
Ref.
Kane.
No, he's looked
It's
fat. Kane.
He's got to hold the
needed
ball
to
for
have
a
a touch.
second, bro. Like, why are you just?
Oh my God.
Jude Bellingham couldn't run anymore if he tried. He's just been in left
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
and Kane's there putting
Yeah.
him up,
He
putting
needed
him
to
behind.
touch
He's
it.
knackered.
Give him an opportunity
Give him a
to get there.
second.
Yeah.
It's like, just hold it and then turn and
Zach
shoot.
says they've lost the plot, all just yelling now. Augustus says England have no one in midfield. RT says thanks to the distraction, dark day in America, wild day in America. Julio says Nico Williams has the same amount of goals as for Spain as Foden has for England in half the amount of games.
Watkins is on. Watkins, early sub.
2.0, he's doing
Go
it
on.
again. And then we've got some Knights of the
That
Templar.
stretches it, doesn't it?
Has to stretch it, man.
Ollie Watkins is early for a Southgate sub. This.
But it's something needs to be done. It's
Who's
now,
Ollie
now it's the
Watkins
final.
coming on for then? If
Kane.
in the 60th minute, that is
Oh
bold.
God, I wouldn't have thought
I
it
can
is off.
understand it, but it's
Kane
bold.
off with half hour to go.
Have to be done. It's now.
He's had a
whatever.
mare of a tournament, Kane, hasn't he? He's-
Have the people pitch side heard that, or we just suggesting that? Okay, just
Could be Foden.
it could be Kobe Maino or
Could be
Foden.
Foden.
If you take Foden off in a game,
He
like this,
seems
'cause
to.
you-
Kobe
Wouldn't
Maino
wanna
seems to be
take
one that he
one the
always
game.
takes off. I'm not saying he should, but he
No
always
way
seems to
you
take
take
Kobe
off
off for
Kobe.
his
Is this
first
a
stop.
game where you can, right now in this moment when we
concede
look
midfield.
vulnerable, can we really afford to take off a midfield?
No way.
No.
Because the midfield, like
No, but-
Augustus said, there's no
Come
one
on,
in
Ollie
midfield.
Watkins.
No, but
Yeah, but you take off Kobe and then what? Tell Kane to drop in there.
No, I'm not saying he should. I'm saying it feels like
if
he
Kobe
takes
Maino,
off Kobe.
but if Kobe Maino goes off and Watkins comes on,
Foden
Kane,
drops.
Kane and Foden drop. Kane plays a lot deeper if Foden's on the pitch.
Ollie
Foden's
Watkins has got.
already-
Ollie
when he's
Watkins.
won-
But I
Once the
feel
ball
like
is come deep.
Maino's someone that can take
brings
that
a-
ball from defence to midfield. Like
Maybe it'll be Kane. Maybe he'll do something.
What
Maybe he'll do
a
something
ball.
really adventurous.
Who would have thought this game could be without Rodri and Kane with 30 minutes
Bro,
to
they're
go?
playing better without Rodri. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's like they're
Well,
more
I
on the
think
front
England
foot.
have subconsciously gone, this is an easier game.
Wow, they've actually
I
playing.
just don't think we've come
dropped the
out. We
shoulder
just
on
haven't
us.
come out of the
There's a
second
long
half.
time left.
We just
There's a long
haven't. We just
time.
haven't started the
There's a
second
long
half at
time
all.
left.
Yeah, there is.
I think
Ollie
we've got
Watkins is also
I
going to think he's that man.
You
He's
know,
gonna
at
come
half
on.
time. You know, at half time when I kind of said, "Job done, well done, everyone's doing well." I think they've gone. I think they've done that. Cool, we're doing well here. This is all
And
going
they've
to
come out
plan.
and gone,
This is
hold on,
going to
no,
plan.
Rodri.
This is going to plan. No, Rodri, bloody hell, we're in the ascendancy. Suddenly, Nico Williams,
Oh, good defense.
keeper
Well
picked it
done,
up, no drama.
Important
Luke Shaw's had a
tackle.
good game, man.
He's been
Really
very
good.
good considering.
Really good.
Very good, man.
I think
Carl Walker, the other winger, has had a good game. He just had a terrible 10 minutes of this half.
Ollie Watkins can come on and change this.
You lot could keep Luke Shaw fit this season, Adam. He might.
But
Might
the thing
rectify
is,
that
Miles,
left
what we
side.
know
Keep
is he
himself
can't.
fit.
We can't. Like nobody can. Played one game in a European tournament and haven't played a
Right.
game since February.
He's done all right though this game.
But
No
you see
doubt.
what I
It's not
said
about
when
if
I
he's a
said it
good player.
earlier. If he never had those injuries, he could be the best left back in the world.
Yeah.
Look at him when he's actually fit. He's
It's not about if he's a good player. It's about if he can keep fit, and the answer is he can't. Like he's
TV's
completely.
cheers, Rolf.
Luke Shaw's got a lot of space on that left-hand side.
Yeah, it's gonna, go on,
Go
Phil.
on,
Ryan.
Foden
Where's
did.
Kane, get there.
Oh,
Do you know what? All tournament
Foden
we
could've
played that
done
ball
more
to
there.
the front post,
And
and
no one's
No one's
nobody's
ever
made
been there.
that
No
run.
one's ever been there. No.
The one time
made
someone
that
was there,
run.
it was offside. Saka's
Yeah.
goal.
And he
Yeah,
scored.
Foden.
And it was like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
you
yeah,
need
yeah.
to be there.
Just get at the front post,
Yeah.
man. Attack the front
Well done,
post.
Saka. Well done, Saka. Strength. Come on, boys. Show some heart. Yeah, front foot now.
It's positive. We got
30
time,
minutes
man.
to
We got
go.
time.
Come
Ollie
on, man. If you're
Watkins
gonna
come
go out,
and
go on
he's
your
a-
shield, man. Go out on your shield, man.
Ollie Watkins is a hero at the moment. He can make himself a legend.
Well done,
Yeah.
boys.
He can
Come
make
on,
himself
man.
one of the most important players of England's history.
Proper.
Yeah, he
It's
could
Jeff
do
Hurst.
nothing else
Jeff
for his
Hurst,
whole
immortal.
No
innit?
matter, he could play
Immortal.
5 games for England.
Semi-final
total.
winner.
Harry Kane's going
Watkins
off.
comes on now.
he's coming off. He's
believe
taking
that.
off behind.
Come on.
He's had
I
an
rate it. I
absolute
rate
mare
it. I
this
rate it.
tournament.
Get off. Get off.
I can't believe it.
Does that suggest that maybe you shouldn't have been starting him? If he's been happy to take him off.
I think you're better starting
No,
him
you
and
can't,
then
you
finishing.
Nah,
can't
you start-
justify
you
not
start him,
starting him.
In an
Yeah.
ideal world, you do start
Because
Kane.
Come on,
once upon
Ollie
a time, he'd
Watkins.
never take
The
Harry
thing is,
Kane off.
once upon a time, you would have never taken him off. But once upon a time, you would have
Lando
never been able
Norris.
to say. You would have never been able to ask the question: should he start? Shouldn't he start?
I know
It's
this
just
is-
it's his performances in this that have made that question legit.
I think it's a real testament of Kane, though, and his captain quality that Southgate can take him off in the 60th minute and have no concern whatsoever. And I say that because you look at players like Ronaldo, who the manager is in constant fear of taking him off.
No,
The
Kane
reaction
wants
to
the
it.
team to win, no doubt.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But the other reason that you can, Kane is a true professional who wants to win
100%.
and therefore allows it.
Go on,
But the
one-
other
one
reason
more.
why he has to allow it is because he's been pony.
Yeah, he is the evidence is that.
Yeah. Like he can't
Maybe
have any
he's
complaints.
carrying something,
Mate,
though.
everyone
Maybe
knows
he's
how much I
carrying
love
something.
Kane.
Is
I've
that
defended
Guehi?
Kane. I've fought
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Kane on this table.
Oh my God, Mark Guehi.
But he is all he's really done is the people that are snide about Kane,
Need
which
to-
is never me. The people that are snide about Kane, though, all Kane has done this tournament is give them loads of ammunition.
Wing.
Saka.
Well done. We're playing ball now. Come on now.
Saka.
Get at
out
him.
on the right. Up against Williams.
Foul.
Williams-
Wow,
Day.
all day.
Well done, Saka. Come on.
This is a good chance. This is basically our best chance.
Fucking go. Come on.
Come on, man. Let's just disrupt there.
Just get everyone.
In, man.
Stones, Guehi, get in there and be a problem. Get in there.
Morata's been a
Morata
little bit
screaming
of a
in a
sni-
shut.
Because he's a
I've
little
seen a bit of
biatch.
side- I like what I'm seeing from him, though. You know.
Who, Morata?
Yeah, he's giving it a bit, man.
He's giving it a bit
He's
too
always
much.
like that.
He ain't doing anything.
He's a
as well.
whisperer. He's like a ref whisperer. He's always like moany, snide.
It's obviously a foul.
Yeah, it's a foul.
Yeah,
100%.
The proper attacker's tackle.
it's that. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He also, I don't think a player like a midfielder, a more disciplined forward. They think don't foul him there because it's such a dangerous opportunity now.
We're
This
in
is
for
a
a long night.
bad move from Williams to foul him here because we have a real opportunity. You know, look, Watkins, Guehi, Stones, Declan Rice. There's a lot to aim at.
Yeah, there is.
Like Luke Shaw's a lump, isn't he? He's a right lump. He's like a barrel going
Come
down
on,
the wing.
Phil.
Come on, Jude.
I think that's a
Bellingham.
direct
Jude and
quote
Williams
from
is a
Mourinho.
mismatch. Come on, Jude.
What, you call him a barrel? He's a lump.
He once said,
Come on,
"It's
Phil.
his body out there, but it's my brain."
Phil Foden. Cross.
Okay, you've got something on that.
Do you know
So
that?
disappointing
There
when
was
the
a
cross
game
don't
where
go
he
in
had
like
one
that.
good half
Pickford,
and one bad half.
Pickford.
And he was like, yeah, but when he had a good half, he was playing next to me and it was my brain.
Who said that?
No, but some players are a bit like
Luke
that.
Shaw.
When Gary Cahill was a good player for Chelsea, it was because he had John Terry next to him. Like, you know,
Cucurella's
someone
all over the place there against Foden.
Foden's won it though.
He was all
Well
over the
done,
place.
Foden.
Cucurella. That was a foul as
Go
well.
on, Foden.
Come on, come on, come on.
Saka. Bellingham on the edge.
Oh, what a
Oh,
turn.
my
What a
God,
turn.
just broke free of them. Oh my God, if that was a goal, yeah, that would have been the funniest goal of all time because he snapped, made 3 Spain players just run into each other.
Oh my
Oh, it was
God.
nowhere
He
near.
just never
It
got
was
no
nowhere
bend on
near,
it.
If he'd got the whip on that,
Look,
that's a goal.
he
You know, if
crashed-
he
they
just
crashed
look,
it.
he didn't get any.
I
He didn't get any
couldn't
of
wrap
the.
his foot around it at all.
Bro, if that went bottom corner,
You needed a folding on that.
Football, innit?
that would have
No,
been
with the
goal of the
best-
You
tournament.
needed exactly the same situation on Bellingham's right.
Yeah.
He's so good at football.
Mate, he just made
Finds it all so easy.
Just
doesn't
see you
he?
later.
Crashed into
Finds it
each
all
To
other.
so
Laporte
easy.
as well. Like, bye. See you later.
It's like Looney Tunes. Meh. He just left him.
Oh,
I still think a player like potentially Gordon on that side now, if we were to get the ball to shore a bit more, so he's got an option, you know, in between their centre back and right back.
Yeah.
That bit of space there. I've noticed
yeah.
that channel seems to be one where.
Do you know
there's
what I
lots of
need?
space.
It's getting to the stage, isn't it? Where look, we've got 25 minutes left, 1-0 down. We're 5 to 10 minutes away from every suggestion that you've been saying actually happening. I think because he's just got to do it, hasn't he? We might as well lose 3-0 as lose 1-0.
100%.
Like just Gordon on, Tony on, hope for the best
With
after
the
that.
percentages game
Oh,
isn't.
we're playing nice ball.
He's still keeping it tight and hoping you get that.
Yeah, but we're getting to the point. We're now 10 minutes away from the percentages being just hope for the best.
No,
of both.
you're right.
Yes! Oh, if he just fucking hit it.
That was a good
left
ball.
foot.
Promising though, that.
That was a
What
good
you
ball.
said's right, but
stretching the game.
Gareth
Kane don't
Southgate's
Kane don't
more
make
of the
that run.
thing that we can't win it now, but we can lose it. He's that guy.
Kane doesn't make that run.
Yeah. You know, if Watkins stuck his left foot out,
That's
Yeah.
too far.
He
That's
scores,
too
I
gone.
think.
That's too gone.
he scores because the keeper's coming out. You just redirect it.
That's too much to
Who
do.
scored a goal like that? Wilshere.
I mean, if he scored that
Ozil.
goal, it would have been like the greatest goal of all time.
I just first time you just
shoulder,
redirect
over
it.
That would have been like.
It's very much my range.
Do you remember that advert that where they were all like superhuman? Was it Nike? Did you not remember that? Where
Probably, yeah.
where all the footballers were like, when Rooney went past about
And they do-
25
Yeah,
foot and then
yeah,
went
yeah,
back. That's what Rory wants.
Rory's envisioning that.
Yeah.
But Rory wouldn't celebrate because he's got the bet on Foden. Everyone else
No, my bet's
celebrates.
over.
Bet's dead.
My bet's
Oh,
dead.
yeah, but it's
Long
not yeah,
bet.
first goal scorer, yeah.
Good 50
Oh,
quid
yeah.
that.
Yeah, look, easy for you. Easy money.
I'm
That's
not
not his-
up. I'm
You're
down.
living
He's
a
down,
dream. You're
7
living a
quid.
dream. You're living a dream. No, but cash money is worth more than the app money.
I've got to go Europe.
No,
to spend
cash
it
money.
as well.
Cash money is worth more than app money. App money don't
cash money.
count. 50
Oh,
cash.
God.
Shut
Yamal's
up.
in.
Played Luke.
Yamal!
Good
What a save from Jordan
Jordan
Pickford.
ran straight past the ball.
Jordan Pickford
Luke
looked
Shaw just ran straight past it.
so good from Jordan Pickford.
Talk to the people. What happened
Wait,
there, lads?
Luke Shaw,
And
look,
he-
he makes the ground up, Luke Shaw, but then he just keeps running. Look.
What the
To be fair, Yamal's kind of cut back in on him, innit?
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting that.
Oh, it's a good hit. It's a great save.
save, Jordan Pickford.
Very good save.
You know, if that's got
He's
any
had a very
height
good
on it,
tournament,
it's a goal.
Pickford. If it's got any height.
Like just a
Yeah, a little bit of lift, bit of loft.
Loft.
A little bit of loft.
Loftus
You're
cheek.
cheeky there.
Miles. Oh my God. Miles, go sit over there for a bit.
What do you mean? You
Go
said
sit
it.
on the low IQ set. You belong there.
Yeah, I'm smarter than you, man.
Oh, Laporte with the header. He
Good touch,
clears it
Foden.
for
Look
England.
how
Phil
casual that
Foden
is,
gets it
own
out.
box.
Cobby
Switch
Maino. Well
Oh,
played,
careful,
son.
two of them.
Well played, Cobby.
That's fine.
He's so.
That's fine.
Look at him. Game.
Look at the strength.
Okay.
Kobe, man. Come on, get your head
It's
in the
all
game,
right,
man. You're
Kobe,
playing
it's
well,
fine.
man. Don't worry, Kobe, man.
We've got ages left.
your
Like, they
head
all
up,
look so
boy.
desperate. We've got ages.
Keep your head up. Who they bringing on?
Oyarzabal's coming on. Who's he coming on for? I didn't
He's an
see.
ugly
Morata. They're going with the false 9 now.
Carvajal right back. He's going to be captain for the rest of the game.
Morata, did you hear what Morata said? He was talking about how the reception he gets in Spain, and he was like, I'm hated in Spain.
Is he?
He goes, I don't like playing in
Who,
Spain.
Morata?
Yeah.
Because he's rubbish.
He prefers to be, but like this is the kind of thing where all of a sudden he's not hated no more.
I don't know. They've taken him off, haven't they? And he,
They're winning though when
Yeah.
they come off.
I didn't know that he was disliked there.
Yeah, he
But-
did an interview about it.
He's
it?
definitely not the player that his CV suggests he is.
Yeah.
CV's amazing. It's
He was
amazing.
about
Like
to-
his
remember when
silverware.
he turned up at Chelsea with red hair because he thought he was coming to United.
What?
We got him and you got Lukaku.
He was supposed to
And
come
we
to
both-
United and
we-
the deal fell through.
Yeah.
And he thought he was joining, so he dyed his hair red.
Do you know we played Stoke fairly early in the season? He scored a hat trick, brilliant hat trick. Like picked the ball up on halfway line, ran the length of the pitch, second half of the pitch, and scored a hat trick. I was like, oh my god,
We signed one.
we've not only have we signed one, but Manchester United got Lukaku, and it was like we wanted Lukaku, they got him, and at the time they were going, we got a better player. I think Lukaku had scored more. Morata did that, and we were laughing.
Oh, Carl Walker caught out on the edge of his box. Spain on the attack, floated to the...
Huh? What's
John
going on?
Stones clears.
Like, doesn't need to be a corner
Didn't
from there,
need to
surely.
clear
Yeah, he didn't get it there.
Just panic. There's so much
panicking,
panic.
Man. Stop panicking, boys, man. It's only 1-0. And that was when Spain went 1-0 down against France, no panic whatsoever.
When we went 1-0 down
they just
against the
played
Dutch,
normal.
no panic. When we went 1-0 down against the
That's true, yeah, I
Slovakians,
did
no
think that
panic.
about England.
I think there's a level of impatience though that's impacting them now, which is totally understandable.
Well, because they
are
know that it's
humans.
a final.
They know it's a final.
And also Holland give you an opportunity on the ball. Spain.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I
You
mean.
can
They're
get the
constantly
ball.
just chasing
Yeah,
to a bit
they-
of the ball.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, you can get the ball off them. That's the difference, isn't it? Like, you can actually get the ball from...
Danny Armo flighted to the
Keeper!
back. Pickford
Pickford,
with a good punch this time.
God, Saka could get involved in the game a bit, please. Like, it's actually... You know the next sub, Cole Palmer?
That's a cross.
No, Rory.
go.
Rory, don't say it and no.
Oh, mate, I don't
Saka-
care about...
Fabian
No,
Ruiz!
it's got nothing to do
No,
with
I
that.
don't care about club
got
allegiance.
nothing to do with
I've
club
got no
allegiance.
interest in club
You
allegiance
just,
at the moment.
you don't
Like,
take off Saka though. Because he's one of your best. He's one of England's best
no,
attackers.
there's no doubt that he's one of the best. There's no doubt that he's one of the best this tournament.
hasn't been one of
but
the
he
best
hasn't been one of
today.
the best tonight, and Cole Palmer's
you don't
there.
You
take him
could
off,
argue go, Harry Kane should never be coming
Yeah,
on.
but he's got that same moment in him when he did the other day.
So
He's
does
got it in
Kane,
him,
though.
he
So does
Kane
Kane.
scored 2 winners for England this tournament.
And so does Palmer, and so does whoever
No,
could
you
come
don't
on
take
for
off
him.
Saka, bro. I'm not even saying because of Arsenal. Take that out. Take that out.
It feels
take
very
that out.
Arsenal, mate.
Palmer on.
Well, you're about to find out.
For who?
Copy, mate. No.
I told you. You don't take off. those
What happens?
Oh, the club allegiance. What's going on? Why?
Now
Nah,
it's
that's a
coming
great
out.
sub. That's a great sub.
Right, boys, Bellingham must
Yeah,
be
To be fair,
right.
Palmer's a Man United fan, so I'll take it.
Nah, man. Kobe shouldn't be coming off.
So what's
bro.
the shape?
Oh, don't
Bellingham
copy.
must be going into that.
Bellingham
But
central.
the point is, if Harry Kane can get hooked, so can you.
Yeah,
There he is.
Yes!
Oh.
Lob him!
Saka. Oh.
Did he go to shoot?
He went
straight
to
away?
Tried to lob him.
Smart,
Tried to
smart.
lob him. I think he would have scored if it wasn't blocked.
Now Bellingham runs the
Jude
show.
Bellingham.
No, Bellingham, man. 5 feet.
He
Too
keeps
much.
looking for fouls,
Too
man.
much all the time. He's trying to do too much.
20 minutes to
It's
go.
admirable,
Let's go,
but he's
let's
trying
go.
to do too much.
Cole Palmer, come on.
Have England got another fight back in them?
Yeah, we got.
That
So much
pass.
space on the
Oh, he's
left-hand
looking for that
side.
ball
Switch it
straight to
again.
Watkins again.
Do it again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yes, boy.
Go on.
Saka
Fuck,
loses
man.
the ball.
Yeah, but there's no option for him.
Oh, mate, you're just defending him because he plays for
No,
Arsenal. That
I'm
was
not,
just crap.
Rory.
That
I'm
was just
not.
crap. That was
I'm not.
literally
There
just
were
crap.
options. There were options.
That was
there.
I'm not
literally
defending
crap.
things. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I
That
don't
was.
care.
But then how can you not say that was
But there was
crap?
no option for him. Where else is he meant to pass?
Just
Where's
lay
the
it
ball in
back
the
2
midfield?
yards.
There was 3 or 4, man.
2 yards.
Where was the option in the midfield?
There was options everywhere, bro.
Oh,
It was
Lord,
closed
man.
down quite quickly, but there was options.
Come on, man. I don't care about the Arsenal thing. I don't care right now. Arsenal's not playing. Arsenal cares.
To be fair, you have gone in on Declan Rice, so I don't. think
Exactly.
it's probably-
Declan Rice has
I'm
been
not
poor.
sure you gone in on him.
Yeah,
I feel like
he
you
did.
defended him.
No, oh, bro, Rory, we're not doing this about. We're not making this about Arsenal, bro. I promise you, bro.
No, it's not about Arsenal. Spain on the
What are we
attack.
doing? Why are we looking like we're stopping? Whole team just stopped trying to talk
Wait,
to the ref.
offside.
All right, but play to the whistle.
Seven-
Don't
72
like
minutes
how
gone.
high their fullbacks feel they can play because they're not concerned, especially Carvajal.
With what's going
He
on
has
behind
played
him.
so high up, and that's one of the reasons why we can't seem to play it out the back because we're just
No, we need to
outnumbered.
pin their fullbacks back.
Get
Yeah.
a player to pin him back. Yeah.
Carvajal's got nothing to worry about. No one's left wing. Look, Phil
Because
Foden is our
Luke
left
Shaw,
wing.
Luke Shaw, isn't
Luke
it?
Shaw's having to nullify himself because he's got Yamal to worry
Exactly. Yeah, we need a left winger on the pitch. We need a left winger on for Foden.
No, that's just a
That's
Hollywood
mental.
pass.
Bellingham.
It's gonna, it's
Oh,
gonna,
about.
I can't even look.
This is
I
it.
actually can't even look.
Oh shit! Oyarzabal's in
All right, fine.
straight at the
Right.
keeper.
We need a left winger
I
on the
would-
pitch. Eze or Gordon, someone.
oh, come on.
That's a ball, you know.
Go
Come
on.
on, Sacks.
Go on.
Saka's away on the right.
Go.
Back
England
stick.
have got
Look at
a
back stick.
counter.
Look at back stick.
Spanish shirts are flooding back.
There we go.
Saka, Bellingham.
Yes.
Palmer.
Yes! I ripped my fingernail.
What a fucking goal from Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer! Cole Palmer! Yes! What are you doing? I ripped my fingernail off. Oh, completely off. Is it completely off? Yeah. Show me.
Oh, it's worth it. It's fine. You'll get.
That was a really
back.
well worked goal by England.
Oh my God.
There was a few players involved.
What finish?
What a finish.
Was it Ollie Watkins who got the assist in the end? But the substitutions coming up with it for England again.
Now what, Spain? Now what?
Come on.
Now we'll see what you're made of.
Yes.
We win this in 90. We win this in 90 now, I'm telling you.
Was it Bellingham who passed
Oh my
it
God,
back?
Jude
Oh,
Bellingham.
Bellingham,
what a
yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
Cole Palmer has just
Absolutely
come on the
brilliant
pitch.
from Bellingham.
Keeper's got to
Cole
save
Palmer,
that, but
look at
what
that
a finish from
moment.
Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer, you are a stud, man. What have you just done?
Moments. Look at that. Placed it. Picked
Bye.
his position.
Oh my God.
picked his shot. He knew exactly where he wanted to go.
You've done,
That's a
you've done
superb
nothing,
goal.
have you? You've milked it.
Is it completely off?
No, it's broke, but ain't off.
What have you
The
done?
substitution has come up with it for England. Cole Palmer.
Oh my
Unai
God.
Simon. Is there a question mark over him
I
there?
can't believe
Yeah,
it. It's gonna, this is
mate.
it
Do
now.
you know what? That is Cole Palmer's like thing, isn't it?
He don't care, does he?
Wait, do you know what? He had an
don't
opportunity.
care.
He had an opportunity like that against the Dutch, and my mate who was next to me in the ground, he scores them every week for Chelsea, and he blazed it over. He's obviously there, just like had his moment.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Come on, Deck.
This is where we step up
Come
now.
on, Sax.
Come on now. Let's ask questions. Let's
boys.
see what the Spanish need to say now. Come on. Let's ask questions now.
Yeah, let's see what you're made of.
Let's see what they're
Come
made
on,
of
all
now.
talk.
Yeah,
Let's
come
see
on,
you, Danny
boys.
I can't
Olmo.
believe that. It's such a who was the touch back to him?
Bellingham.
Bellingham.
Clever.
Great
Bellingham.
Such good vision.
Come on.
Oh.
Yes, boys. They got a battery in there, but yes.
Yeah, come on then.
Come on.
Phil Foden's won the ball
on.
back for
Yes,
England.
this is
Jude
it.
Bellingham.
Go on again.
Cole.
Go on.
Cole Palmer.
Saka.
Saka on the right, up against Cucurella, who wants
Oh,
none
he's
of
done
it.
him. He's done it.
He wants none of
Oh,
it.
yes. We're in the seventh.
Come on,
yes. This is it. Yes. Come on.
One more goal. One more
Yes!
game. Come on, Pickford.
Come
Get
on.
everyone up.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the boys.
Look at it.
Look at the ground. The ground is just
Crazy,
only
These
England
are our
fans,
boys.
isn't it? Just 90% England fans in there.
Come on, man. We watch these boys week in, week out, every single week. Come on, man. This is it. We watch
said
them
we was
every
in for a
week,
long
man.
night,
Come
didn't
on,
I?
man.
We're in for a long night.
Wait,
We beat them. We beat
No,
them.
it's
here.
over. We win
look at them.
this. We
They're
win this now.
shitting themselves.
Nah,
Been a
this is
huge
overnight
momentum
effect.
shift.
Boom.
Look at them. Look at them. Nothing. Yeah, what?
England are playing football now.
Yes. This is it. It's over in 90
Fabian
minutes.
Ruiz is shitting himself.
It's over in 90 minutes. Come on.
We've said it a lot. Like, I don't want to be disrespectful because Spain have been the best team in the tournament by far. We said it a lot about these players. Like, you kind of in it. Like, who are they? A lot of them. Like, we've got
Yeah.
some serious
all the
players.
Sociedad
Now we see
boys,
what you.
innit?
Yeah, we
All
see
the
what you're
boys that
made of now.
Sociedad
Yeah, it's all
and-
great when you're winning, but what happens when the momentum shifts in a final? You see all our hands up there. Look
Or
at the
fans
fans
going
going
partying,
crazy.
Partying in there.
And now you've got to contend with Saka, Palmer, Ollie Watkins on the form of his life. Foden's still on the pitch. Bellingham's in there. Like, let's see what you've got.
Come on, man.
England will be the favourites between now and 90 minutes.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, well, I think just the
100%.
momentum shifter of that goal.
Pickford's on the halfway
The
line, mate.
the
We don't give a
momentum
shit.
shift, the momentum shift of the goal, the fact that there's like 90% England fans in the ground would suggest that this is now moving in our direction.
Yeah.
But we know what they're like. Like also they've taken Morata off, which would suggest
No
know,
Rodri. Rodri was
no Rodri,
so
Morata
important
off
for them.
Yeah.
Rodri's so important for them at the end of their big games, running it, slowing it down. They
Also,
don't have that anymore.
You know, when you think about the players at the beginning of the game, we were saying the players in the Spain team that have won know what it's about winning.
Yeah.
You go Morata, Rodri, Carvajal. Morata and Rodri aren't on the
Laporte,
pitch.
maybe.
Yeah,
Laporte's one
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah, Laporte's done these one enough.
Or
as well.
yeah, Laporte, I suppose.
But yeah,
But yeah, you're right. Not a lot
Yeah.
of experience.
There's not a lot
in
on-
there.
yeah,
Not a lot
Don't
of
get me
winning
wrong,
experience.
there are winners within the squad. I just mean that in terms of
been there
it
before.
feels like a naive. Yeah, it
Yeah,
feels
yeah,
like a naive squad.
They're very young out there, that Spanish team right now.
Williams, Yamal, they're kids, man.
Zubimendi and all these guys.
Spain on the attack.
And we get Rice and Bellingham
Get
next
it
to
over
each
to
other.
your
He's
man.
over there. Look at the press. It's brilliant. Look at
When it,
no.
They won that. If Declan Rice won that there,
We were
Carvajal
off.
was
mate,
massively out of position.
we're such a team. We're such an emotional team, aren't we? You know, when things are going well, look how good we are. When things are going
See
badly,
it.
we're
Yeah.
appalling.
Moments.
So emotional.
Come on, boys, man.
Such a level of
Oh,
desperation
that's
on
really
Watkins
good
as
from
well
Carvajal,
to
innit?
get the
Really
ball
well
and
played
the
from
score.
Carvajal.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but how old is this man? Bloody hell.
So good, isn't he?
He's good, man.
How's Danny Carvajal not captain of Spain over Morata?
Yeah.
Disrespect that.
Yeah.
Does it usually go with seniority?
Yeah, but Carvajal's
What
Carvajal.
age?
Like Italy and Spain and that, they do it like.
But do they do
oldest
it with
player
age?
gets it.
Do they?
Sometimes with the most caps in it.
Yeah, sometimes that.
Carvajal's-
I may be wrong. I don't know if Spain do that, but I
think
know
Car-
Italy do that, for example.
Carvajal supersedes that, man.
Yeah, he's the boy for them.
Yeah, hell yeah. Morata. Come on.
Real Madrid captain half the time.
But anyway, forget them. It's
Yeah.
What about us?
Carver who?
Carver who?
78 minutes gone.
Come on, boys.
Would
Keep
have just
shape.
settled in 90.
It's all about shape. It's all about shape.
Carvajal ball into the box.
Blade.
It's over everyone.
Come
Even
on,
Walker.
Come on, Walker, man. Didn't work this hard for this. Come on, shape, boys. Stand him up. Ooh, well done. Is that our ball? Our ball?
John Stone.
Corner.
Corner.
Cormac with the super chat says Watkins is making so much space.
Yes.
Come on, boy.
Taylor says can't get
Please.
over Rory breaking a nail. As Carragher says, leave the game before the game leaves you.
Sore.
Please,
Very,
England.
very sore.
Please, please, please,
Come on,
please, please.
He actually pulled it off.
It's great. It's still on,
Crack.
but it's on its way out.
Let's get some plaster after this. Don't worry. We're going to be partying all.
Come
All
on.
into the night after this. Away, boys. Away. Nice. Well
Oh
done.
my God, fuck
Fabian
off.
Ruiz.
No,
I thought he was gonna hit that
well
first
done.
time.
Well done.
Told Palmer away.
Nice.
Just staying in that.
Just high.
Cole Palmer. Hey, that was
Just really high.
Listen, that was a great finish, you know.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Really
So
good finish.
good.
That was
And another
very-
So
Southgate
easy. So
substitution
easy.
madness. He just
Mate.
brought him on. Let's respect Gareth Southgate.
Mate, have you seen the thing of every substitution that Southgate has made?
Impact.
Every single time.
Yeah. And
It's
another
unbelievable.
One. Another one.
It's unbelievable.
I still think we win this game.
Even like the Alexander-Arnold one.
Yeah.
Brought him on, scores a penalty. Brought Tony on that game, scores a penalty, changes the game. Like Watkins on, changes the game. It's unbelievable.
The game has fallen back into that pattern of Spain having possession.
Having all the
again.
ball, yeah. We've lost a little bit of that impetus, haven't we?
I'm so
But
scared.
sorry, group chats are going off. Everyone's in an ascendance. Everyone's saying, "Come on."
Please.
Like,
I
we
don't
can
think
do this
anyone would
now.
have thought England would be ending a final with a front two of Palmer and
Ollie
Watkins.
Mate, could you imagine if you said it a year ago?
Off. Go on. See him out. See him out. Just see him out.
It's amazing how quick things
Well
change
done,
in
great.
football, isn't it? Like imagine 1 year ago, or even in August when the season started, in the Euros final, England will be playing, and it will be Ollie Watkins and Cole Palmer, who was at the time sitting on the Man City bench.
What a finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Got Kobe Mainoo, who
Is it deflected?
deflection,
It's
yeah.
deflected.
Like,
Yeah, but it's a great.
either way, it's a great strike. He's got it.
you've got to make those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Strike
absolutely.
that ball.
Oh, Dave Seaman loving it. Jens Lehmann less impressed.
Klinsmann just smiling.
What is that kick?
What is that? Come on, boys.
He's American now, isn't he, Klinsmann?
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think he's German
Why
anymore.
would he? Why would you do that?
Did he
Why
marry an American woman?
would he do that to himself?
He
And then he
became
was
the
the- he was
German,
the
American
American
manager.
coach.
Yeah, he lives in LA. He's like even speaks with an American accent now.
Oh, man, Klinsmann.
Yeah,
name's
Klinsmann.
Klinsmann, man.
Hey man,
Hey, what's
the
going on?
soccer.
Soccer.
I used to be really good at the soccer for
Klinsmann.
Tottenham.
Klinsmann, right? Klinsmann's right. Yeah. Wasn't you German at one point? Yeah, but that's changed now, man. L.A.
I love how you're still doing your Jurgen Klinsmann dialogue.
It's like a conversation as well.
still-
Got someone else in there. He's having a chat.
That was in Beverly
Yeah.
Hills Cop somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, good. Come on, boys. Come on, man. 10 minutes.
Wait, no, Arnie's Austrian, isn't it?
He's Austrian, but he's become American as well.
He's the governor now, isn't
He was of California, wasn't he?
he? Yeah.
It's the energy of Watkins that. Could
Yeah,
be
no,
the
Watkins
difference
changed the
now.
game. Brett?
No.
Really good tackle
No.
there in the middle of the park. Spain on the attack. Williams cuts it in.
Pickford's got
Looking
that.
to shoot. Olmo.
Yes, well done, boys. Stack-
Williams.
Stack it.
Fuck,
Olmo.
fuck off.
Yamal!
Good save, big
from
man!
Pickford. Well on Pickford.
Good save. Oh, my God. What a save.
Why are we giving this kid shots, man?
Calm. That was a save.
Yeah, Pickford stepped up, done what he had to do.
Also, Olmo has
two
to score that,
chances
doesn't
Almost
he?
should have just shot, yeah.
They've had two really good chances. One at 1-0, one at 1-1.
What a save,
That's
Pickford.
going to hurt when we beat
Pickford
them
is
2-1.
Such a big game player.
Oh, he is,
It's been
man.
great for England, yeah.
He is, man.
Been great for England. They had a very good season with Everton as well. Like, brilliant for them.
Do you think?
Fucking hell, come on.
I'm surprised that he's still at Everton. Like, he's such a good keeper.
Yeah,
I
no.
think he loves being at
Yeah,
Everton.
I agree. I think he does.
Yeah, I think some keepers like that. And also, it's going to be so difficult to get him away from Everton.
But he basically gets in. Like, I mean, he definitely plays Champions League football if he wants to. Definitely good enough.
But maybe England's his version of that.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, if he wins this,
Well, there's
today-
no jeopardy around his place for England, is there?
Yeah.
Like, there's literally like Ramsdale will be the next, but he's nowhere near.
Oh, well
it.
done,
Go
Kyle
on,
Walker.
Kyle Walker.
Oh,
Unlucky that.
if he could get right, if he could got around him there, yeah, he's in. That's a dangerous side, though. Carl Walker, Palmer, and Saka all on one side.
Brilliant.
That's dangerous. That's pace. Who's this now coming on?
It's a really
Nacho,
good
they're
game.
bringing Nacho on.
Yeah,
good
Nacho.
save. Straight at him, but good save.
Yeah, straight at him.
Yeah, bad shot.
goes
actually.
corners, he
Yeah,
scores.
bad attempt.
Good
Good,
save,
good save.
And experience. Get the kid off. He's got homework tomorrow.
The Norman's off for Nacho.
Nacho, centre back.
More
Oh,
experience.
centre half. Yeah.
Okay.
Good experience for Spain.
Surprised. Yeah.
They're trying to see the. Is that a sub that he's trying to say? Okay, I'm trying to go to extra time.
Well, it's like for like, isn't it? So
Weird one though, unless it's an
Yeah,
injury.
unless
Unless it
it's
might
an
be
injury,
enforced.
yeah.
Yeah, Norman was suspended for one of the games as well, so maybe he's just feeling it a little bit.
But I think that's more of like, okay, I think this is going extra time. I don't think Norman's got the minutes in his legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely going for extra time. with that.
Normand.
Norman.
Good
What kind of
name.
name is that?
Good name.
We've got two like French sounding.
You like that name?
Yeah, it's a
Norman.
good name. Le Normand.
Is it Le Normand?
Le Normand, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Could have a bit of that.
It was
Le
just-
Jennings.
You said you are a bit Spanish, weren't you?
I am Spanish when they're not playing England. I'm very Spanish. That's where I'm from if I'm not from England. I feel very Spanish, but not today.
Oh,
But
God.
culturally, I'm Spanish.
What are we doing? Come
I
on,
belong in Marbella.
mobs.
Should we go?
I'm not going with you.
Why?
I'm not going
You
on holiday.
imagine
I'm
if
never,
you'd have a great time.
I'm never going on
People
holiday with you.
Watching
have a
and
great-
Mobs
rooting
and
on
I-
England in Spain.
Mobs and I
today.
beef is going off right now, though.
Imagine I
Bury.
beef it.
I'm from Bury.
Fabian Ruiz in the box.
Block,
Carvajal wide.
block. Stand up, just stand. Well done, Phil.
Blocked by Phil Foden.
Great block.
Expecting more from Foden today, you know.
He's doing all right so far. It's 1-1.
Just more in the attacking sense. I know he's doing well, but I just thought he'd really take this.
Pickford.
Corner for Spain.
They've got good feet though, in and around the box.
Such
They're just
good-
doing
so
lovely,
tricky.
Such
intricate
good
passes. Yeah, just like
Such good feet.
it's like, oh, don't touch him.
And England's players are just stepping on eggshells.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Because they can make
give
a
away a
tackle,
penalty.
but you might just give away a penalty.
Oh, good.
So easy on the ball, isn't
David
it? So
Villa.
easy.
Oh, they could do
There's
it.
a lovely
Is that
thing.
Xavi
We could do
behind?
with him.
Yeah, Xavi.
I saw like 25% of his face and I could tell it was Xavi.
By the hairline.
Yeah.
He's very, very
Literally by the hairline.
recognisable footballer.
Yamal into the box.
Away? Oh,
Declan
God.
Rice heads.
Easy.
Careful.
John Stones heads it.
Up we
away,
go.
sorry.
Up we go.
Who's that?
Up we
Phil
go.
Foden?
That's fine.
Can't
Now,
be confident to
out,
bring that
I'm
down
just
there,
gonna
innit?
Get
Ouch.
the shape, that's fine.
Don't worry, we still got time. We still got time. Ollie Watkins
5
scored in
minutes.
the
Yeah.
92nd minute. We still got time. Got plenty of time, boys. Just give Watkins half a chance. That's all I'm saying.
Lamine Yamal
Jesus
into the
Christ.
box.
Too far, too far.
Too wide.
He's got
But
it.
he has got a crossing. Pickford come to claim.
Pickford, you.
It's a good pick.
Go on the
Amazing.
break. There we go, on the break.
Go and shout at him as well.
Jude Bellingham looks.
Go on, he's in the
knackered, by
middle.
way.
Is there a time
Jude
when he
Bellingham.
doesn't shout at someone?
I think Jude Bellingham might have to cut. He looks knackered in there. He was just breathing
Yeah, he
heavy.
does look shattered.
Is he another one that you can't take off though?
Mate, honestly, when we broke there, you know, one of them where it's
Just
like
had it.
one
Just-
of them where
just-
you,
just had
as
it.
you've been there, everyone's been there when you play football. You go, just chill out a minute. He was given that. He was like, I can't. He just
Yeah.
had nothing left. He's like, he couldn't.
But is he, do you
Nothing
think he's
left.
too big to take out?
But the problem is the penalty.
Now, when you take Kane off, you kind of send a message to
Yeah,
everyone.
you can
that
take
no
him
one's
off.
big,
No, but
too big to get taken out.
But
Yeah,
who would
but
actually?
you have
But
to
we've
have
got like
some.
an actual viable option for Kane. Who actually comes on for
exactly.
Bellingham?
Unless you bring on Water.
Gallagher for the legs, I think.
Oh, but that would just, oh my days, the quality
I
drop.
know the
then.
quality's crazy,
And
but
it also brings your team deeper.
Deeper,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, Gallagher's
Trent-
the answer
Trent's-
if you're winning 2-1.
Wide.
Plus, like Rory said, this is this could be a one moment
Come on,
thing.
go on,
now,
Walker.
couldn't
Yeah,
it?
he knows it.
Cucurella.
No!
Oh my God, he's offside.
No.
He's offside.
Oyarzabal has scored for Spain. It may be
No,
offside,
no, he's not
but
offside.
Cucurella has picked the cross from out on the left, and he's found Oyarzabal, the late sub for Alvaro Morata, who has buried it for Spain. It will go to an offside check, but Spain have scored. People, talk to me.
What happened there? Is he offside?
It looks onside. Let's just
No, he looks offside.
no. Nothing's
happened there? What
happened.
happened there?
If he was offside, I feel like the line goes offside.
And you know what? To be fair, yeah,
Is it going to? Is it going to?
it's
Go,
going to
go.
VAR.
It's gone to VAR.
Yeah, that looked offside. They look
It
way
did
off.
look
It did
offside.
look
It's
offside.
offside.
It's just how good was the run?
If I could see that here from the naked eye, just like looking
Did you
at
see
it.
it
I
in
thought
terms
it
of
was
the pass
offside
and
because
that?
I
Yes,
didn't.
The first thing I said, he
Saw
looked
everything.
offside. The
Even
the first
he
thing I said,
looked a little
offside.
bit.
Hang on, we'll see now. We'll see.
We're going to see. We're seeing the goal back now.
We're going to see.
The ball goes from Oyarzabal to.
Deep. Stones is
No, he
deep.
looks offside.
He's onside.
It's not offside.
He's offside.
He's onside.
Miles, it's not offside.
If it's going to be offside, it's going to be one of those toe.
It's not offside, is it?
Boys, that's what that. And Carl Walker, for me, I think he should have smashed.
You're just
him,
about to find out if England's luck is in or not.
I think Carl Walker should have smashed
We
him
need
there.
one of these lines. We need a knee. We need a toe offside.
That looked
Does the
offside.
keeper have to stay on his near post there?
No.
Am I being too harsh?
Yeah, harsh.
Yeah, it's way
the
too
keeper
harsh.
can't
No,
do
I'm just
anything.
asking.
Yeah, no. Even like, I just don't think there's anything to explore with the keeper.
That's
I-
way
like
too harsh.
something's gone wrong, massively wrong. Maybe the whole line needs to be higher.
It's being checked. It's being checked.
God, it's still-
Nieve, do you what you thoughts? You're just praying.
Yeah.
Nieve's praying while Nieve prays. Over to Miles.
I feel gutted for these boys, man. Come on, please.
It's
be
getting
offside, man.
checked.
Oh, it's onside.
A goal.
Tony's coming on.
Late. heartbreak, or is it for England
It's
who
not
still have a
heartbreak, man.
chance?
It's still in it.
They've still got 2 minutes
Find
plus
him.
injury time.
Sure.
Cole
Go on,
Palmer's
go on.
on the ball.
Wide.
Jude Bellingham's deep.
Turn again.
He's in. Jude Bellingham for Watkins.
Oh,
Ball.
Watkins just couldn't get it under control. He needed a touch. If he had a
That's
touch, he
the
was in. He was
difference,
so
isn't it?
unfortunate.
That's
he did the
the
right
difference.
movements.
that was a
everything.
ball.
He's so unfortunate. But he has to turn.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I think
To
He has
keep
to
the
turn.
chance alive,
Yeah,
he has to turn.
has to
just
control the
didn't
ball. though.
execute it.
Yeah.
That's
Has to
all.
control the ball.
If he takes the touch with his back to goal,
Get
Tony's
on,
coming on.
Come on,
Foden,
Tony.
That's right. I like
Tony's
that.
on for Foden. Foden's off.
Come on,
Gareth Southgate throwing his last throw of the dice.
Come on, this is it. It was
The
moments,
last time
boys.
Ivan Toney was a late sub, he got an assist and scored a
Moments.
penalty in a shootout.
Big moments. Come on, it's all about.
There's going to be a
moments.
sub for Spain as well.
He's another attacker, isn't he? Sub. He ain't striker.
Lamine Yamal has come off. He's 17 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
17-year-old coming off with his team winning 2-1 in a final.
Him and Nico are a day apart. Like I said.
Marino's on. You know what that means?
Fucking hell.
If you didn't know what that means, they've gone defensive. 89 minutes up.
Come on,
Cole
quality,
Palmer with the
quality.
corner.
Just a bit of quality now. Tony, get your head on it, please. Come on, winners.
We've got
winners.
some really
win
tall
it,
players.
win
in
it,
that
win
box.
it.
Come
I
on.
don't want-
Come on, quality delivery.
Good quote.
That'll do.
That's it.
Declan Rice had a header.
2 headers.
Saved by the keeper.
Off the line
Then it was
clearance.
Gahey with the header off the line.
Was it definitely off
And
the
the-
line? Did it
Yeah,
cross the
it-
line at all?
the ref didn't have a look
Gahey?
once.
Fucking Olmo.
Did Gahey cross the line?
Danny Olmo.
How's someone not
Simon.
on Olmo? Like making it awkward for
Now, Olmo's full body's across the line, so it's never behind.
Oh my.
Incredible defending by the Spanish lads. Talk to me, guys.
I
Come on.
can't, Adam. I
I don't-
can't.
I
Adam,
don't-
there's-
Yeah, I know.
I literally
in that exact example, we did everything right, didn't we?
4 minutes added on.
It was a wonderful cross. It was a wonderful cross from Palmer.
Like Madonna
Brilliantly
said.
won by Stones. Brilliantly won by Tony. Unlucky from Rice. Just got to go again. 4 minutes, a long time here.
You got 4 minutes to
Four
save
It's an
the
awful
world.
long time when you think about how late the equaliser came. Keep it in, please.
4 minutes to change
History.
their lives. I mean, just history. Come on, boys.
Mate,
please.
Please.
that was
Tony's
a
so
scramble.
hungry. I can't believe you've only given him 4 minutes, man.
Justin Timberlake and Madonna saved the world in 4 minutes. We can do this. I don't know.
I tried to drop that one, it never happened, so I'm glad you've done it.
Oh, I feel so bad for these
Go,
boys.
go,
man.
go.
3.5 minutes to go.
Tony,
I feel so sick. It's made the hangover so much worse.
Flipping hell, man.
come on,
These boys
please curry up to Pickford, please.
they've tried so hard. Come on.
Fucking hell.
A moment of brilliance. Come on, someone strike. When you get the opportunity to strike the ball, just strike it, man.
Saka.
Shit.
The Spanish are winning free kicks and
Oh,
stuff
you're
now. This
milking
is what
this.
they
Now
do.
they're fighting.
This is going to take 2
This
minutes.
is what they do. Then they'll get into a scrap with someone. They'll take a booking. They'll kill another minute.
Yeah, that is a foul.
I mean, it's a foul, but it's not that, is it?
Yeah, but
It's not swan diving on the floor and rolling around, but that's
it's-
what they do best.
if you got
Kill the game.
2 minutes left in it,
This is heartbreak, man.
that was. The thing is about that goal, it was a nothing goal.
I don't know how.
It's against the run of play. Like,
I tell you, it's Carl Walker again. How's he letting that cross come down that
Yeah,
side?
he
He's
should've
been
smashed
so
it.
The
shit. this
line,
half.
mate. Do you know what I can't understand?
Should've smashed
Somebody is too deep, or everybody else is too high.
Yeah, but the initial ball, Carl Walker's been asleep this whole half. I don't know
He's
what's
so
happened
good
to
in
him.
the first half.
So good.
and it's Cucurella as well.
It's
How do you get
Cucurella.
from left back to left?
Both
wing?
goals.
I
come
think
down
we're
there.
seeing Walker's legs go. I think we're seeing a lot of
On the
that.
spot.
Brain's
sort of
gone,
thing.
bro.
We're
Not on the spot,
literally
but like-
witnessing it over the 90 minutes.
We've seen-
from fitness to
No,
not.
yeah, just his legs are just going in it. The longer the game goes on,
his brain. You got.
he hasn't had a great tournament either. I think a lot.
No,
of it,
he hasn't had a good
A lot of it has
tournament
been
over.
masked with results and stuff, but he hasn't had a great tournament.
Cole Palmer takes the
Right,
ball down.
time. Find.
England have 2 minutes.
He's got nothing.
Cole Palmer
Ref!
on the ball wins a free kick
Palmer,
deep
Pickford.
in England's half.
It's all right. 2 minutes. Come on.
Oh my
Man on,
God.
man on.
Gahey
Pickford should have just
Press.
Yeah, mate. What are they doing? Okay, that's
He's done well to
Pickford.
win a free kick
Done
there
really
because it
well
was
there,
put under
Gahey.
fucking
Pickford,
pressure.
take it and hit him
It's
with
such
it.
a hospital ball that.
Pickford.
You got 2 players around him. What are you doing?
Yeah, Pickford.
Get up. Get up.
Tony's saying,
They need to float it. They can't just.
hit me. He's saying hit me.
Yeah, they
That what
need
he
to
said,
like.
Tony.
yeah,
angle
yeah.
it
Tony
onto
saying hit, hit Tony. He's very good at holding.
That what he said. That
Yeah, he said
you
hit
saw
me.
him say that.
Hit
Come
me.
on.
Hit Tony.
He wants it on the angle though, so he can get it back
Yeah,
across.
yeah, yeah. Hit him.
This is it.
Look, so he's holding him off.
Saka.
All right.
Take it down.
Saka wide.
Make a corner.
Trying to bring the ball down. He's done well.
What?
Cucurella's won a free kick.
Oh, he's bought, ref, you've bought that.
He's bought
It's
it.
cheap,
So
man.
obvious, man.
Referee's not even touching him, bruv. Look, all ball, ref, oh my God.
Oh,
How can you give a foul for
you give
that,
that?
man?
How
It's
can
not
you?
a foul.
How can you give a foul for just having your arm out?
Oh my lord.
Oh
See,
my God.
But he's too
Oh
deep.
my God.
Oh my.
But his boy's not helping him.
The reaction you just heard from Miles
in.
was to the VAR decision on the offside.
But I think Stones is too deep. Or well, look, Stones is too deep, or Walker's too high. The communication between the two City boys is majorly off.
There's 30 seconds, maybe a minute left if England are lucky.
Shit, man.
Oh my!
30
It's
seconds
looking really bleak.
to go in Berlin.
Really bleak.
Can England salvage something?
I can't believe
How bleak, man.
I can't believe Spain's come and done this.
They've just wasted a minute with that free kick. Jesus. But yards about
offside.
offside
Kick the ball
or a
away.
foul.
Where's the ball, boys?
Did Marino go up top?
Yes, he's an attacker.
Come on with the number 6. I expect you to go centre back, bro.
He's an attacker. What's going on, ref? He blown the whistle? He's done.
What?
Jesus Christ!
Full
Give
time.
us nothing.
The final whistle's gone right on
even give us
94 minutes. There probably should have been some time added
How
on.
has he stopped the game
But it
there?
is full time. England 1,
Stopped it like 2 minutes early.
Spain 2. More heartbreak in a European Championship final for England.
How's it over? Surely there was at least 60 seconds
There's
to
at
play.
least they're just down for a minute.
There has to be 60 seconds to play there. The free kick that Saka gave away to Cucurella
They wasted a minute on
took a minute. That was the minute. Like, the ball wasn't in play. How can they possibly let that be the minute? There's one opportunity for England to go long and hope for the best. They've just totally taken that away.
This is how fucking familiar does this feel? This is being an England fan, isn't it?
The only thing I can say, though, John, you know the fact that you've felt this.
It's gutting, man.
Honestly, when the only positive from tonight and what happened at Wembley against Italy, like the cumulative feeling that I think has to result in a happy feeling, is the fact that we experienced what we experienced at Wembley, the fact that we've gone a little bit closer here, the fact that those two experiences happens means that by the time the next Euros comes around, ultimately we're knocking on the door. When you keep knocking on the door, someone answers it. Like, ultimately, it will happen. Whether it happens here, whether it happens in America, whether it happens in the next Euros, ultimately it will happen. Because we've seen from this team, we've seen from these young players, they are winners. And there is no way, absolutely no way, that Mark Gahey, Phil Foden, Jude Bellingham don't end their career with international honours. It's impossible. It's impossible for those players to not finish their career with international honours. Jude Bellingham, look, he's furious, he's stamping, he's kicking the hoardings, and he's bang on. But he has to take solace in the fact, look, Kyle Walker, Harry Kane, it might be too late. But Jude Bellingham will not end his career without international honours.
Before we get into the ins and outs and the whys and why not England haven't won this here, what are your... I know Rory just gone into it there, but I'll bring it over to Nieve, John, Miles. What are your first thoughts following that? Is it one of pride? Is it one of disappointment? How are you feeling?
Do you know, every time I look at Southgate, I actually feel even more upset because I'm so sad for him because I know he's come out and he's so dignified in the words that he says, and I know he said before the game, it doesn't matter what happens tonight. He and these players know the value of themselves, but the external noise that's going to come in, they don't deserve that. And
But do you not think that there'll be... I think that people started the tournament with regard to Southgate feeling lukewarm. I think that the way that the tournament started justified that position. But what's happened certainly in the last, say, 4 games, it's changed the trajectory, it's changed the feeling, it's changed the sentiment around Gareth Southgate. Like, we've seen it, we've even seen it tonight. Southgate's decisions affected this game in a really positive way. He brought on a player, yet again, his substitution told. Yet again.
Ultimately, you're judged on success, and I think, like Nieve said, I actually do feel a lot of sympathy for Gareth Southgate. I feel really sorry for him. He's going to have nothing to show from it in the history books. And he's made us all feel, as a country, a certain way for 3-4 international tournaments now. And like Nieve said, He just.
I disagree with that, though, John. When you say he has nothing to show for it, I don't think it's true.
He doesn't deserve this.
I don't think he has nothing. I think Gareth Southgate, I think Roy Hodgson has nothing to show for his time as England manager. I think Steve McLaren has nothing to show for his time as England manager.
I don't know.
I think countless
Rory.
England managers had nothing to show from their time as England manager. But I think Gareth Southgate has an awful lot to show for his time as England manager, an awful lot of pride. 2 consecutive European finals. Like, let's remember quite how amazing that is. 2 consecutive finals for England.
It don't matter, mate. No one remembers who comes second.
No, but
no one remembers.
But we remember. We lived it. We felt it.
Yeah,
we
but it's
know.
more pain.
No,
That's it.
maybe in 100 years, the legacy of Southgate will be forgotten. It won't be historic. It won't be Sir Ralph Ramsey. But that doesn't mean that for us it isn't a tangible, brilliant effect. It just means that the history books won't be particularly kind to Southgate because history is always written by the winners.
Do you know what? With this defeat, yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. This is hurting a bit more than I expected, because it's our second final, and these boys have been through it twice. They're young. It's a young bunch. Obviously, I don't know if Southgate's going to stay on or if he's going to go. But these boys have tasted a bit of defeat of this magnitude twice now. Like, I'm looking at some of these guys' faces, and like, how do they pick themselves up? Obviously, they go and play club level now, but international level, they know they're at the pinnacle of football. They know they deserve to be there. They know they're the elites of elites. But it's just coming down to the finest margins now.
How do England and this team, I was about to say Southgate, but who knows what's going to happen with him. How do they stop this being one of those, you know how we've grown up with the stories, England always fail, and that kind of seemed to be a self-fulfilling prophecy where players just felt that pressure of failure. How does this bunch of players kind of get rid of that stench of defeat?
Well, the only thing I could think of right now, the only person I could point towards is Gareth Southgate, because we all know they've got the talent. They've got the players are there. They can do it. They do it for club level, and they're almost done it just now. So the needle that needs to be moved now is obviously the manager. It's tactically. Only thing I can think of right now. Maybe I'm just reacting off a loss.
I personally don't think there's a single individual out there that would take the England job that is in a better position to deal with the aftermath of this with those players than Southgate. I think if Southgate makes a decision that it's his decision, he gets to make this call. He knows what's best. And I think if he makes this decision, it's as much because he might not think he can deal with the burden of this.
Would you feel
longer.
confident going with Southgate into the next World Cup?
Yeah.
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 Is everyone else?
Yeah.
Echo with that?
Yeah.
I'm certainly happy for him to stay on. 2 consecutive finals, the first team to have ever lost 2 consecutive finals in the history of the tournament. I'm not suggesting that's something that we should celebrate too much, but there is an impressive angle to be in that team. What you would get if you replace Southgate is what you would get in the pros, and if you did a pros and cons column. If you replaced him, you could appoint a better tactician. But that's about it. I don't think you can find somebody who is better than Southgate in basically every other metric.
But since when did having a tactician at an international tournament, since when did that become the thing that's needed? Look at De La Fuente, who's just won it. He's got less experience than Southgate as a manager. Sometimes you just need a manager who gets those players. You're in a camp together for 6 weeks where it's just you guys away from home. You need someone who's going to keep your heads up. They're just young lads at the end of the day.
God.
He's done that, but I'd say the reason that we didn't win when it was at Wembley was because a better tactician was in the opposite dugout.
This is right.
Roberto Mancini
Yeah,
won
but then
that.
look at the collapse of Italy beyond it. And do you know why I think that is? The collapse of these nations. Look at the fluctuation of other nations around us. Even top nations like Italy don't even qualify in between winning. And you look at us and the consistency under Southgate. It comes because Southgate gives a shit about the long term of England. He gives a shit about grassroots football for England. He gives a shit about the women's team. He cares about everything that is part of the FA. Everything is part of England as football. Whereas these managers that go to these nations, they just care about themselves. They care about the tournament in front of them. And they don't care about what's beyond that. And that's what we've had at England for decades. That's why when we got Fabio Capello in, Sven-Goran Eriksson, and it's understandable, they're not even English, but they just care about doing something for a tournament. And there's no progression there. Whereas Southgate's come on and he's literally just changed our standards that we have, our expectations.
Is there an argument that sometimes just after a certain amount of time, so for example, 8 years in the job, over 100 games, sometimes refreshing the squad, refreshing the ideas can be as good. It can get stale with the same manager.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm not. There was a time when I was vehemently keen on Southgate leaving, but he proved me wrong on that. Making 2 consecutive finals is so impressive. Another semi-final is part of that. Another quarter-final is part of that. When I was a kid, like basically every tournament of my youth, there was genuine jeopardy about England qualifying. He has changed it. There's no doubt that he's left his mark on this squad. But I do think there are better tacticians. And I do sometimes think that regardless of how good you think he is, even if he is the right man for the job, he's been in the job for 8 years.
Could he have served his purpose? Like,
Yeah.
in terms
Set
of
the foundation.
being that guy that kind of unites everything and gets everyone.
Yeah,
Right,
like
hustling
you could
around.
suggest that maybe he is the guy that needed to fix England, set the foundations, and somebody else sort of comes in, takes the baton, gets the glory, potentially takes this team to win a trophy. And then that could be a way to fondly look at Southgate, because we would always remember as him being the one that
He
ignited
opened
that
the door.
change.
He opened the door. Yeah, but by the way, what you said at the top of this, which I think was very astute, when you basically said, in your opinion, it should be his decision. It's clearly up to him whether he stays or whether he goes. I'm in agreement with that. I think that he has proved certainly me wrong, and maybe other people as well, that England make finals under Southgate. Like, we didn't make any final between 66 and Southgate. And now we've made 2 in a row. Like, he has changed.
Yeah.
So he now has the opportunity and the right to decide whether he stays or
Just
not.
something that was kind of a theme of the tournament, and something that I'm not emotionally invested in it. So from the outside looking in, I at parts in the tournament felt like the players were kind of maybe bored of the message that was coming to them, and that negative. Obviously, once they get to the
When
final,
you say bored, Ad, would you when you
up
say
until the Holland game, I thought England were very good against Holland, and I think they deserve to go through. But in the games against Slovenia, Slovakia, Denmark, etc., I felt like the tactics weren't really tactics that were maybe getting the best out of the players. And I kind of felt when I looked at the players that they maybe were getting bored of the message that was coming to them. Is that unfair? Is that fair?
Listen, I agree with you. I honestly think that Southgate has taken this team and it's as far as they can possibly go. Yeah, he's taken them to 2 finals, but he didn't get over the line. Like, what he has done is the cohesion for the nation and for the team itself. He's made it brilliant. Everybody, it's lovely. It's good to watch, but you need to get it over the line. And I think the next level, I don't think he's there.
Do you know the problem with it,
do it.
Miles? Though, as much as I think you are onto something, the problem with it is when you look at the alternatives. It's such a shame. Look at this. It's such a heartbreak.
Yeah, it's
Hard
sad,
watch.
mate. It's hard.
It's a really
to watch.
hard
When you
watch.
think about removing Southgate, or Southgate moving on, or Southgate even moving upstairs, I don't think he should really now. 2 finals is so big in my opinion, like so big that I think he can stay. But another reason why I think he can stay. Think about the like who if
Lee
they're-
Carsley's
you-
being
the
spoken about.
fucking
yeah.
Lee Carsley.
Is he?
Do you know what I mean?
If we're getting those
Fuck.
kind of guys, then you might as well keep him.
No,
there.
that's what I mean. I mean, people
could you
people
not-
keep talking about Eddie
Again,
Howe.
a Graham Potter or Eddie Howe.
Graham Potter. I don't think Graham Potter is in a better position than Gareth Southgate. I don't think he's a better. Like if Graham Potter had taken over Chelsea and Chelsea had a massive season, say Newcastle would qualify for the semi-final of the Champions League rather than dropping out in the group stages and made it into the Champions League. Maybe you go Eddie Howe. Say he'd won a trophy for Newcastle in the first season. First time they've won one for practically 100 years. You go, yeah, maybe Eddie Howe. But Eddie Howe isn't a better position. He's not a better manager for England today than Southgate.
Also,
Neither
the
is
next manager
Potter.
has to deal with the pressure of, well, the last manager got to back-to-back finals.
Yeah.
Now what are you going to do?
Well, in an ideal world, would you say? In an ideal world, would you love someone like Eddie Howe to go on the coaching staff? Put his ego aside. Obviously, he's a manager and he's of the ilk of management, not just coaching. But do
I
you
think Steve Holland.
Do you think the coaching staff has to take some form of blame of this? Not obviously, it's Gareth Southgate's the forefront, so he's going to take all the brunt
When
of
you
it,
say blame, right? So obviously,
tactically-
when you drop out of a tournament, there's always going to be a post-mortem, and that's going to be horrible, and people are going to drag this team over the coals. We know that's going to happen. But realistically, when you think about this tournament, England weren't exciting. We were one of the dullest, but what we were was an excellent tournament team. We finished top of our group. We qualified for the second. We qualified for the last 16 with a game to spare. We barely conceded any goals. And when we needed it, our big players pulled it out the bag. So that's good tournament football. Right, it's not entertaining. It's not particularly exciting. We're not doing anything to pull up trees or make sure that we get the eyes of the world watching us the way Spain did. The only time that we've really come unstuck is when we played a team that were better than us. They were a better team. They played better. They might not have better players, but as a unified team, they are better than us.
Looking at that right now, watching all those boys in their faces, this is tough because this is like I said, it's back-to-back finals you've lost, man. It's hard to go again.
Do you know what, though? I'll go back
Do you think
to
there's a few of those
really tough
players
to
that will be thinking, I could have done a bit more for this team?
Yeah.
What?
And if so,
The
who do you
subs
think
talking
they
about?
are?
I think the best players in the squad, the very best players in this squad, the very best players in this team, the first 11 icons, some of them, 2 in particular, will be thinking that they could have done a lot more. I'm not saying that they let anyone down. I'm not saying that they could have done more. But I think that Harry Kane...
He's a dickhead, he's buzzing.
Who's that?
Chiellini's buzzing. You know he didn't want to give that trophy to England. You just know Chiellini didn't want to give that trophy to England. Come out with a big smile on his face and the Spanish colours on his
This
shoulder.
is hard to watch because my dad's Italian, so he'll be watching Chiellini now, and he'll burst out laughing, giggling. So if I'd have seen my dad doing
fairness,
that,
that
I
was
wanted
quite funny.
to.
It was quite funny.
It was quite funny. He came out with a massive grin on his face.
It's mad.
Prick. But
How annoying is it that a Spain, like we're talking about England's journey and stuff, and one of the super chats was like, from Victor said, it's going to be 10 years at the next World Cup. When has the cycle ended? And it's like...
No, but the cycle,
we talk about
the cycle
a
didn't
cycle
start
with
10
England.
years ago.
No. We talk about a
this
cycle with England
started-
and Spain just do it when they don't seem ready.
Look, Spain have been amazing. I think, I know this is probably something that people get annoyed about, but off the top of my head, I think this is the biggest achievement that Spain have ever had in international football. This is a
Pound
bigger
for pound in terms of their
This
team.
is a bigger achievement than that 3 in a row they did, because not only did they do it, but they did it against an England team that, at least on paper, were favourites. They did it without Rodri. They did it without
Pedri.
Morata. They did it without Pedri. Yeah. And they've done it with 2 children in the team. It's amazing what Spain have done, right? It's absolutely amazing. But this isn't a cycle for England ending, because the cycle didn't start with Jesse Lingard and Dele Alli in midfield. It started when Foden was on fire and we were singing that, and Bellingham became the player that he is now today. This cycle may have started only in Qatar. So it didn't start with Jesse Lingard, man.
But the Southgate kind of...
Yeah, but Southgate was never, ever going to win 18. I think...
18 was the birth of...
Yeah, he was never going to win
Yeah.
18, yeah.
18 was vibes, and then 2020 was like, okay, we are good.
Yeah.
18 was like,
What players in that squad is this the last tournament for? Is Harry Kane one
Kyle
of those?
Walker.
Carl Walker.
Sorry, I didn't hear that
Yeah,
question. What did you say?
Kyle
Last,
Last.
is this the
Who's
last
finished
tournament?
in
Oh,
it?
last, yeah. Carl Walker's last, Harry Kane's last.
And do you know what else I think it means?
Could
It's
Harry
the
Kane,
end
if
for-
Harry
Trippier.
Kane's scoring,
Trippier.
sorry, Ro, if Harry Kane's scoring for Bayern Munich, could he still not make
No,
it?
I think Kane is... It's not necessarily Kane's last.
No,
It's-
Kane will be at the next
It's
one.
not necessarily
Kane
Kane's
will
last.
be at the next
I think it's Kyle Walker's last. But do you know who else I think it really does spell the end for?
I say,
You know the boys that didn't make it. The Marcus Rashfords, the Jack Grealish, the James Maddison. It's a new era, man. It's a final without them.
Those players can still
They
find their
can
way
get
back in.
involved.
I don't-
I think they can
It's
get
a
back
final
involved.
without them. There's. I think. Look, maybe, and I love the idea of Jack Grealish or Marcus Rashford having a dazzling season and scoring goals for England in America. I'm not anti the idea. Just my opinion on the idea is this team have done so well. They're so young. Imagine a player that Cole Palmer is in 2 years' time. Imagine a player that Bukayo Saka is in 2
imagine
years'
Jude
time.
Bellingham.
Imagine a player Jude Bellingham is
You
in
got
2 years' time. With that in
Bellingham.
mind, how is there room for Marcus Rashford, Jack Grealish?
No, there's room for Jack Grealish, 100%. Because how old is he? He's not even, how old is he now?
But
25 or something?
No. He's way older than you think,
How old is he?
Grealish. Way older than you think.
29, I reckon.
Yeah.
Jack Grealish is 29.
So long at
way,
Villa, though,
way
didn't
older
he?
than you think,
He
Miles.
spent-
Not 25, nowhere near
Ooh,
25.
bloody hell.
No, closer,
be
definitely closer to
28 is
Yeah,
29
definitely
in
closer to
September.
Yeah, he's
29 in September.
Yeah, Jack Grealish is
Yeah.
gone for Jack Grealish done.
But look,
But it
imagine
depends
a
who the
player
manager
Anthony
is though,
Gordon
right?
is. Imagine a player Anthony Gordon is in 2 years.
yeah,
And this is the other problem, you know,
the
when
talent's there.
you know when you think about other managers, Eddie Howe, happy at Newcastle probably, and is he better than Southgate? In my opinion, no. Lee Carsley, I've got nothing to say.
No way.
Who else? Who do you want to say? Graham Potter? Don't care. Southgate. I saw Mauricio Pochettino really high up. Absolutely fucking not.
No.
Southgate.
That makes no
Like-
sense.
yeah, he's tactically not.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, no chance.
So where are we going with
I
it?
think
So,
a lot of these names that you've
Ferguson.
got, whether if they've got bits that make them pros, what have you, factoring in the fact that Southgate spent years and years and years with the senior team, then before that, obviously, the youth set up, sort of knowing England in and out, that that will count for so much. And I don't think the FA would want to make a change and go through the hassle of a change unless it's for someone big, unless someone like Pep Guardiola said, I'll take you on for the World Cup.
Which is everything that the FA don't want, even Nieve. The FA don't want.
Go on, John.
But I just think he leaves. I think he leaves. I think he's exhausted. Look at his face. It's 28 years, I think, after he missed the penalty.
Can I just say something to you away from football, though, to say why leaving isn't as easy as you're suggesting? You know how you went, what, he'll leave? Not only is he walking away from the project and the amazing
Rory,
job and the people... One sec.
Yeah.
John, he earns £5 million a year.
Yeah, but
so you walk away from that.
Yeah, because if look at the emotion of it, and obviously I've been actually just listening to you guys and watching the screen and just looking at Southgate's face. Like, this was supposed to be the end of that chapter of 28 years ago. He missed the penalty. He was crying, and he's come back. He's Mr. England. He knows everything. You know, everyone's saying he knows everything about England at international level. And I'm looking at him here whilst you guys are talking. I'm listening, but he's broken. Looking at him there, he looks like finished. Out on his feet.
Do you think his plan was to just sail into the sunset?
Yeah, I just think like it's exhausting. I get it's $5 million a year, whatever, money, but he's got money.
Do you think he would have left if we'd won?
Yeah,
so you think he's done anyway?
Yeah,
then does it begs the question: has he made his decision? Did he make his decision already though? Because we're all suggesting off the back of this, but I reckon Southgate, whatever his decision was,
he knows,
would have been regardless of whatever happened. I think he made the decision before a ball was kicked, and because he would have had to have had those conversations
as well, didn't he? Where he made a comment like,
"It could be his."
But it was kind of like, I don't care about my story. My story's already written, rather than the final being independent.
He said that this isn't even supposed to be his tournament. He said that he was done when he took the job. It was all about Qatar. It was all about 2022. There's a great play. James Grant, I think, wrote a play in the West End called Dear England, and the entire play revolves around 2022. So he goes into the job in 16 or whatever it was, and he basically goes, "Don't worry about the next tournament. Russia doesn't matter. The Euros after that doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It's all about 2022. That's what he was building up to. That's where it flopped. That's where it didn't go his way rather than flopped. And he stayed on. So what he's been saying is it's gonna stay on anyway. Like he's already not outstayed his welcome. He's already outstayed longer than he said he was going to stay. So there's no reason why he doesn't stay now. And also, if we're totally honest, partly because of what he's achieved here, and partly because of the other options, the FA would be right to offer him a job.
We know the FA want him, but
I've been saying that he needs to be sacked. I've been saying that he needs to be sacked for ages. But the reason I was saying that he needs to be sacked, John, is because the reason I was saying it is because we were losing 4-0 at Molineux and losing to Italy and losing in the Nations League and being relegated in the Nations League and losing to drawing with Scotland and drawing with America. That's why I was saying it. And the reason I was saying it is because I didn't believe that he was capable of getting to a European Championship outside of England, getting to a European Championship that wasn't affected by a pandemic. He's totally proved me wrong. So why sack him now?
No, it's
I don't think he should be sacked.
I don't think he should.
I think he's done.
Okay, why move him on now?
If he's done,
because it's
you guys are the 4-person team to come up with a name. From Nieve over to Miles, who are you voting for? If he says he's done,
what's the options?
I'm not saying you have to sack him. He said he's done.
So what's the options?
Yeah,
the options are whatever's in your mind. Nieve,
be anyone though.
Who should be next?
It could be anyone.
Can I still say Southgate? Is that on the table?
No, he's decided to leave.
Okay, so it has to be someone else.
So my logic with that is I look at the group of players we've got and the urgency to make the most of them. I think we've got great foundations and a good setup now. So maybe we could afford to sacrifice a manager coming in who's got the longevity in mind, and we could afford to take a gamble on someone who would prioritise the World Cup and just only think about that. Something totally different. I want an elite manager. I want to see, I know you said the FA, it goes against what they would want.
I know exactly.
Can we get Guardiola or Klopp? Can we get that level of manager?
Wow.
Can we do it? Just see, because I'm not being funny, right? You look at those two managers, they've almost got a ceiling on what they can do at club level because of either because of their principles or because of what they've already done or because of with Klopp, how much management he wants to be willing to do. This England job, it's a group of players that's like no other. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like a club football level of players that you've got. What a project to sink your teeth into. We've lost 2 in a row. We're the first nation to lose 2 finals in a row. players that we've got. We've been to 3 finals. The men's team have been to 3 finals in the history of and what a project, a challenge.
Yeah. No, I get your thought process on that. It's a smart one. I don't think you get Pep out of City though. I know what you're saying. It's that sort of name. Yeah, I mean, he's going to walk away when those allegations.
He loves America, so he might fancy it.
Yeah. I mean, we're looking at the Spain lift the trophy now, and they're lifting it with the manager that they've brought through the 23s.
Who are our mate Gandhi.
Yeah, and that's what I think.
He's bossing, look at him.
Look at him, he's on the end by
That's
himself.
what I think. That's the counter argument.
He couldn't celebrate. He doesn't even know how to celebrate.
He's loving it, man. He's just on the edge. Ashley Cole in the celebration. I like that. You know when a manager doesn't want to get involved?
Yeah.
It was like Sarri, you know, when he was just kind of on the edge, you do want to get involved.
Yeah,
it is a shame, isn't it? Like,
It's a mad shame, man.
I don't really care about international football, but it would have been pleasant to see England lift a trophy. It's something we've never seen in our lifetimes. And some of these players as well. I think when you look at the squad and you look at the way England have got to the final, it's almost representative of everyone, isn't it? You got Ollie Watkins scoring a goal to win it in the semi-final.
Lower league
like you've
football
got,
and
it's just
That
representative of everyone.
is the beautiful side of looking at this tournament. Everyone's had a moment. Everyone's had that special moment and brought the nation together. So yeah, there is positivity out of
Look,
it.
there's so much positive. When you think about the heroes in various games, you've obviously had Saka shining, you've had Jude Bellingham shining, you've had Cole Palmer tonight, you've had Ollie Watkins moment.
Ivan Toney with the assist
kids, man.
moment. Guehi
But they're
playing good.
kids.
Yeah, they're
Guehi's
That's
been
why
the player
I
of the
asked, you
tournament.
know, if you knew England had finals against that Italy and Spain team, I hate to say it, but you expect one of them to come home, man.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things with Southgate where you go,
and it isn't this one. It isn't, you know, when you said expect, it isn't this one. Like, this Spain team are dazzling, and sometimes you've got to hold your hands up and go, do you know what? Like, really, we should all be able to take this defeat on the chin. It feels a bit when we went to Arsenal, Mourinho's giving it that. Chin's up, they're better than us, no drama. Like, hold your head up. This is that. They were better than us. Like, we weren't exactly 3 lions tonight, were we? We weren't roaring. We were holding on, hoping for the best.
Kind of
the Italian one,
the
Italian one we should have won. The Italian one at Wembley we should have won. We were better.
I think
than
this
them.
team beats that Italian team.
I disagree.
100%.
I disagree with that. I think the experience of Italy, that team with Bonucci and Chiellini at the back, they knew the right level of
They were so
nastiness.
beatable though.
They knew the right level of nastiness. They got into England's heads.
That Italian team didn't qualify for either World Cup, either side of that tournament. And we couldn't beat them at Wembley. At Wembley, in 120 minutes, we had one
But then
shot
that
on target.
Italian side also beat Spain in the semi-final because they've got that experience and know-how
Very
in those
different
big
Spanish
games.
team as well.
Yeah,
to tell you something about Spain. Only one team beat them in qualifying and in the tournament. They were Scotland. So Scotland are basically European
Oh,
champions.
nice trophy for Scotland.
Congratulations, Scotland.
Sorry.
Sorry, the Scottish
Fantastic.
fans will love that I said that. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure to watch the final with you all. I know there's a lot of heartbreak. Is there anything you guys want to get off your chest before we wrap this up?
No,
I'm just
proud, man. You can be very proud tonight. I think it's one of them. They're a better team than us. They're better. Their individuals are better. Their team as a collective was so much better. Hold your head up high and get to America and win it in America. Let's face it, winning it in Berlin would be good, but winning it in New York City...
Yeah. I'm just extremely grateful to the players and to the manager for getting us to another final. I think actually when we just strip it back a little bit, since I was an adult in 2018, and since becoming an adult, I've watched them get to a semis, a quarter, and 2 finals. That's just outrageous.
Yeah, it is amazing. We have to be proud. We do have to be proud.
Yeah.
It's the only thing you can sign off, really. But yeah, it's gutting. I just feel the pain for them players and staff when you were watching it there at the end. It's hard to see, but I feel like it can only make you better in the long run.
Yeah.
It's more experience.
Yeah, the boys, they should be proud of themselves, all the boys. Even the ones that didn't come on, they're part of the team as well. So they've made the nation come together.
Heads up, Miles. You've got a season of Arsenal breaking your heart now.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe into the club because we'll have it all covered throughout the season. We'll have a podcast out for you this week as well. Thank you to Nieve for joining us. Make sure you follow her on all the socials. Thank you to John as well for being with us. And of course, Miles. From myself and Rory, this has been the club. England aren't European champions, but what a journey
Not yet.
it has been. See you later.